calm and collected you are.
He really is.
I don't like it. Making me mad.
It's fucking sexy.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Fucking thick.
I'm about to sit in between both of you.
It's a thick
So like this.
Says you're live. Move your arms around and shit.
Shit lagging again.
Nah, everything good.
Yeah, none of Joey's.
You kidding me, right? All right,
Mine?
everything's still good. Mic check, mic check.
Internet, disconnect from your internet. It's one more thing taking up space.
So look, he's even moving his arms. You not seeing this? Yeah, we're live, guys.
Don't even care anymore. All right.
Hey, Noah, you're in here.
So it's halftime shot time.
Boy, you ain't lying. We all gonna take a shot already.
I say Daniel, we just take a shot.
So what's going on, guys?
Trying to fix this fucking.
Is it bad?
What?
What? Get
She
the
said
fuck out of here. Just message her and be like, hey,
You left
bring
your fucking keys.
Did you really bring your keys?
BJ, what the?
Who gets inside of a door? Nah.
BJ, you left your keys for real?
That's a good.
Yeah, so we just had
BJ, why?
BJ come over here on a fucking Uber and he left his keys in the Uber, guys. Can y'all believe that?
Hey, chat,
good.
do y'all have any suggestions on how to get his keys back other than pay $20? Because fuck that.
Yeah, we lost
We
all
do-
the viewers.
We do accept donations.
So
We had 10, ain't it?
we had like 12, and then we freaking.
We lost everything.
They were just like, yeah.
They're like, these guys are fucking
But it's good now.
jokes.
They'll come back.
That's what I said.
They always come back.
They always
Can you
come
get
back.
that, the Asher.
Yeah, of course, dude.
Appreciate
What else do you need?
that piece.
It's Good Friday, so I feel like giving out a bunch of shit.
I feel like it
What?
shouldn't be gay today.
Good Friday, good. Bye. So what's going on, guys?
I didn't want to talk no
What y'all
more.
got planned for Easter?
We're doing
You
it.
first off.
Sucking your dick.
Shit, dude.
God damn.
Wait, I mean the opposite.
That'll get the viewers up.
All right. Well, what's next?
I think we're gonna go to Parkway. Do something
Parkway.
tomorrow.
What's that?
Parkway Fellowship. It's a church right down the road.
Oh shit.
Oh, is that the one right there in the corner?
Yeah, 359,
Oh, yeah.
1093. Yeah.
What's a tight one?
Mm.
They be having concerts
What
there.
do you mean by tight?
They be throwing concerts there.
My dad. Yeah, nah, it's a good little church.
What do they do there?
What you mean? It's a
They,
little church.
Worship God.
I knew it.
Because I was
Nah,
looking
for
on
they're gonna do like Easter egg hunts.
Oh, tight.
Not for Elena.
I was looking at what is it,
What, BC?
StubHub or whatever,
Beaster?
and they actually had a concert there. I'm like, what the
I
heck?
thought it was banned.
What the fuck?
Oh, everybody here.
Thought it was banned.
What do you mean?
Pornhub?
Wait, what?
Oh, StubHub.
StubHub, boy,
Boy. I thought they banned that shit
Nah.
in Texas.
dude, I got a VPN.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, yes, he said that.
Can you share that? Why can you share that?
Yeah, dude. Like, let me see.
Well, I didn't know they do like 4 months free.
What?
Pornhub?
Oh, God. On the VPN.
Send me that schlink.
What? Express VPN?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I do
What,
it.
all
Joe
on
Rogan-
Good Friday and shit?
Like, boy, you just need to create
Forgive
like
me.
3 fake
I know.
accounts and then get a whole year full of.
I'm still like on a fucking thing.
Dude, I'm just happy to see all of y'all, man. Because this right here is the fucking vibe right here.
Yes.
The boys.
Oh, well, thank you, BJ over there. stressing
BJ,
and
you're
shit, dude.
fucking. Don't worry about those keys, dude. Just do this number right here. Look,
What kind of keys are they?
there's not. They'll let you in.
Just fucking
Nah,
make
speaking to the
copies.
fucking mic.
Yeah, talking to Mike.
Make copies, bro.
You did headset or what?
No, I'm good without a headset.
How's he gonna make a copy?
Add my card keys on there.
April.
What am I gonna
cars
do?
and
No, not you. Your
Oh.
uncle.
How many keys you have on that shit?
I guess he.
That's it. That's the smallest key rig I've ever seen.
Golly, this clown
Oh.
knows the guy.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to make you feel better. Cause like I have my company truck keys on there and shit. Like imagine if I lose that, it's like fuck, I can't even drive my goddamn job. I can't even drive my job.
Got it.
Well, so you have your car key,
Your house key.
What are the other 2 keys?
Cocaine key.
It's two car keys.
You got the onion.
One's for the door, one's to start it.
Okay, then the last key.
Do you have a chastity lock?
Mm.
To be honest, I don't know what the last key's for.
Those $20
To take
from
this
the
lock
company.
off
So
my
you,
cock.
got, so you got 3 keys.
Why don't you go on the app and call her?
Trying to look for it, won't let me. You have to go through the Uber app, like through the app.
Hey, if you're watching the stream,
I know.
he
Give me my
left
keys back.
his
Are you sure?
keys.
She was like, "Yeah, I was watching the first one."
He left his keys,
What?
You know, I ended
please.
it.
Oh, that's
Dude. Thanks to Gabe, bro.
Hopefully,
Damn
hopefully
it.
somebody will find it and be like, somebody left the keys in here.
like,
What?
yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I don't know. You fucking do that trampoline shit. That's just not good karma.
That shit was like a 2
Somebody's
years
gonna
ago.
fucking package them back up and send them back to Ace Hardware. Those keys.
Did return on this?
Hey, BJ, you want a half on a Red Bull?
Imagine that.
Oh, you
dude.
want it already?
You're the
Yeah, yeah, I
parents.
just-
You want it?
Fuck it.
What?
You're
Or you
the
want a beer?
You're the parents. You buy your kids a
Oh.
trampoline.
Well, I'm about to buy one.
You come home. You're trying to set the
Boy.
trampoline.
Fucking springs are all rusted out. First jump.
Hey, why are you already calling me out and shit?
I'm about to buy one. Anybody want a half before I drink it?
Hidden shit.
No, no, you gotta go.
Ooh, nice and like frosty. Nah, but yeah, we're buying a trampoline soon. I'm like, fuck, I don't
Dude,
want
we've
that
been
shit.
having
Don't
one
go
in
to
our
99,
garage.
910.
Just chilling. What?
We've been having
Don't
one in
go
our
to
garage
99,
for
10.
like
Hold on, it sounds
2
weird to
years
me.
already.
Oh,
What else
okay.
do
I just haven't put it together.
Boy.
Boy, B, every weekend, B's like,
This
"Wanna put,
podcast.
put together the
Dude.
trampoline." I was like,
My
Man,
legs
it's
sticking to the
hurricane
couch.
season.
So this is what happened. Look. One time, look,
Got
one time my mom, her boss had like this brand new trampoline, and nobody ever fucking used it. So he was like, "Man, if y'all take it down, you're gonna have it."
That's
So I went over there, took it down and shit, and then I set it at my in-laws' backyard. Man, that shit was there for like a year and a half, dude. Like I never set that shit up. I was like, "Fuck no."
It's
Every
every
ti- Every time I would go over there, it'd be like more rusted.
no, but I
It's
will
like,
say,
fuck, I
like,
don't feel like setting that shit up.
to spread more about what BJ was talking about as far as like returns, because what we're gonna do is I had set out the trampoline, but I immediately thought, like, I looked at it and I was like, it's a little bit small, you know. Like, I think it's like
Dude, I bet.
I think it's like a 14-foot, whatever. But
Mhm.
like, I immediately thought of myself jumping on it, and then I told B, I was like, I don't know if this bitch is gonna handle me, you know.
Boy.
'Cause I seen a bunch of
Right.
videos where people are just like, boom, you know, they go through the
Right,
ground.
right.
I was like, I need my shit.
Oh.
So
Yeah, he called
it's
me. trampoline.
nasty, right? Oh, I hate that shit. But so we ended up contacting
You're
Academy,
supposed to pour them in a cup.
and I said, hey man, we got this brand new trampoline, but we want to return it and then pay the difference on like a bigger one, like an 18-foot,
You don't like it?
like bigger one.
You're supposed to pour it
The
in a
guy
cup.
was like,
What's
it
the
had been a
difference?
year already, dog.
Huh?
And the guy was
What's the
like,
difference between a bottle and a
just bring the
cup?
box in and
No
we'll,
shit.
yeah,
And
he's
we'll
like,
come
we'll
to the
credit
time.
you. The
okay,
difference.
so
No receipt?
Nothing, dude. Just bring the box. He said, bring the box.
my bad. We're having two conversations.
Oh.
So with those Guinness beers, you want the foam because those create a bunch of foam. So you want to pour it in a cup.
Oh, that
That
shit's
shit's
trash.
fucking nasty, dude. I
I
hate
like
those
them.
fucking beers.
Those are
dark
like
beers?
those are like
Guinness, those IPAs,
headache.
they're
Nah.
IPAs.
those are like
I can do
What?
IPAs,
Wine
but
beers.
not
Like
dark
this.
This is
beers.
an IPA.
No, it's fucking headache.
No, it's basically like an
That shit give me
IPA
a
though.
hangover.
Yeah, those black shits.
Oh god, here we go.
I
it's
didn't
more
even-
moky.
What are
It's
they?
like coffee.
black shits.
Bye.
It's good. Some
I
white
mean, I'm not
people
gonna
shit.
lie. Apparently, that's how you're supposed to drink beer though. Like that's supposed to be like some of the best beer.
Bro, this shit's nasty.
Level up.
Have to pee already, dude. Again.
Jesse Keys outside?
well, you
Yeah,
might
I
have-
don't understand. Like,
These don't have pockets.
Wait, how do you? Why?
I don't
Why do they not have
call
pockets?
Under Armour. I don't.
You didn't bring a
fucking know.
backpack?
2025, bro.
I'm only staying a day, not even a full day.
No, you're gonna stay all night, no.
Tonight then leave.
Why'd you bring your
12.
keys?
no, I thought you meant 12 on Sunday.
You funny?
What's
You
going
said
on,
you
viewers?
funny?
Real quick, viewers.
Look at you, what?
Just want to get
Why,
a
what's the problem?
quality
Why you gotta
check.
leave?
I was the one to put squalls already.
Oh,
I already told him. He asked me what Tuesday. He doesn't drink. He hasn't drank since Easter started,
so he wants to drink now?
and we're gonna watch WrestleMania. Him and his son.
Shut the fuck up. When is WrestleMania?
This weekend.
Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday.
No way.
Yeah. What? You didn't know?
What is it on Netflix or you got to pay for it? Pay per
Actually, I
view.
don't know what it's on.
It's on
Oh.
Peacock.
But is it pay per view?
I don't think they do
Peacock.
pay per
You
view
got
no more.
Peacock? You good?
Yeah, I don't do.
Oh,
pay-per-view
really? It's
no more.
free?
Mhm.
Did y'all watch the Flagrant with Triple H?
No,
Is that with
I don't watch Flagrant.
Andrew Schultz?
Yes, I watched the whole thing.
Boy, he brought Triple H in, dude, and Triple H was
Boy,
saying
it was like a 2-hour conversation.
dude, it was
good.
good,
It
dude.
was good.
Like how he like came up and a lot of some of the wrestlers like didn't
Yeah,
like him.
dude. And he was like behind the scenes back
Yeah.
then in the Attitude
So
Era.
did he really date Stephanie
Yeah,
McMahon?
yeah.
They're
It
married.
was
They're
real.
married. Yeah,
that
they're
was real. I
together.
thought that was all show.
No, dude. He said
Probably the
crazy.
beginning.
Yeah, but the way they met, it was like,
Type.
yeah, it wasn't. They didn't mean for that to happen. It was just,
Mhm.
he had to come up with an idea.
You know she has her own podcast.
Talk
Mhm.
about. Does she?
She had
has
Dana
her own
White
podcast.
on.
Oh, she did.
She had Dana White on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tight.
I was like, boy, that's tight.
Yeah,
But
no.
you- They're just trying to do that so they can announce UFC on Netflix.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
Did you see that ESPN didn't take the contract?
No.
That's right. Tuesday, right?
Yeah. So now it's Amazon and Netflix fighting for it.
Ooh, it better be.
Say Netflix.
But Netflix couldn't
It's gonna be
Netflix
Netflix.
can't handle it. No, it's gonna be Amazon.
It's gonna be Netflix, dude.
It's gonna
Because
be Amazon.
Disney owns both of them, and WWE's on Netflix already.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a power play though by Amazon.
And Dana said he's tired of doing pay-per-views already. So I was like,
Everything's gonna be free.
so I think if Dana takes a pay cut or he doesn't get the money he wants, he'll go to Amazon and then continue doing.
I'm telling you, Amazon got the money for that.
Netflix does
Dude.
too, though, dude.
Yeah, no, it was a good interview though. I
Mhm.
was fucking intrigued.
I like Andy Schultz, dude. I like their team,
Yeah. He's cold. You saw the stand up or no?
dude. It's so good.
Boy,
Almost.
I got Sharon watching this shit. We're both dying, bro.
Boy,
It's hilarious.
I liked it. Did you watch Burt Crushers?
Nuh-uh.
That was pretty good too. It's cool because his daughters are like already leaving the house, so he has that perspective.
Mhm.
And then Andrew Schultz just became a parent, so now he has like that perspective.
Boy, yes. At the end of that stand up, look here, kind of shed
Dude.
a tear right there,
Like,
bro.
boy.
Yeah, that was good.
Mm.
Hey, welcome back. But I would like to say I appreciate y'all coming out, showing support for my little girl last weekend.
Well, that was tight.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all.
I had the best time of my life.
Wow, that was good,
I was
Dude.
all fucked up.
dude.
I was fucked up.
You mute it.
Yeah, I was feeling good.
Boy, he really
Boy,
was.
I'm fucking
We-
Modelo's hit.
We came home, me and BJ, and we sat there and ate that plate.
Yeah,
I ate like half, dude. Could you pack that thing? You do. I was like, yeah.
Right, you do.
Dude,
That's
we
how I
got
went
rid
over
of it
there.
all though. It was great.
Damn, for real?
Hey, so what you having from the baby shower? Get my plate ready.
So, yeah, no, we're gonna have a taco
Boy.
lady there. I'll have a taco, so we're not cooking for shit. So we'll
No,
have
it
a
was
taco lady there.
it was funny because we got home, and then I look at B and I was like, "Yeah, I'm fucking hungry." And she's like, "Fucking Daniel told you to make you a plate." You know, she just hit me with that shit. And so I just went. And I just turned right up the steps and I went upstairs. And
way.
yeah, and I just went upstairs and then Gabe sent me that link. So I was just laying on that, that giant beanbag that you gave us?
Yeah.
I was just laying on the beanbag and I was watching the fights.
And I'm the
Boy.
beanbag.
And then, but it was funny because like B comes up and she's like, "Are you gonna come to bed?" And I was like, "Well, first I'm watching these fights. Second, I'm still fucking hungry. I'm all bad. I'm all salty because I'm
Hell
hungry."
Yeah, you should have
What?
took some, bro.
Just
No,
get
dude,
some
it
of those
was a
pre-rolls.
thank you for inviting us, dude. Because
Yeah,
it was
Thank you for
it
coming.
was a vibe, man.
Yeah, it was
a vibe.
nice.
And those cigars fucking came in
Boy.
clutch.
Boy, clutch.
Dude, those cigars fucked me
Yeah.
up, dude.
The Espinosa was nice, dude.
Was
Oh, talk about cigars. So right now I'm smoking on this.
that pylon?
This is a CAO, yeah,
Yeah. I got one of those.
pretty nice. But EP, they're no longer EP.
What? What are they?
They're Casa.
Casamigos.
No, Casa Carrillo.
Ooh.
What I think it is. So like his daughter and his son are like into the business too. So I think he's gonna like keep the EP line.
But hand it over to them or what?
No, I think they're gonna create their own line too.
Oh, kind of like Alec Bradley does.
Yeah.
Yeah, with his son.
So I was like, that's pretty tight. But yeah, they changed their logo. They changed everything. They changed their name and everything.
But it's cool because they kept that last name though, that Carrillo. Boy.
Boy,
Oh, yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Those are some of the best cigars. If they weren't $16 a pop, I'd be getting them all the time.
Nothing beats this
Damn.
garagely pack.
This is expensive. I'm like cigar,
Working on
Are
a
they
Rocky
really?
pack.
beer. Cigar,
Adam-
beer. Yeah.
Adam
Hey, this one-
separated.
This, one,
The
this is
old
the
one?
wet ones from last week.
I don't know. I rolled both of them,
Wet?
but you need to like
said they're
light that
still
more
wet.
in it.
Oh,
No,
you
it
talking about
died out by itself.
they're moist? You talking about the moisture in them?
Mm.
Moist.
Boy, inhaling all that mold.
Nah, I shouldn't. Yeah,
Nah, I wouldn't be motive.
yeah, probably motor. Yeah, just freak about and shit. If half your face is missing,
Man, that boy hit straight to the lung.
Mm.
are you inhaling it?
These I can.
That's fucking insane.
It's just like
That's what I
these
was
are like
doing.
cigarettes.
You're inhaling it?
Yeah.
Hey, but
I thought that's what we're all doing.
where's your
Fuck
keys?
no.
I'm pretty sure you can though. I'm pretty sure you can inhale that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can. You want
if
to die?
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
if you want to,
Yeah, you're not supposed
shorten
to.
your lifespan, you.
So how much
definitely
does a filter actually filter?
That's a good question. Let's look it up.
Like, there's
Yeah,
no
look it up.
fucking way.
You know what? That's a good fucking point. It probably doesn't do shit.
And then I'd be like,
These filters, I doubt it. It's not much.
All they are is just a piece of
that's
paper.
just a
I
poop
know, it's like a
fucking
little-
filter.
But
Yeah.
in the actual cigarettes, you got that.
Yeah,
the
that
little foam, the little
Yeah,
foam.
but that
It's like a
shit
cotton
there.
ball.
Come
You
on.
can see the tar build up on that one.
Boy, I be inhaling the fuck out of.
Well, you know
cigarettes,
we should
dude.
do
I be
this?
holding that shit.
You know what's a good
no.
idea? You put a fucking COVID mask on, and then you.
Yeah, it's lagging.
Boy, put a
I
face
was
shield
trying
on.
to do
Just hit your face shield.
See?
with the
You see that
gas
stupid
mask.
ass face shield they use?
No, we're not lagging. Oh, it's lagging over here.
Yeah, I can't even type. But
I'm
let's
telling
keep
you,
going,
it's
keep
not
going.
configured.
I think he's lagging.
Katy Perry, go to space.
It has to be that dude. But I am lagging.
We were talking about that on the Uber ride.
Oh,
So you
you
think
did?
it's real?
Is it?
I was like, I don't think it is. The way they made it look.
Hell no.
That's what happens. You talk
When
too
it
much
opens
and you
the
lost your
door.
fucking keys.
He was all
Yeah, get all bad
I
enough.
can't say
nothing.
He's falling in
You
love.
fucking lost too much.
I promoted your podcast. She's gonna look at it. God damn.
Yeah, she ain't gonna look for your keys.
I can't even concentrate. How much?
Take your wallet down, huh?
Just get all bad and shit.
How much does a filter?
What's
on
her
a
name?
cigarette?
What's her name?
Julie. Juliet? Julie.
Damn, sounds
Shout
like
out to
a
you.
slut.
One of the best Ubers I had.
Wait, sounds like a slut.
She had F-150.
Yes.
I know a
What?
couple of jewels.
I know I was in F-150. It was comfortable.
Said Julie likes the jewels.
Dude, it looks smooth.
Like
Why are you
jewels?
saying that it's lagging?
Make sure it's right.
No, typing. Typing was
I
like.
got some tiny diamonds. Buy some tiny diamonds.
Juliet.
Go here, look.
Boy,
Read it, so.
Dang, look at that.
you should have told her your
Actually-
name was Romeo.
Actually, does some work.
What?
Boy, Romeo and Juliet.
Ooh.
Cigarette filters can vary in size. Construction material. On average, a cigarette filter can reduce the amount of benzene by 45%, arsenic by
Boy,
38,
benzos.
Let me go.
cadmium by 49. Boy, that's
Yeah, I don't know.
a lot
He
of
locked in,
cranium.
dude.
He looking at
Boy.
Saul. He's staring hard.
Dude,
Look
what
at
the
his-
fuck?
dude,
oh
his
my
po-
Put the glasses
god!
on him.
His posture is
He got eyes
unfuckwittable.
like James.
Why is he
Like
staring
this,
at me,
dude.
bro?
Dude, his
Why is he
posture is
staring at me,
insane.
man?
He's giving you that
Nah,
BJ
it
stare.
actually
BJ,
does.
BJ, get your boy, man.
Yeah.
He had that BJ stare.
I know. Give me that BJ stare.
Yeah, I guess it actually does work.
What about the paper filters? Because that's what you're using.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Boy, paper filters do nothing.
You should have named him Invincible.
Well, I mean, we won't see what the fuck's going on.
It just filters debris.
Yeah, but think about it. The tobacco
Oh,
we're
it's
rolling
alright.
is not full of all that chemical that they're putting in.
No, you're talking shit.
I bet.
Don't hurt me.
All right. You don't get that again.
No.
All right. You know,
I just look it up.
Just
Can
kidding,
you
get over
can you
here.
inhale hand rolled?
No, you can't. You're not
Cigarettes.
supposed to. You're not
Where's
supposed
your
to.
cigar at?
You're not supposed to.
Yeah,
'cause
so it doesn't filter anything. There's literally holes on there.
I use pipe tobacco, so it's like cigar tobacco.
Yeah, you're
too.
basically like smoking a cigarette or something.
Yeah.
boy.
How many you got in there?
2.
Don't give
Smoke
him
the
one.
second one. I don't know what it is.
You know what? I'm gonna smoke a Gurkha. I bought a Gurkha. Yakuza. Boy, the Yakuza clan.
What?
You know Yakuza, Japanese gang.
Mm.
Boy.
gang.
I heard they're like real bad over there. You can't even have tattoos on your arm. Like
That's right, because they
makes no
think
sense.
you're
like so if you go
affiliated.
over there, you'll be in trouble.
No, because they have full body sleeves. It's different.
That right arm.
I got a fucking gap right here. Look, I gotta fill it in.
So did they make you take your clothes off to see if you have full? body?
Yeah, of course I'm going
Like, you
to
can't
too.
even go into certain like places. Like just say him. Like 'cause you have tattoos
Yeah.
on your arm.
You're a freak.
Only every other day. This
Yeah,
Zen
so-
smacked the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie.
When does the Rockets play?
Sunday.
Sunday 8:30.
Boy.
8:30.
Against
Are they
Golden
playing
State?
Yeah.
Boy, that's gonna be a game.
They're playing here.
Yeah.
That's a good
Viewers,
game.
be sure.
We're deep.
Drop.
We got a deep team, but they got experience.
They have experience, but we handled them in the regular season.
Yeah, but
I
playoff
know.
Curry is different.
Did you see Clay? Boy went off on that first that wild card game.
Clay
Matthews.
Clay Thompson.
I'll play Thompson.
Football.
With Dallas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing tournament.
BJ's the only one that caught it.
Did they make it or no?
I don't know.
Who?
I know he went off.
The
Though.
Mavericks.
Fuck no.
I don't think they did.
Who they play?
They lost.
Oh, look it up.
Pretty sure they didn't make
Wait,
it.
they were up like.
Let me see. I'll tell you.
But they needed I think Golden State to lose or some
Oh.
shit. They needed different things.
I didn't know that.
They had a
Remember that
big
big
chance
ass
until that trade
fucking
happened.
tank?
I think fucking
tank?
everybody got hurt.
They're tripping. They traded Lucas. That's their fault.
Not only that, they have like 2 ACL tears.
You got a garage raffle or what?
Boy,
What's going on?
free nuts.
I was gonna try to bring it up on the podcast, but no,
No, they're not in it.
No, I was trying to think of different
Way to ruin it, Noah.
different ways to
Just kidding.
promote. Oh, I got our stickers.
How do you charge this?
Actually, I'm gonna get them on podcast.
How do you charge this shit?
What is it?
The stickers or magnets?
Stickers.
Where do you
Okay.
stick it in it?
Stick it in there, bro.
You gotta take the black shit off.
Oh, you take the cap off.
Oh, I got you.
Y'all
I got
take
you, I
a
got you, I got
pregame
you.
shot?
No.
You can take them on.
No, I'm good.
No, let's take one.
Taking ass in it.
I was asking
y'all.
You take one, I take one.
Well, I'll take
No,
one.
we're all
Don't,
gonna take one.
don't threaten me with a good time.
We're all gonna take one because I got a special occasion. So
Boy.
yeah, nice little announcement. That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, fuck.
Here, hold- Oh, did you ever ask? Okay, well, I'll tell you comes back.
Hold it.
What's it called? I'm just gonna try to get my keys tomorrow. I don't give a fuck.
Boy, I feel bad though.
She said
Like,
she works at the elementary and be like, Miss Juliet.
what, Frost?
Nah, it's over there by like 99.
You get the name?
Yeah, I don't want to put it out.
Oh, okay. No, that's cool. It's cool. No. Straight up. Good shit, dude.
Nice.
Boy. Anybody else fucked up? Nah.
Not yet. Not yet.
Dude. So today there was actually 2 fight cards. So I think right now there's BKFC running, which is bare knuckle. And then earlier today was 1FC, the one I was telling you about.
Yeah, but yeah,
Dude,
so was
1FC is fucking fat ass.
Badass.
Yeah, dude. It's so fucking raw, dude. Those guys are. But I will say one thing that I liked. So I listened to Rogan. Well, I listen to Rogan every week. But one thing that I thought was
brand.
badass about Rogan was that
put down my phone case.
even he's like a big fan of 1FC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
However,
Appreciate it.
Thank you, bro.
Boy,
These are
dude.
for sale.
I'm
For
gonna
sale.
I'm gonna stick this on the restroom door at Colin Park. The men's
what?
restroom door at Colin
Oh,
Park.
that's tight, yeah. Start
You said
putting
Colin
all over
Park?
town. All over town.
I'll
bro.
do it. I don't have a car though.
What's
Wait to guess. I bet. We're just talking about this.
Hey, what's the deal with these, Gabe?
These are free, you guys. Just
Purchase the shirt,
subscribe.
you get
Subscribers, if you want one, let us know. Let us know.
Or you put.
My bad, man. These are dark as shit, dude. These are fucking 5%.
5% tint.
Did I open this? Oh, I did. Well, they feel cool. They feel like
Yeah, these are actually nice, man. Really good quality, bro. So,
Yeah, this is definitely
free
going on my
to all
refrigerator.
subscribers.
I'm gonna put one on the back of the truck too. The Betty White.
is that coffee?
The cocky.
Bukaki.
Chunanas.
Nana.
Boy, I've been.
I
eating
know.
this shit
What'd you
all
think
week.
about that cushion orange juice, too? I liked it. I love
no,
it.
I like it. I like it, but
It's not the OG.
it's so hard to follow. You know,
His
the
old
original.
shit. Yeah,
like
yeah.
sequels, they always suck to me.
I love
That
that
goes for
bitch.
movies, albums, and shit. Like sequels always
Yeah.
suck. Like the Happy Gilmore 2 coming
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna be good, but it's not gonna.
No comparison to the
What were you
original.
talking about?
Right.
No, we're talking about the album, Cushion Orange Juice 2 that just dropped today. Wiz Khalifa's. But it's so funny because we're talking about
We're checking
that.
this one.
And so the first Cushion OJ,
Oh man, I ain't doing all that.
Oh,
The-
here.
the first Cushion OJ
I ain't
song,
doing. I'm doing this.
or album. Actually, the song itself,
Seen that.
I was high on Max, so I was high on that fake shit, and I wrecked my car for the first time on that
Oh,
during that song. So I really have a big sentiment built up towards Cushion OJ. OJ.
Or Jay.
or Jay.
Orgy.
Boy, you got close with
Hey,
that.
one question.
Well,
though.
for me, I love Cushion Orange Juice, right? You can't ever repeat what you fucking made once. But this album, I think, is probably like one of his best in a long time.
Which is crazy because Kid Cudi's Man on the Moon 2 was better.
Let me get one.
this,
Or whatever.
but you can have this if you want this more.
Can you give me one, BJ? Back shots? We're taking back shots?
What is that? I didn't sign up for that one.
No, don't use that one. That one has like a lot of dog hair on it. Get that one.
All right.
So you mind passing?
I think when you dropped it last week, it just like,
All right, man.
That's what I was talking. That's what I was gonna ask. Did you ever tell him?
oh, do you? No, he grabbed it.
Here, pass that to him. Get this shot glass.
What the hell did I grab?
You know, he's talking about me.
Yeah.
My
When you
piece.
spun the thing, you pushed it down. Did you think it was stuck together? The
You do
shot
know that,
glass and
right?
this-
No. So
yeah.
no.
Catch right now.
Boy. You know what, Daniel? You might as well just pour me up.
Oh fuck.
Nah, chill.
You home?
You ain't got no keys though.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for coming,
D-boy.
BJ and Dan, dude. They came last minute. Hey, no, we love you, dude. We know you had stuff come up, but you could have told me earlier today that I could have set up something else. But I
Everybody
He's
got
like,
Oh, it's okay. So everybody got a half shot but me.
What you drink? I don't have a half shot.
Here.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is
Ambrose.
What do you took some of that?
114.
Oh,
boy. You got no. You did it. It's not even open yet.
it's moved though. Look where it's at. It was on top.
You took the
He took
Weller.
it.
He got Willers.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers,
Cheers.
gents.
Cheers.
Boy, I chunked
Dude,
that
that-
shit into your
Well,
plans.
That
Good.
shit's so smooth. It's so smooth.
Dude, that one's good, bro. That whiskey. That whiskey good.
Oh, that's a good whiskey.
Should have put
Weller.
that up before it gets hot.
Yeah, I don't like tequila shots for some reason anymore.
You forgot. Like my
Really?
keys.
I don't know what it is. I like mixing them and shit.
My beer just teleported.
Them hoes are, that's like a tequila
one.
shot to me. It is if you trying to get freaky.
It's in that lady's car.
That shit fucks me up.
But BJ
Boy.
keys.
It's like this sitting on the key.
Damn, bro. BJ always loses his keys though. I think I had them in my car for like
Yeah, I lost them a
like-
long time
for
ago.
like 3 months.
Really?
Yeah,
That is
I leave
wild.
them everywhere. I didn't even know I had them until I found them in my softball bag. I thought I lost them.
Hey, just so I know, my cousin said he'll join. Max.
Did I miss it?
We're talking about who joined. I don't see.
That bitch hit like 2 rims.
No,
and
we're
shit.
trying to get Max on because we didn't think y'all were gonna show up.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I
I
see
got a
it.
chair right here for
Is
him.
it coming or what?
Not this one. He said he'll be on next one. Also, I want to talk to y'all too because like I want to get like business owners of Richmond to do the pod. Of course, we'll tone it down, but
Sure? You sure?
I bet.
yeah.
Sure you're gonna tone it down?
We'll tone it. We'll tell them like, hey, we're gonna be cool for the
I got
first,
thanked for the
first half,
tip I left.
and then the second half you might want to head out the door. 'cause
It's all gay after that.
yeah,
So it'll be like an hour and a half interview.
You can't
yeah,
message
and
him?
then just tell them like, hey, yeah,
And then like, later.
What does this go to? Yeah.
and then we'll be gay for the rest of it.
Then I know I can't see shit through these.
Really?
Ray Charles. Yeah, so the
Ray Charles fucked a lot of bitches.
Mm.
You know that?
did he?
Yeah,
What
dude.
was on the movie?
Boy, he fucked everybody.
And he would touch their wrist to see if they were fat or not.
What?
No, he did.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah, he did.
So whenever
Oh,
whenever
you're
he would
right.
whenever he would meet a girl, he would shake their hand, and then with his other hand, he would like touch
Bitch.
the wrist.
Feel that ankle?
That way, he would know
That
that
ankle
Like,
there.
what's this?
he wanted to make sure he was fucking at least a good girl, you know.
He was like, hell no, bitch, you eat a bunch of oxtails, ho.
What I say? Nope. Can't
Love
do
you
it.
too, Noah.
It was a skinny man.
I mean, that's what I did it. VIP
Fucking
line.
pod phone.
So skinny, man.
Nah, you can't do
You're
that.
a
No.
freak. What did he say?
You know how much stuff we had to transfer?
What?
They got good Wi-Fi over there.
Boy, I think I'm gonna hardwire after today.
Telling
You
you.
gonna run it like your dad told you?
Hey, you should have.
I bet.
Oh,
Can't you just tell the company
I
you have
hardwire
to do
my
it?
fucking Xbox, bro.
that's what I do.
Yeah.
I got a hard line.
Something like this, I mean, you definitely need it.
Yeah.
If it ain't hard, it ain't right. That's all I gotta say.
No, it's like every time we
Love it.
fix something, dude, there's something else that comes up.
BJ gonna be like, "Did you get into your shaders?"
Now he's gonna be like, "You didn't know that, right?"
He's like, "That's why
Is this
I
why I
fucking."
come over here to
We're
get
just kidding, we're
fucking?
kidding.
No, see, I didn't do that.
You fucked up about my keys the whole time.
Like,
so
that's
far.
why.
Who loses their keys?
That's why I play games on my phone.
What he said. Okay.
Play games on your phone.
I don't play
Nah,
games
he'd
on
be
my
like,
phone.
"That's why I play on the Xbox." I'm like, "I bet."
Oh yeah.
I hear the same shit every day.
I didn't talk shit the other day.
Nah.
You said you had to reset your stuff, and we're like, okay.
And then he's talking shit at the same time, saving my life. So it's like I don't even know how to fucking feel about him.
How is Call of Duty lately? Is it
Fucking
good?
hard.
Is it good? Is it good?
We're unks
good.
now, dude. We suck.
Nah, we're still getting
What
used
is
to it.
unks? What does that mean?
Uncle.
Old as
old-
fuck.
Nah,
Old
we're
as
good.
fuck. Is that what
Past
that
their
means?
prime.
Nah, we're good.
I mean, we're in our 30s.
Dude, why y'all lying? We're good.
Did we do good today, Daniel? Talk
It's
about
definitely-
today.
Nah, I don't talk
Look,
about
yesterday,
It's
Was not good either.
Definitely different.
nah, but yesterday I got on late. I was sleepy, bro. I was like,
No, we were still ass yesterday.
exactly. But
we're-
we've had good games. I mean,
We get carried by Christian and shit.
like how Elon Musk said, he knows his how his brain is doing by how well he's doing on a game that day.
What game does he play?
He plays what is it?
Diablo.
Diablo.
That was a lie.
I've never
Did y'all
played
see
that.
Yeah, he has somebody else
That
play
was
for
a lie.
him. Right? Yeah.
Oh,
He had somebody else play for him.
Mm.
They called it. Yep.
Well, anyways, I know for sure on my first match, like if I'm doing dog shit, I already kind of know. Like I'm
It's your
already,
shaders?
I'm already clocking out.
Talking out.
Clocking
I just don't
out.
understand why you don't play mouse and key, bro. I heard it's so
But
much
this
easier.
this morning I got
I
on, dude. I got 110 kills on Nuketown, bro. I was like,
How many deaths? What's your KD?
and then
He just
not a lot, bro. Not a lot.
Every time.
Dude,
That's how I
look,
mess with
bro.
you.
If I go to if I log into
saying it 'cause
Nuketown, it's like
I
a
always mess with y'all with the KD.
2.0 or some
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
even higher.
I don't even
You know what
like
your
to
KD is
die
on
anymore.
on Warzone? It's over 1. It's like 1 something. He's
Yeah,
a
that ain't bad.
1.6. You're like a 1.3. I'm a 0.9.
What am I?
You don't play Warzone. I don't know what yours is.
Mine's probably like 0.69.
I like the game. What they need to
Or
add though is
69.
zip lines and shit like that.
We're talking about buy stations and all that shit. Money.
They just need to add the little so you fucking fly up in there. That'd
So
be
the-
Zip
badass.
lines?
Man, these motherfuckers would always pocket that shit. It's like a
Oh,
fucking like a
it's
mini
not like a
helicopter
PDS.
bullshit.
Oh yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
no.
And then-
is it PDS? I thought PDS was.
So it'll be all
like
three of us
personal
running
drone
and
system.
shit. And then I'll just
Oh, yeah,
see
we just-
Daniel will be in the front, like, all right, see y'all. And then I'm just like in the back, and then be just like, all right. And I'm just like, man, what the fuck, dude?
It's like a little
Running and
robot.
shit.
It's like a drone you just take off on.
Yeah.
And then they're all, I see them just parachuting away.
So
So
I'll just run in.
Verdance is from what the
2019.
Oh, that's old.
That's COVID time. That's when it
So
first
yeah.
came out.
is the map like the
Same
Original?
thing.
yeah, no,
Nothing's changed?
from the buy station to the.
It's literally
That's
the
tight, that's
first map that came out because the buy stations are the same how it is right now.
It's very
Everything's the same.
nostalgic, and they brought it back.
is that the one with the big stadium?
Yeah, it's not open yet because that's how the first map was.
Oh, that's tight.
Mhm.
So the train's
tight.
not even in it yet. The one that goes around, it's not in there yet. A lot of stuff's not in
I
there.
forgot
Yet.
about that.
But I think they're just gonna update it just how they.
That's what
did
they're
the
gonna
last
do. Make it last longer.
one.
Because if you look on the side of the train station, remember the train station in the middle? They have a little yellow pad where the zip used to be, but they don't have it yet. But they had everything there without the zip. So they're
But
gonna
I think
add it.
they slowed the game down a lot, though, right? Like, tell them, bro, like it's not all fucked up right now, dude. Like it's all slower paced. All you can do is slide, but you can't fucking juke people.
I
and
like
shit.
it. It's slower. I
Yeah,
can't do all of this.
it's more
shit.
about
I'm
positioning.
about to get my shades.
You can use mine, but you ain't gonna see shit.
For real?
Yeah, dude. I'm like, God damn.
No, because that's bad juju. I don't want to get just married again.
No, so the way I got these, we were taking
Right.
wedding pictures, and some random dude just came with these glasses.
Dude, that's tight.
I was like, what the hell, dude? It was like a movie. He was just like, he didn't even say shit.
Hmm.
He just,
How did he do it?
and then he handed them to us, and I read it. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then while I'm like scrolling on my wedding pictures or whatever that we were taking, I see him like way in the fucking bag, just like on the street.
Boy, that's an angel. You don't even
like,
know it.
bitch.
That's fucking
It
Michael.
was weird, bro.
He's a homeless
Like
guy
we were
just
like,
trying to
thank
eat.
you.
Oh,
He
was
was
that
just
the
like,
wedding?
Boy, trying to slang shit.
it was
Yeah.
weird, bro. He didn't say a word. He just handed us one for her, one for me, and then he just like walked off. I was like, bitch, the fuck. All right. The
What?
dark as fuck though.
Y'all watch the
Goddamn, watch it be like recording and shit. He put it for the camera.
Every
y'all
time he
watch
piss.
Nah, but goddamn,
what's it called, BJ? Toxicos.
Oh, Los Toxicos. It's Diego and
Chico's
Toxicos.
Toxicos. Y'all watch that?
Diego and
No.
Felipe from Bradley Martin.
No,
I see a
boy.
lot of
Funny.
TikTok shit though.
They're so like I saw the TikTok and I was like, oh, they're just those like
Hey, whenever you need a
Politics or
spot,
whatever?
I got you.
what?
Oh, we
remember
put
what
the
Diego
fucking
did to Felipe?
No, so they went to Las Vegas, and they're gonna celebrate because they just made what was like 500,000 subscribers.
Mhm.
So they got so messed up, and I was dying laughing. This is like 1 a.m. I have to go to work the next day too.
Boy.
God damn.
In the
Go to
back,
sleep, bitch.
dude, I was laughing. So
He almost choked in the bit.
like I was trying to see if they were just like acting like they were getting drunk. No, dude. In the background,
You knew I'm almost.
They're really getting drunk.
in the background, you see one of the main guys. He's in the back. He almost like throws up, like on the camera. He doesn't know he's being filmed, but he's so drunk he almost throws up. And he's marrying this chick. There's a call button on that mic. If you want to just.
all up on it. Like everybody else uses
It picks
it.
up on D-Boy.
Nah, did it work? Did it work?
It's his mic. That's the best.
I thought you were done with the call.
They're pretty funny, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I've
What's it
been.
called? Los
You know,
Toxicos?
Dude.
Chico's Toxicos.
And
right?
they're like
Yeah.
they're like his. No, they're not even. Yeah, they're Hispanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bradley Martin is not Hispanic.
No.
They're friends with Bradley Martin. They're always there at his
okay.
gym.
Mm.
Dude, it makes you like him. Like I know he gets like a lot of hate, but he's like from
He's cool.
their podcast. It's like he's.
I like him for when he talks
I
a
don't
lot
even
of
think
shit.
they're part of Bradley.
No, they are. They're signed like under him.
Bro,
Mhm.
Yeah, they bought him a car.
You do know that, right? No.
I think honestly, I liked everything about him until he started when he started doing jiu-jitsu. So he started saying like to like randoms like, "I'll take you down." You know, I'm like 220 or 2 whatever the fuck he is.
nah, I didn't like him whenever.
And then, dude, it was so funny when he got to like and they probably weren't even a black belt. I think they were like a blue belt, and
Bitch.
they just fucking like mauled him. He's like, dude, your size don't mean shit. It's all.
I remember there was this time where that like this kid took his hat off and he fucking
Talking
slapped
about
him.
Stable Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Oh, he slapped the shit out of him.
Like he really got
That's what I
mad.
like.
Yeah,
Like,
he
I was
slapped
like,
the shit
that's
out of him.
perfect.
And then Jay,
Why take his hat?
Paul,
Well-
one of the Paul brothers, like fucking fought him because of it.
Well, that's realistic though. You know, somebody just comes up to you and just like, bitch, what do you think this is?
And his boy Lacey in the back was.
Yeah, he didn't know what to do.
But it's stupid though. Like people
They're
try
like,
to
"Well,
come
you
up to
really
make.
mad?" Yeah.
No, I didn't like how he slapped him and then he's like, "Oh no, I'm just kidding." It's like, bitch, fucking really show him, motherfucker. Like,
Oh, he actually said I'm kidding to slap him.
yeah,
he
like he
didn't.
apologized. Yeah, he did.
I see that.
No, he didn't.
I didn't see
He
that. I
didn't.
didn't-
He was like, "Don't fuck with
Really?
me like that."
I didn't see that part.
That's one thing he said on one of his podcasts. He was like,
No,
he's
because
real self conscious about his head because he's
No.
losing hair.
He's got a receding hairline.
He don't like it. That's why he always wears hats.
Yeah, no.
He never wear without a hat.
That's why I always
okay,
wear
but
a hat.
like he slapped him,
too.
and then Paul had a conversation with him, and then he's just like
Fucker.
siding with Paul instead of like
You got a
telling
good
him
head.
like this little fucking
Thanks.
kid needs to know
You got
not to
good
like
head.
disrespect or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just being real.
Where are you going?
He's resting.
You know what? I'm gonna go piss too.
Yeah, me too. We'll bring the camera
No,
into the
dude, we
restroom.
can't just all. Boy, put your glasses on when you pee and see how far you get.
all over the wall
I want to get my shades. I want to go get my shades. I'm not gonna lie.
at the halftime. What are we at?
I think we're only like 30 minutes.
40 minutes, dude.
I called it.
Oh my! Might as well
Dude.
do another shot.
There's no way I can do another shot right now. I won't
do you mean?
walk. Can't even walk.
What do you mean?
Boy.
See, boy, he said, boy, you heard it without the headset on. So my legs gonna be like this.
Do the noise again?
That fucking Don Julio, dude.
Hey, so how's the Astros doing?
Last I checked, Cam Smith hit his second home run.
That's
What
that.
about,
That's
new
that
guy?
Dominican Republic.
No.
Yeah, the one that just got called up.
I'm from the Dominican
know?
Republic because everybody fucking catches flat balls and slaps ass.
I'm in the baseball
You see him
league.
hit down that straight down the middle?
Which one?
Oh,
Yeah.
the pitcher caught it.
Yeah, Angels.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he hit straight down the middle. It was a hard ball. Dude caught it real quick. Behind the back. Like, damn, that's pretty nice.
Like the Rangers are retarded. Like we went 1 and 2.
Yeah, y'all fucked up. I was looking at y'all's. I don't even. Hold on.
No, we're
I don't
first.
mean-
They're still
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
The last 10 are what, 5-5
We-
still?
We went 1 and 2 against the Athletics, right? But then we sweep the Angels.
That's just how it happens, dude. It's
I
weird.
don't like we suck against trash teams, and then when we go play against like
Oh,
raw
yeah,
teams,
that's us. That's
like
us.
dude, and our pitching like against the Angels was like raw.
Y'all still have that caked up dude?
Yo, Garcia,
Yeah, boy,
Yeah.
that's my
Like-
boy. It was so funny because
right
I came
here?
up. No, I
don't
boy,
know.
that too. That too.
Hey, Daniel
no,
Cake, stand up short.
boy, can
Turn
you do a
around.
360?
No,
but it's so
you gotta stand up. You gotta stand up.
it's so funny because
No, Saul has
boy,
to go.
dude, if you stand up,
you gotta
if you
stand up.
dude, if you stand up, your ass gonna knock over the microphone, dude.
Hell nah. Oh shit.
Boy, no. So it was so funny because there was a game on, and then I don't know if it was like pre-fight or some. I don't know what I came over for. Besides just doing crazy shit. No, but so he had the game on, and then he's explaining to me because I'm not real knowledgeable in baseball. I'm not, just I've always wanted to get into it. I just never could. So he's breaking it down to me, Barney style, like just fucking this is what happens. This is what happens. This is what happens. Well, then this guy comes out, and I'm like, is it illegal for his ass to be that fucking big? Because that's crazy. He's packing some heat back there, dude. It's insane.
And y'all think I'm gay?
No, he's the one to tell me.
That's pretty gay.
No, but he was like,
No, you just
look-
said rewind it.
no, but it's fine. But y'all don't let me. He said, just watch that guy right there. And then
Man,
that-
what's wrong?
He's like,
dude?
he's like
And
watch
then-
the starters.
well,
they have ass.
he said, watch. So I was watching his face, and then he turned around, and I was like, I want to slap ass right now.
But,
All right, Uber driver.
Yeah,
No,
we're
goddamn.
last so far. In the AL West, we're last. 9
Really?
10.
Boy. Yeah, but y'all always start off
Well, y'all
trash.
12-8 though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but y'all-
can never keep up with baseball.
I just,
It's
I mean,
100. And
it's too
what,
boring for
628?
me.
Is it?
it's slow.
It's
maybe
yeah.
it
I
was-
won't
That's
say-
not boring,
That was
but it's
128. I think it's 128.
So
I'm
that's
mistaken.
that's the only place I'll interject is because my terminology
I don't
before
know.
was I would say it's slow, or I would say it was boring, and then there would be some plays that I'd be like, damn, dude, this is actually getting good. So it's not, I wouldn't say boring. It's just there's spurs of the moment where it's quite entertaining.
Yeah, not only that, sometimes you got to go to games to kind of like get the feel for
You ever
it.
been to a baseball game?
Yeah, I have. Yeah,
But I've been to one and they're slow.
I still got my little
I think-
mini Astros bat from
Dude, it's
way back.
slow.
in
I
the
mean,
day.
no, well,
Yeah.
when we went to the Astros versus Rangers, right? In Dallas.
Oh yeah.
That one was kind of
Boring.
slow, but we were like in a slump at that time.
Y'all gotta
But
go to
I've
like.
even been to one where they hit home runs and shit, and I'm just like,
Yeah, because I
I know we
know.
were yawning and shit.
it's a lot of just
God
talking to the dude
damn.
next to. You know?
I think
I get
it's better than football.
I think it's just more fun if you
watching
go with a lot
live.
of
Watching
people.
live.
Nah, it's
I think
fun
I think
live,
watching
bro.
a baseball game is better.
Well, I've never been to a
live
football game.
than watching a football game.
Never been to a football game.
Yeah,
We
football
brought this
because you're
up
on the
like
other
an
side. You're
NFL
like,
game?
Yeah, you don't know.
Really?
baseball, it's all
Well, not
right
only
there.
that, baseball, you can
expensive.
catch a bar or some shit. You
Yeah,
can
dude.
catch a fucking home run.
I like it. I think baseball.
Football, you got your buzz.
When does the
Catch a
Rangers
buzz
and Astros
anywhere?
play?
Shoot.
Huh?
What?
Rangers and Astros. We should do that, dude. We should go to a game where all our garage league shirts and then pass out like little
Big?
boy.
Sure.
No.
Gonna do
We're
that.
gonna be like them niggas in the parking lot selling
Ah,
shirts.
Oh shit!
Y'all should go try to get the rocking
I thought
chairs.
this
I think
was
those are
a
badass.
radar.
Selling our CD player, our CDs.
My CD player.
Ah, no, my bad.
So you're trying to
Pull
pay
up
my,
with TV.
Uh,
No,
trying
I
to
have
pay my
the
rent?
TV on with the
Episode one.
podcast showing.
We'll be right back.
There's no way.
Wait, bro.
Nah, just kidding.
No, we're here, dude.
Let's see.
No, like I said before, though, I thought it was like you said, boring. And then, dude, there's some plays though. It's like, oh fuck! And then when he breaks it down to me, he's like, hold on, they're about to do this, and then this, and this, and then I'm watching it play out in front of me. It's fucking tight because it for me, it's like somebody that doesn't know UFC, and I'm like, no, hold on, watch it. He's setting up the fucking head kick because he keeps going to the legs. He's gonna go high. You know, it's tight like that because for somebody that
I don't
doesn't know the sport, and then somebody else is able to break it down for me. That's fucking badass.
I think for me, there's just too many games, and it's kind of dull at the beginning of the season.
That's basketball too. There's a lot of basketball games.
I can't watch
But
basketball.
basketball is just, I don't know. I grew on to basketball. I was the
See,
same way.
I don't like basketball because it reminds me of soccer. Like everybody just touches somebody and then they're just like,
No,
fuck, I'm hurt.
Because basketball is like, dude, they're scoring like every.
yeah, and what I like about basketball is like even if they're down 20, dude, they can still
They
come
still
back.
come back. Like
Yeah.
that college game we're watching.
I don't know about that.
Like a
U of
live
H and,
basketball game is
I
just
bet.
badass. That's what really got me into it.
I don't even watch
Look at
college
BJ's
basketball.
all bad. He's like, I bet.
We're watching
we
it
just-
together right
That was
here.
Did we watch it? Oh, we
Remember
did
that
watch
one
it.
where- yes, and there's, oh shit, he's coming back when I went outside.
You always here. Go home.
Ah,
I ain't got my
BJ,
keys.
Nah,
Yeah, we catching.
he
all the
really
fucking
doesn't have
slack.
his keys.
I got to the garage now.
Poor guy.
So you can't like get her number or nothing?
It don't show me nothing. She liked when I left the tip.
Damn, you literally fucking.
You should be like,
Somebody's
bitch, I
gonna
looked
say
at you too. What the fuck?
I'm gonna still.
Should
I'm
be
gonna
able to
do it.
message her.
I'll probably do it
through
tomorrow.
Yeah.
but,
You have to be able to.
I'll figure it out tomorrow. I'm not worried about it right now.
They should
Nah,
let
you
you talk
worried
to the
about it.
driver.
You can't.
I'd
when
be worried
you're
about it.
Doing the Uber, like before the Uber, you can talk to them, but you can't. I have to look into it. I'll figure it out.
Are you
tomorrow.
sure you left them in there? Did you bring a bag?
Oh yeah, I didn't bring nothing. 'Cause I'm
I'm
only
gonna
not.
piss.
Staying,
I
I'm
gotta
not
piss.
staying a full day.
Yeah, but don't you gotta go to sleep?
So why'd you
You
bring
guys
your
have the next
keys?
Yeah, I got my shirt underneath.
Take it off.
This is a D8 sounds.
Not take all of them off.
Boy, let the other one
Shut
up
the
too.
fuck up,
No.
dude.
But yeah.
But yeah, no, I think May 15th. That's when we face y'all.
Boy, that's like Miranda's birthday.
Right? It's
Oh,
in
yeah, you
Arlington.
can
What was
though.
BB?
It's out there though.
I want to go back out there, dude.
I'll take a shot.
Another one? Finish it.
Just kill that.
Yeah,
shit
kill
in
it.
there.
On stream. Hold
See,
on,
like-
wait.
Y'all done pissed them off. I'm gonna take another fucking shot.
Wait. Oh, there you go. You got the full camera to yourself.
Ooh.
Boy, ain't that
So-
you might as well just fill it up with the other one. This one.
No, you did that to me last time. Hell no.
Boy, makes them.
Hey, hell no.
He always
So
said
do you
act like
think
he
that
wanted
Katy Perry shit was faked or not?
Hell yeah.
I think
to. No,
so.
Because
no.
I haven't even looked
You know
into
why?
it. I don't know.
You know why? Because they didn't go into space. They went to like they were
Yeah,
showing-
orbit, right? It was like
Yeah.
where the satellites and shit are.
Yeah, so that's why like the actual like little shuttle thing didn't get burned because they weren't coming back into.
You saw how they opened the door in the front inside? Did you watch that part? There's a lady and the dude who, what's his name? Bezos?
Bezos.
They're right there on the outside of the pod. And somebody opened the door from the inside. The lady was like, close it, close it, close it. So they closed it and they had Bezos go to the door, had like some kind of fucking tool or something.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's why they're
That's so
like,
stupid.
there's no way it's real because how the hell did she open from the inside? There's not supposed to be an opening from the inside because the chamber, like whatever it's called, I don't know what they call it, compression or something.
Boy, so it is fake.
Look it up.
That's
Look
what
at the
they're
video. You can see the
saying,
Look
video.
it up. Look it up.
Here,
They're
you gotta
saying
look
that
at
it's fake.
it.
I just took a shot. You get it off me, dude.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's like,
God,
I'll look it up, but bro,
what you mean?
I need a cigarette. You got a cigarette?
you're
Well, I
not.
just
He's
said
not
it.
James.
Y'all don't want my cigarettes or what?
I want to inhale.
You can't. It's not strong at all.
Did you inhale?
Yeah, he's been inhaling.
You inhale the whole thing.
I thought that you were supposed to do.
It went out, but I was in Helen.
To be honest, I think the other tobacco was better.
It was stronger.
Like this one is supposed to be even more natural, but boy, it's like I let it air out. So like I put all the tobacco on my plate, and then I'll let it air out in here,
What do I type?
and it's still, dude, like it stays.
What is it? Oh, really?
Yeah, it stays down.
Type what
Does
you
it
saw,
get
bro.
gooey when you're smoking it or no?
I smoked one and it was good, but I did see
Katy
like
Perry or
James. He said that it was
Katy
kept cutting out
Perry,
too.
Orbit, fake.
Like, have you ever smoked like a sweet?
One space.
I've smoked sweet before, yeah.
So fake.
Did it ever get like
It gets all soggy and shit towards the end.
tar and shit be coming out the fucking end? I don't know what the fuck
yeah,
it
but
is.
that's straight.
Never mind.
Hold on.
Is that THC coming out?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Or is that from the paper?
It might be both, combination of both, because.
But you know
gotta
what I'm
think-
talking?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that shit gets all sticky.
And that shit will just make
Okay.
like your mouth like
That's where they found it.
weird fucking.
Well,
Let me
nasty.
make
Yeah.
sure this is it first.
Go to the streamer. Make
April
sure it's showing.
2025.
Push pause.
No, I'm not showing you. I
Pop
want to make sure this
superstar
is it.
Katy
Hold on,
Perry
over here.
joins an
Oh.
elite
Mute it.
all-female crew.
That guy, Jeff Bezos, fucked all those bitches.
Katy Perry.
All right, for sure.
Wait,
This is-
make sure
Are
the
you showing
stream
the
can
stream?
see it.
see how the door?
No, they can't. They can't even see it.
I know. I turned it off. Can you click the button? Or?
I did, but you have to go to the stream. Now go down.
Web source.
The sources.
Share screen.
Sources. To your right. Yeah. Now scroll all the way down.
Boy,
And
this
web
Garca's
source?
fucking me
This one?
up.
Web source?
Yeah. Now go all the way to the right to the little settings. Oh my gosh. Go down. Just web source.
Web source.
Web source.
Hover,
Go.
hover
yeah.
over.
Oh,
Web source,
right
there you
here?
go.
That one?
Yeah. And then click the little right there, bottom left. Yep. Click it. Now push OK.
Then you gotta do that shit every single time.
Damn. That's,
No, if you leave it open, you won't have to do it every time.
Oh.
Hey guys.
Now you can unmute it.
I don't know what it sounds like. Look at the door.
I want you to watch the hatch
You're
door
not supposed to
open
open it from.
from the
Go full screen,
inside.
go full screen.
The lady runs over there real quick, says, no, shuts the door
Hey, you're not
back,
supposed to
tries to
open it from
stand in
inside.
front of it.
They did. She told her to close it. See what he's doing? Oh no! Don't open that door.
Oh, he didn't even do
Shut
anything.
up.
Oh shit!
Now go back. Say it again. Say it
The
again.
hatch door.
Play it again. Play it again.
I
Play it
want
again.
you to watch the hatch
You're not supposed to
door
do that 'cause it's
open
supposed to be, like,
from the inside.
Oh, she
the lady
opened
runs
it.
over
Yeah,
there
it's
real
supposed
quick,
to
says,
be
no,
open from the
shuts the
inside.
door
It's
back,
pressurized.
tries to stand in front of it.
That's not supposed to happen when you go to space.
Oh, that's fake. Yeah, that's
Now
fake.
look, he's trying to. Oh, fucking what? Crescent wrench?
But why would they fake that?
That's fake.
Okay, now I want
Why
you
would
to
they
watch
fake
the
it?
It's
hatch
not
door
supposed to open.
open
Not
from
supposed
the
to.
inside.
But she ran over
The lady
there.
runs over
Close
there
that
real
shit,
quick,
close that
says,
shit.
no, shuts the door back, tries to stand in front of
Oh,
it.
promotion.
Yeah.
Hey, look at them glutes.
He didn't even do nothing.
April 2000.
Yeah, I think it's fake.
That looked like the
That's
beginning
not-
of our stream.
All fucked up.
What are these? Oh no, these are some little cigars.
You didn't like them?
I want a cigarette.
Dude, those are good though.
They're really good. They're actually delicious, bro.
Here.
Those are like little coffee
doing?
flavored.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I thought these were like coasters at first.
Yeah, me
Nah,
too.
it's got stickers. All right, see now you gotta make coasters.
Make coasters.
And then I thought it was like a magnet too.
Why not? A coaster, bro. $5
Boy,
each.
go give them to
$5 each.
That's why we need. So far, Garazi has made $140.
Boy. Good
So,
job.
Bitch,
Let's
profit.
get a round of applause, BJ.
Boy.
I don't know how to
thank
do
you,
that
thank
on
you.
here.
Take
So
another
now
shot
we have
for
to
that.
sell.
I'll take a shot. No.
Now we need to sell the next shirt
Hey, Joey.
to make.
We need sales guys to upgrade these cameras.
exactly.
donations.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
All right, BJ, just hold on. What are you doing?
So, okay, so what was that whole fucking going to space thing even about?
Just
So
they
they've
say
been
it
doing
with
that.
space.
They've been doing that. It's Blue Origin.
Sending oh, that's what that is.
So it's
they're-
not. It's not really space. They just
Yeah.
break the stratosphere. You know, you got like the certain levels of the
Have
atmosphere.
they really been doing that?
Yeah, that's Jeff Bezos' shit. That's the one that Joe Rogan always makes jokes about because his.
But I thought
his-
he was trying to do that. I didn't know that they've been doing
No,
it.
he'd been doing that. So they just like whoever's bred it up, they pay him and they.
It was kind of like the submarine.
Imagine
issue.
one of them opening it when they're in space or wherever you went.
But what's crazy is like, isn't like Elon? Don't he have like people in space right now?
SpaceX, yeah.
Yeah, he has like 5 people. Like,
Motherfucker be rescuing people from space.
You ain't lying. You brought those astronauts back.
mm-hmm.
In other news,
Well,
what else do we got?
We got-
The shooting in Florida University.
Boy,
Boy,
FSU.
that was just
Bitch, you gotta know.
yesterday, ain't it?
What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
So it was a
about that.
20-year-old kid on
Yep.
campus, and he killed 2 people and injured like six
Yeah.
or so.
And he had his mom's guns.
Yeah, and his mom was a
What
sheriff.
happened? Oh,
His mom was a sheriff at one of the local offices, and when they killed the kid, they killed him, and when they cross-referenced the I guess the serial numbers on the pistol, it was 100% registered to his mom. So she's probably doing time. She's going gonskis.
But how is that her fault though?
Well, they've been doing that lately as of late because
The gun's supposed to be secured, right?
Yeah,
honestly, I think it was with
Is that Florida?
yeah, that's Florida. But I think what triggered it was the Uvalde shooting here in
Going
Texas.
down like water.
So whenever that kid
yeah.
fucking shot the elementary school, that's what triggered like a bunch of the protest. It wasn't much protest about. Obviously, there's always protests about weapons in general, but they just wanted to. They wanted to get more responsibility behind. If the kid isn't able to get the gun, he's underage. How the fuck is he getting these weapons? So there's already been like 2 or 3 cases prior to this one that the parent has been charged for, because ultimately, without them having that weapon, the kid would never have gotten it in the first place.
I don't think it's the parents' fault though. Like I think in the I don't
Look
think
it up,
it's
BJ.
Did they say why he did it?
Well, yes and no, because the only mock scenario that I can think of is like, for instance, like I have my pistol at the house, right? So heaven forbid, one day one of the girls grabs a pistol and shoots, somebody in the household. Anybody, could be me even. Like the only person responsible for that is obviously me, because that's the gun is registered to
sure.
me. So that's kind of what they're insinuating in this situation, because it's like, had the weapon been taken away from him altogether or hidden from him, how would he have done it other than him illegally go try to purchase it from somebody on the side or something like that? So and I think the whole reason behind them doing it is because ultimately he's dead now. So who's responsible for these people getting killed? And so they're going to follow,
You gotta go to her.
they always say shit rolls downhill. So they're going to go to the parent next, because ultimately it was her gun. So somebody's going to be held responsible.
So there is
I don't
a
think
Texas
I don't think
law.
it'll be her fault
Look at Florida
because he's in college.
I don't think it's her fault, dude. Because like, think about it. Like,
He could
what
just
if,
got the code somehow.
like, I'm not gonna put it on.
Well, the Texas law is called
No, you're playing devil's advocate. Yeah.
Child Access Prevention Law. You're supposed to have a gun in a locker with a gun lock or under immediate control.
Right.
So that's
Well,
a child.
yeah.
He's in college.
If you have anybody that's under 17 in your house.
Oh yeah, see, so he's getting charged with that. His mom's
He's 20.
not.
He's 20. Well,
Okay, but like, where do you
Or
keep
he's
your
dead,
rifles?
so
Like your rifles.
I guess I don't fucking know.
on the wall like that.
I took the bolt carrier
I
out, so
know,
even
yeah.
even if you grab it, you can't shoot. There's
Yeah,
nothing.
well, that's
you
good.
can even leave the bolt carrier in, just take
You're
the firing
supposed to make
pin
it to where
that's too much
they
work for
can't
me.
fucking.
You got to pull the pin out and shit.
I'd rather just pull the whole bolt carrier.
I already know about the firing pin because the shooter.
Hey, so did you see how
Mark
I
Wahlberg.
hung the AR up there? I bet.
What happened? Yeah, I saw it, bro. You showed me last time.
I didn't know I showed you.
You hear what that
That
car
shit
meet
looks
that happened
awesome.
2 weeks
I like
ago?
But still, like, I don't think that's.
I bet.
It sucks because, like, just imagine, like, you leave to work.
Well, what it says is it's a criminal offense to store a loaded firearm.
See, I don't keep none of mine loaded beside my pistol.
No, that's the only
But-
thing I keep loaded is my pistol. Like my ARs are cleaned. I don't keep nothing in the chamber because it's just such a high caliber weapon, because even though they're not like M16s, sorry to intrude, but like M16s back in the day were notorious where if you hit the buttstock on it, it might send the chamber through the fucking, like it might chamber that round, And a lot of guys have been known back in like the Vietnam era. They were so scared, because they were getting flown into combat that they would hit their shit on the AC-130 going in, and their shit would just fire off in the fucking the plane, And
But
that's
I'm
a
saying,
real,
like,
that's a real thing.
I'm saying, like, now, like, imagine we go to work. Even this damn screen is off.
What you mean?
Like the cigar
Stop.
garage, yeah, it's
I was
off.
reading
like
that, but I didn't
something,
know if it was-
something
I didn't know what was
changed
missing.
on the PC. Something happened.
The RAM.
You took it
Anyways,
apart.
Going back to it. So, like, just imagine you go to work, right? You take your pistol if you carry. Like, you're not gonna check the AR every day. So you leave, your kids are home, and then they take your AR to school.
This was nice.
They grab your
You
mag,
inhaling it?
and then they shoot up a school. Like, how is that your fault?
It's not even.
I mean,
that.
you're supposed to
it's in
just
reach.
have it. Yeah.
You're not supposed
mean-
to have it in reach or in view. You're supposed to have it in a locker for kids.
I don't.
I mean, imagine if your kid is fucked up.
Well, 17 and under for sure. Because I mean, honestly, like and I get where he's saying. To me, it's just like it's a matter of I don't even know what the word would be, like physics. Because if you've never fucking put a magazine into an actual AR-15, if you don't fucking slap that bitch in and actually rack the goddamn back, dude, that bitch will not. You'll like end up getting like a double feed or something, because you'll chamber 2 bullets at one time, or that bitch might not even chamber properly, So whenever you go to actually pull the trigger, it might just fucking, you'll have a failure to feed, But
Which is scary.
so if that does happen,
Yes,
whose
that's-
fault is it then?
well, I mean,
So you want to put it on the kid?
I think it's a kid.
Hell no.
well,
But
that's the law now, though, right?
like, I can't.
Like if somebody's kid fucking grabbed a parent's gun and shot my ass, I'd be mad at the fucking parent. Like,
Well, so
motherfucker.
I don't
So,
think he'd be alive if
to
he
play
shot
devil,
your ass.
because you're playing
I'm
devil.
not saying he killed me. I'll say he shot me.
So,
Oh,
Gabe,
he shot you.
you're playing devil's advocate against me.
No,
And
to be honest, that's how I feel. I don't feel like.
Oh no, for sure. So then you got to look at it from the perspective of the potential student that got killed within the whole thing that arose from the situation. So at this point,
But it's still the kid.
let's just say like the mom or the
Fucking
father is like, they're like, okay, my son or daughter is dead. The kid that ultimately carried out the process is dead because y'all shot him. So who's responsible for this now? And that's when they start looking at where did the gun come from,
Exactly.
and then
No.
How
and
was
then-
it accessible?
Has to
Like,
ultimately go
exactly.
to the parent because
No, but okay,
they're
think about
under
it.
18, bro. So they're not gonna take full.
Okay.
full
Well, let's put it
responsibility.
like this.
You
What if
can't
I?
charge them as an adult if it was a 14-year-old fucking.
But let's put it like this. Let's say I buy my kid a car, and then they go wreck and then they kill somebody. They're not gonna come back to me and be like, "Hey, that's your car," even though your kid was driving it. We're gonna charge you for it because that's your car. You killed a kid.
I see what you mean.
Well, what if they didn't have a license or a permit and they're like
You let them drive.
15?
It's
they just
still
stole the car.
Yeah, they stole the car.
Yeah,
Like,
and
That's what I'm saying. Like, what if somebody comes into your driveway?
Well, let me look at the law.
okay.
Let me look at the law.
So
What is the
stick,
law?
Look it
so,
up, look it up.
So stick on that. Okay, so imagine you have, like, heaven forbid, like your Glock 40, and I have my 9mm,
Yeah, Team
and and then let's say I had it put away, but like I'll be honest with you, I mean, regardless of what the viewers may think or whatever, for my pistol, I always keep one in the chamber just because I feel like if you don't have it in the chamber, it's useless to you, you know. But fast forward, let's say I have it somehow, heaven forbid the situation arose and then somebody was able to get access. Let's just say my kids. I think I'm ultimately responsible for it, because at the end of the day, that gun is registered to me, and I have full responsibility for that gun.
Yeah, but what about the car? The car registered to you.
It's registered to me. However, I think I understand. I get 100% what you're saying, but it's completely. I think I'm just gonna say they look at it completely different from a weapon compared to a vehicle. Even though in reality, a vehicle can be very much a weapon, especially if you're reckless, you're drinking, you're a fucking punk ass kid that just wants to have parties and shit like that. But I think they just take the weaponry to the next level, And honestly, I think, like I said before, I don't think this is nothing new. I don't think.
See, it says,
Hold on, how do I word this? Like, I think this is new. I think they're just tired of the mass shootings going on. The kid that shoots gets killed in the line of fire because they kill him, because he's fucking psycho to begin with. And then I think they're tired of the fucking mourning parents having nobody to be held responsible. So I think that's what they're incorporating, the parents. So, you're going to, and I think, I want to say, like I said, I'm playing devil's advocate for the government. I want to say they're just like, okay, if you want to have weapons, then you have to have ultimate responsibility for it. And so, if it comes down to it and somehow your weapon's accessible, you're going to be held at the end of the day
Right.
too.
And the people
So
want
when
justice
it comes
at
to
the end of the day, they
the-
want justice. So.
when it comes to the car situation, it says if the kid lives in your household, if it's a minor, and you could face civil liability as their legal guardian. And it says especially
That's
if
civil though.
especially if the kid had issues with stealing, driving, or violent behavior.
In the past,
So I
right?
mean, it would.
Yeah, but civil is a different case
Okay.
compared to an
criminal.
I have
yeah,
one
criminal,
question.
Yeah, like the feds
What do
and
y'all
shit.
think?
Well,
Say,
and also
okay,
you could be charged with criminal negligence or reckless endangerment.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the criminal comes into like where
What?
like
Chemical?
Was it chemical romance?
yeah.
Hey,
Look, it
Chad,
even says if you left the keys by your car or your car was easily accessible, especially on your property, you could be charged. with
say they're
criminal
under
negligence.
17, right? Like you're saying,
Which is crazy though, but
Dude, that's to me.
They
that's,
grab the gun, whatever.
Was that Texas?
and it's your fault, right?
No, that was
Adult-
Florida.
the adult's fault, right?
Texas. No, this.
Oh, that law was Texas. Okay, sorry, BJ.
Say okay, it's 17 under, and they grab the gun and they go do what they do, the mass shooting, and it's your fault, right? But say you have it in a safe and they figure out your code, they watch you do it one day or something. they remember it, then they grab the gun. Is that your fault still? Like,
I don't know,
how does
man.
that work?
I think,
Because-
I think it still comes down to the parent. Like,
yeah,
you
that
would
was
have to do everything that's possible, anything that's possible.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's in the safe, but they one day watch you do it, the code on accident.
That
I think if it's something like that, then you could probably fucking put charges on your own kid and shit.
Yeah, but
I,
see,
I don't know, man, because like I said, I don't know if y'all can Google it or how would y'all even Google it. But I know just previously there's been a couple of parents that have been held and prosecuted for previous mass shootings. Just as of recently, they've been fucking convicted on behalf of their kid getting control of their weapons. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I at the same time, I'm all with Gabriel as far as like,
Kid Crush.
dude, we're not gaming. Yeah, we're not. But I'm all with
Gabriel
him.
Rogan.
I'm all with him as far as like I think it should be the punk ass kid that fucking took my shit. But at the same time, I can't help but like only imagine the circumstance that parent is that just lost.
Exactly, they're gonna
Their
want
beloved
justice for
child,
They
you know,
want
like,
somebody
yeah.
else
It's
to take
because the kid is a
responsibility.
minor. They can't charge him as like an adult.
Well, he was
as
20.
such a young-
He was
well, that
20.
motherfucker is different.
He's 20. That's
Hey,
the thing.
Chad, what y'all think?
that situation. That's.
But that's what I'm saying. We don't. I'm just like I had even talked about to my wife about this earlier because she said, "What do you think?" Because I think we were at the restaurant and I was like, "What the fuck?" You know, like, did you see this unfold? Like this headline, and I think it was yesterday, but I was just like, "What the fuck is this?" You know. And then she even asked. Her first question was like, "Who do they charge?" And I said, "I don't know exactly, but I would not be surprised if they try to prosecute the deputy officer, the sheriff, especially." Like it's just like
I don't think that case though because
No,
he's
no, no.
older than 18.
well, so hear me out here though. It's just so that was a sheriff deputy officer, right? So when you get into that caliber of, I don't even know how you would say like personnel, it's just like almost like a former military or whatever.
All right, let me check.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so if you like, if they, heaven forbid, something would that unfold in my household, they'll be like, okay, this guy knew what the fuck was up,
Exactly,
and yet he had the complacency to just leave his firearm out,
right.
and then still this situation unfolded. You know, I feel like they would kind of hold it more higher to a higher
Yeah,
caliber.
because you should know better.
Exactly.
Right.
So, like I said, I don't know on her behalf. I hope, you know, if it legitimately wasn't intentional and this fucking kid broke into the safe and did it, like I hope she doesn't get held. But at the same time, I don't know. Florida is wild as fuck.
Oh, they are.
Florida is
You
wild.
looking at me?
They don't give a fuck.
That's where I just stand on that.
But my thing is, okay, so then if you're gonna be like that, then you put all your guns in a safe, your pistol, your ARs, and then somebody comes break into your house.
Sucks, dude.
What are you gonna do?
Never. I fucking keep that bitch under my pillow. I don't give a fuck, dude.
But that's what I'm saying. dude.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're a parent. You should be having these like
The talks,
a
just
good bond.
just
yeah, with your
communication.
kids.
It's just, dude. It all boils down to communication. You
Yeah.
know, I'll never lie, dude. Like I'll admit, at adolescence of my two girls, since they've grown up, I've always said, "Look, check this out. This is not a fucking toy.
Yeah, same.
You know, you don't fucking play around with this. You know, if you see it, you pretend like you don't even fucking know what it is. You just look the other way. You know, it's not a toy. You know, you don't even think about putting your hands on it. It's not. This is here to ensure our household stays safe. You know, and then you just go, you know, I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but that's the way I communicate with my children. You know, and then ultimately, not just that, but as they grow older,
Expose them to
I'll
it.
teach them
Exactly, teach them.
weapons maintenance, weapon safety, you know, all that shit. Like I'll definitely expose that to them.
Mm-hmm.
But as of now, you know, they're only kids, you know, so I don't choose to do that as of just yet. However, as they get older in life, because you gotta realize too, as human beings, we're overcome with several emotions. You know, I can't even, because like I always tell my wife, like, these are girls. You know, I've always wanted a boy just so I could relate better, but women in general are just like their emotions range through the roof, you know. So I've always wanted to express like, look, I don't know what you're feeling, but don't do no fucking crazy shit, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
But it's not
It's
the
just-
girls, it's the boys.
No, yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying, like in general, like that's my level of parenting. It's like I want to bond with my child, you know, to let them know, like I don't know what you're going through. However, I want to try to meet at the same level to, you know, be on that level to experience what you're going through. You know, if you want to talk about something, you're feeling something, you know, somebody told you you're a piece of shit in school. I don't know, you know, but don't get mad and want to go fucking kill somebody. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. And I feel like in these situations, those are what those kids may have lacked. You know, so nobody ever told them that. You know, it all comes down to how they were raised too. You know,
At what age do you think it's appropriate to like kind of start exposing that to your child and teaching them?
well, honestly, go ahead.
7.
Like I said,
Once
honestly,
you start getting an understanding of life, you know.
well, honestly, now like my oldest,
Not
Like,
even, dude.
she's 9, but
don't
I
think
mean,
that's
I started.
12.
No, I started talking about that like 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
yeah, like I started talking that in the past.
Fucking
Like to my
late.
oldest when she was 6, she not saying that my youngest one is not up to par,
Right.
but my oldest caught on a lot faster, so I was able to explain things easier. But as my youngest starts to get older into that bracket, and that's what I'm saying. Like as a parent, you can kind of gauge your kids. You know, you kind of see their behavior changing, and you're like, okay, this motherfucker's interested in shit that was not in the past. She's starting to catch on to my lingo. You know, all kinds of shit, man. You got to read a person. You know, and
Yeah.
so as a parent, I'm like, okay, this is the time where I got to start breaking it down and say, look, yes, no, maybe so. You know, shit like that. You know,
I think if you own a gun and you have kids, I think you could, like, especially my girls. I show it to them and I just tell them like, hey, this is real. This is not what you see on TV. This is not a toy. Don't touch it. Don't play with it. Nothing. So that's the thing for me. Like I kind of agree with Joey on that because it's like I say younger because what if you don't? What if you wait till 12?
Mm-hmm.
it's
and
too
then they-
old already. Yeah.
They come
Yeah.
they come
Yeah.
into your room, they see the gun, they think, oh, I see it on TV, and then they shoot it.
But
Not
what
even-
if this is
Okay.
just a scenario?
Go ahead.
What if they go to their friend and they're like, my daddy has a badass gun, and y'all ain't home? You know what I mean? And it's easily
Well-
accessible for that fucked up friend. Everybody has a fucked up friend.
Well,
You know what I mean?
see that comes back. So I'll speak on my behalf because I don't know how.
But just real quick, if they're bringing friends home, I should be here, and especially they're not, like my youngest. She's 6. She's not gonna bring a friend to our house at 6-year old.
Just saying, you
For,
know,
for me,
future.
for me,
For sure.
for me.
I'm just saying future because
No,
I mean,
yeah, so-
I'm just saying from my experience as well. Like I knew
Yeah, yeah.
right from wrong, but I always was
Okay.
a fucking idiot.
Well, so for me,
you know what I mean?
I'll speak on my behalf because I'm not always home. I can legitimately say that. Like I'm on the road half the time throughout the week, and then I come back, God willing, on the weekends. You know. But that being said, so first and foremost, yes, I have other firearms in the house, but I always have them hidden. Half the time, my wife doesn't even know where I have my firearms at. I'm just like, if she ever feels afraid, I'm like, okay, go over here, look under that, you're good. It's already ready for you. If you're ready for it, you know, like if you think somebody's really outside, it's there. You know, that's the level of shit that I'm on. But in hindsight, like looking at how everything's unfolding nowadays, like with all these, like for instance, this Florida State University shooting. So in the future, I know that, dude, like if that's happening now, I'm not saying that I don't trust my girls. However, I don't trust other kids. So yeah, dude, like that's not even gonna be happening. You know, like they cannot access my shit. They're not gonna be able to.
Yeah, but no, I get it. So yeah, like even so my pistol's the only one that's loaded. My AR, because to be honest, I think it's easier to if you already have the mag or the clip loaded or the mag loaded. AR is gonna be super easy because you just pretty much put
Yeah,
that in
but
there.
you just never do that though. That's crazy.
No, but a pistol is a lot harder to pull back.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know about you, but I think it's actually bad to have your mags loaded or AR because of springs.
Oh yeah, they wear out. They wear out.
I don't keep those loaded. So even if like that would happen, they would have to find the mag, and then find the bullet,
Yeah.
load the
Well,
mag.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I use like old school metal mags, so I know they hold up pretty well. However, I'm telling you, man, like if you, because I'm just using my wife as an example, dude. It's so funny because it's not like my AR is old, either one of them, but it's so funny because if you don't smack that fucking mag in right, it will not feed that bullet. You gotta actually put some force into it, and then you gotta make sure you rack it all the way back properly. It's like a procedure, you know, and that's why they teach you the fundamentals, because ultimately when you come to that situation you have to use it, you don't choke up, you know, and you don't mess anything up. So like I said, for a male, I will say that he's probably more capable just because of the strength wise, but like it's hard, man, to even load an AR. But yeah, I don't, as far as the magazine being loaded, mine's loaded, but for sure nothing is connected. You got to go through the motion, and just the noise that it makes, you know, like everything is just, it's a bunch of physical
God
movement,
damn.
you know,
My
to
thing
load
too-
to
yeah,
load
like
an AR.
dude, like you
It's-
can't just stick an AR in a backpack.
No, dude, no. I mean,
True. Yeah.
the smaller ones with the foldable stock and shit, maybe. But I mean, the time that it takes to like unfold it, break it down, put the magazine, because I don't know, man. You got to have a
So
big
what do they
ass fucking.
expect you to put them like in a cage or some shit?
No, but even the foldable stock, like, so I have one that has the AR that has a
Right,
foldable
right.
stock, but still, like, the kid has to know.
How to break it down? Yeah, you got to
So
go
like,
through it. Yeah,
I've taken Lonnie and I let her shoot the AR. I don't think she's of the age that I show her exactly like.
the fundamentals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right now I do everything, and then I have it as safety, and then I tell her, okay, now what you're gonna do when you get ready is you're gonna put it on fire and then shoot. That's all she knows. So if something would happen, all she's gonna think is like, okay,
You just do this, and that's
yeah,
it.
I'm gonna put the mag in, and then I'm just gonna put it on fire, and it's gonna
Right.
shoot. It's not gonna shoot.
It's not that easy. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
we got
what-
a beer, dude.
So what age do you think
Got a beer?
fundamentals?
For me, man, I don't know. Like, to be completely honest, man, I haven't talked to B about it, but like, I think my oldest, so she's 9. I think is getting pretty close to where I start, you know, because and I speak from it from a different perspective because I'm out of town all the time.
Yeah.
So, dude, like, I have like all these scenarios playing
Oh,
in my
yeah.
fucking head at all times, and I'm like, okay, so what if she is tied up with something? I want to be able to have my second right hand woman in the house be able to step up and help her out, you know? So these are just shit that unfolds in my head. But even that, like, I feel like it's and I don't know if it's me being complacent, but I don't feel the need to push that agenda just yet. You know, I feel like it could wait a little bit longer.
Nah, you'll feel it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't feel that come upon me yet. However, I want her to have the fundamentals behind it, you know? 'Cause, you know, people are crazy in this world. You know, you never know.
See, like my kids, they're getting up there and they're boys, so you know, I'm gonna start slow though.
Yeah, I think it's hard.
But I agree with boys.
Cause
They're a
it's
little bit
weird,
more wild,
dude. Like,
man.
hey, like what if
Boys are wild.
what if you tell them about it, then they get excited about it because they're boys. It's different, you know.
Yeah.
So I want to do a little slower, like
I think personally, I don't think
get a BB gun or some shit.
Well,
Teach them
Lonnie-
on that
yeah.
first, you know, and then
Lonnie has like a little pellet gun, but
Yeah.
still, that's way like there is no mag in a pellet gun.
but you
so-
gotta start slow. They're kids, you know what I mean?
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I'll show Lonnie like.
That's what I'm saying. I don't feel the need. I don't feel the need to just yet. And it's a heavy responsibility.
Yeah.
And ultimately, what I hold back on is if I'm explaining it, let's just say to my oldest, if I'm explaining it to her, and I see like she just looking at me and she just kind of fucking like veering off into the distance. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
okay,
That's
first of all, you're not even locked in to
Yeah.
fucking even want to engage in this conversation. So that tells me this shit is over with. You know,
Yep.
whenever you come back to me and I see that you're actually interested and willing to engage in this conversation, then this conversation can be had. But until then, basically fuck off, you know, like, and I
Fuck
don't
on my
mind,
face.
I don't mind telling her that because dude, it's a fucking, it's
Yeah.
not a joke,
Nah,
man.
this
Like
shit ain't no game.
these, yeah, because I mean, even just,
But dude, hold on, wait. So I'm thinking about it too, because what if she's locked in and you show her all the fundamentals, and then it's like she takes it to school.
Yeah.
So I think you just gotta have like the relationship with your kids.
Yeah, you just gotta gauge.
Yeah,
You gotta gauge.
right.
And like I said, at this point in my life and at where I feel that she's at, I don't feel like it's necessary yet. But for sure, before she goes bigger, like, and she's gonna be preteen or college bound, whatever she has in store for her in her life, and she's definitely at that point she's gonna know about weapons maintenance. You know, she's gonna know about it. You know?
And see, I think the same. I think college, yes, but look how many shootings are in college.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a fucking it's a burden. You know, it's a burden. But at the same time, at that point, that's like what Gabe goes back to. Like if I ever have any inclination or doubt in my mind, like, man, I feel like this motherfucker is pretty unstable. Like I'll have that bitch set up perfectly with the magnet and everything. But dude, I'll remove the firing pin. I'll do something stupid for the rifle where it will just disengage.
So Daniel,
You
what do you think?
I don't even fucking know.
See me,
I
I will.
know I'm gonna have to get into it because moving out to Eagle Lake and whatnot, being out there on a property and whatnot. I feel like I need to get into it because I don't even know the fundamentals of it.
Yeah.
So, and I know Elena, she just turned 5. So, if y'all saying 6 to 9, I mean, if you're engaging your kids,
Well, like I said, the only reason,
Yeah, I see.
the only reason I say that is because from the get go, like my girls have always been like I've always had a firearm on me since the beginning, like, and that's just me. Like I've always had that. I carry it with me everywhere. I just always have it on me. So for them, I want them to be like, I want them to see like it's just like they're like a TV remote in the house. Like, oh, it's just a TV remote. I want them to view the firearm. Oh, well, it's, if somebody else comes over and they're like, oh my God, what the fuck? Like, what is that? I want them to be like, what are you talking about? That's that. And you don't fuck with that. That's the mentality I want them to have. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Just like that. Like, not obviously in that terminology. Like, I'm not speaking of that as such, but I want them to have the respect for it and understand it. Like, this is not a toy. Like, you don't play with this. It's just, so you can even do it like you're telling me you don't have lighters in the house, like a Bic lighter, to light candles in the house. It's the same thing. You just have that conversation with them. Look, this is a lighter to light the fucking candle. However, you don't take this and put it to the couch cushion and burn the whole fucking house down. It's the same thing, except I know it's a little bit more severe because this can ultimately take not just the lives of the person in the house, but you're taking now other people's lives are involved. Mm-hmm. You take it to the max at that point. But I mean, it's just those same fundamentals. Like you got to, and that's why I say, in my perspective, in my judgment, I feel like it all comes down to the parenting. If you can, if you're an active, I'm not saying that this sheriff deputy was not an active parent, but if you're an active parent, you can judge your kid.
No,
even
but he was 20.
But like even me, dude, like even me, if I'm out of town as of now, like I said, I don't know. We may be having a different conversation in the future. God willing, these podcasts continue to thrive. But like we could say like 5 to 10 years from now, I could be like, dude, I don't even know what the fuck's going on with this fucking heifer. Like I don't know what's going on in her mind. I can't gauge her. Mm-hmm. That could be the conversation then. But as of now, I can pretty much tell, like when I get back and out of town, I can see anything out of place, and I can pretty much say, to be like, hey, what's going on with her? Because she seems a little off that I came inside. And then 9 times out of 10, I just sit down and I talk to so-and-so, and they're like, oh yeah, like I've been having a bad week, or this, and my grades have not been that good. These are conversations that I have. Like I said, it all comes down to the parent too. How involved are you with your kids? Because, dude, I like to chop it up with my girls, man. Yes, they're young, but dude, I'll sit there and I'll fucking have a full ass conversation with them and say, break it down to me. What the fuck happened? What's going on with you? I've been out of town Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but let me know what happened, because I can still be here, to fucking fill you in. Like, let me school you up on this shit right here. Right. That's just me. I like to chop it up. It's one thing that an old school guy always told me. He's He said, do this. He said, when you have kids, you got to do this. You can never do enough of this. Just fucking chop it up with them. You got to talk to them. Bump your gums. When you're a parent, your number one job is not to do this and fucking whoop their ass, but do this number right here. Talk to them. Because that's like the ultimate key that you can give your kids is just chop it up with them. And that's what I do now, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. What about you, Saul? Did you have boys?
Yeah, and that's a different thing.
Me, I
And you
mean,
have-
I don't know.
So do you
Like-
keep yours loaded?
Nah, I know exactly where my gun's at and my clips at. I always keep it separate. Just cause,
But is
not
your-
not because of that, only because people come into my house that I don't trust. So it's like
that makes-
I
that
got
makes
to,
sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I have to do it just because of them. But as far as my kids, when I'm teaching them, I could teach them as much as I want, but I will never fully trust them because I know how I fucking grew up. I always acted like I was okay, but I knew, you know, there was always some breakdown moment that I could fucking have or whatever. Yeah, bro, I was always fucked up.
But it's
It was
easier.
just like, you know,
But it's easier too, because like
Party foul.
No,
no,
but
but
it-
I mean, I'm gonna have fun with it. Like, I mean,
no, but you have like Ring or do you have anything like that?
ring?
Like Ring or Blink or
Oh yeah, I have all that. Yeah, but dude, but it's crazy. So like, I'll be at work, nobody's at home, but like, people know my passwords. They'll go in and shit, and it's untrustworthy, you know.
No, but
at
like
times.
what I'm saying is like even if you have like a Blink, the person still has to like somehow break a window or whatever. That's gonna take a little bit of time to break to actually get
I'm
in.
talking about like people that know me. Like, I know people that like,
Well, if I don't trust you, you ain't got me to this house.
huh?
If
Nah,
I don't trust-
exactly.
Yeah, if I don't trust
Exactly.
you, then I gotta be home to be here.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like, and that goes back to like Joey and every like, it comes. Yeah, to be honest, it comes back to the parent because it's like, dude, like I'm not gonna have somebody, and even if like my daughters have like their little friends here or whatever, like I have to be here, or Miranda has to be here. So like, yeah, it comes back to parents, but at the same time, it's like once they get to the age where you actually show them fundamentals, it's like I won't know if they take my gun. Like to be honest, I won't know.
Yeah.
I'll get dressed
It's
to go
just
to
like,
work.
you know, like I know I've done it like at least once in my life where I'm like fucking in my mom's closet, just seeing what the fuck she got, you know.
Yeah,
And that was just me just being like sneaky about it or whatever.
but that's what I'm saying.
But you know, that's why I'm just cautious because I know I was curious, you know.
No, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That goes back to what me and Joey were saying. Like, you show them
Yeah.
that it's not a toy, but at the same
But
time,
I
like,
also have siblings and shit that do the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, but towards my kids, I mean, I'm gonna do it slow. Like,
I think if you have it at home, you have to show them like, hey, this is
yeah,
not a toy.
yeah.
Like, you don't show them the full like
The
Yeah.
breakdown. Yeah, you don't
the
break.
breakdown. That's so.
No, yeah, of course, you know.
Hey, to be honest,
And
bro, my bad.
no.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, to be honest, like growing up, even now, like we never been about having a gun in our house.
Yeah,
You know, it's just. But I feel like eventually, there's gonna be a time,
yeah.
place where I need it.
Well,
I
out
do
there where
have
you're
to.
going, you're gonna
So-
have to have one.
Yeah, exactly. So right now, like as much as y'all talking, I mean, I'm just really just soaking it all in because, like I said, I mean, yeah, going out there to Eagle Lake and
Closer to the mic.
having property or whatnot. I mean, yeah, no, I mean, I know
No,
I'm gonna need one eventually. So.
well,
Yeah.
I'll piggyback off of that. So when I grew up, yes, I've had like I've had uncles and shit in the military prior, but none of them were like my mom and dad. Like none of them were like military bound. You know, like,
Mhm.
so growing up, dude, I didn't know. I didn't start knowing about guns until I wanted to join the military, and then I was proactive in it. That being said, like I never pushed my mom to say, like, hey, you got to go buy me a gun because, like, I'm gonna go into the Marines, so now I have to have a gun. You know, I have to be a rifle gunner.
Right.
Dude, it wasn't until I got into the military and then
Right, good.
I got accustomed to it. You know, and that's why ultimately when I came out, that just happened to cling on to me. You know, like I was like, okay, you know, this is actually good knowledge to have. You know,
Yeah.
because not even just that, but like just the variety of the types of weapons that there are out there, you know, because the way you do like you would load an M4 compared to like an AK-47, completely different. You know, if you try to do the same process as that, it wouldn't even work. You know, you couldn't even rack that bitch back or even load the magazine properly because they load two different ways. You know, so that's what I'm saying. You have to be kind of invested in that lifestyle to know, you know. So that being said, and this is all like coming to me like I'm talking about a proactive, but like that guy, that young man that ultimately died because of what he did, like he had to have been involved in that shit for a while to know everything. You know what I mean? Like he had to have been involved.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like it's not something that just comes to you overnight.
Yeah,
Let me say one thing. Now, like,
How
we are in this age, internet shows you everything, dude. You
Yeah,
can find
sure.
anything on the internet.
That
Yeah,
is true.
that's true
dude.
too. That's true too. Yeah,
DJ
that, you know what?
with
That's
the
good. Yeah, you know what? That's
facts.
good. That's good.
There
too.
you go. Thank you.
Dude,
Actually, me
I was waiting for
growing
you to
up,
ask me about my kids, but I forgot I have none.
actually, like me, not like rethinking about it. Me growing up, dude, like I was always around guns, and then just like
that was gonna be.
people interacting with the guns, the loud noise, the seriousness of how they acted. I fucking knew not to fuck with that gun, even without the conversation. I already knew like the level that you had to have to fucking even be around that fucking gun. Like, yeah, just thinking about it, dude, it was just fucking.
Well, that being said, if you're worried about
Like, worried about kids. I think kids
well, if
kids
you
actually have more respect towards it than what we think.
well, that's what I'm
like,
saying.
they kind of
Well,
already-
if you're looking at it from that perspective, then go ahead and get your 12 gauge shotgun because
You know what I mean?
I guarantee you the first round that gets fired through that bitch, you'll dislocate
No,
your
like
shoulder.
I would go hunting.
It will dislocate
No,
your
like,
fucking shoulder.
I would go hunting. I
If
would
you don't
go,
hold it right.
I'd be hunting and I'll be in the back, and while they're hunting, I'm just watching. Like they would just take me to go watch, and even with just watching, seeing that fucking bullet hit the animal and fucking dying, you just understand what the fuck this shit
Yeah,
is.
like the severity of it. Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
It's
for
just
sure.
like-
But see, not all kids are like that. Maybe.
yeah, exactly. Maybe I gotta take them hunting. Shit.
Well, maybe some kids would get all hyped about it. So like my dad had
Maybe, yeah.
he had like a little 22, which you can still kill somebody with a 22.
Fuck yeah, you can.
So he had one, and I remember him.
This shit
taking-
bounces in the body.
The ricochets.
we lived in Needville, so he actually took. We had like an acre, and he let me shoot it. But once again, he didn't show me how to load it. He just gave it to me and said, "Hey, you're gonna try to shoot the little target down there, and you shoot it, and then pretty much that's it." So it's different because the 22 don't. It's like shooting a little freaking pellet
It's
gun.
no recoil
No,
at
it's
all.
just-
Yeah,
Right.
no
so
recoil.
I didn't get scared, but at the same time, he sat there with me and told me like, "Hey, this is not a toy. I'm gonna let you shoot it, just so you can feel like what it is." And then after we finished, that's when he told me like this. Even though it's not like a big gun, dude, like you have to like
Well, yeah,
respect.
Respect
That's what I'm
it,
saying.
yeah.
You
I
gotta
went-
take.
yeah.
You gotta take your kids to see an animal get shot with that damn thing.
That's what I'm saying. I
You
I
know
don't
that-
mean to interject so quickly, but dude, I'm telling you, and I know this is not like the gold, like this isn't the golden standard because if something happens like that, it can happen to anybody. However, I'm telling you, man, I think like 99 point, I won't say 99.9%, but I'll definitely say like 99.1% of half that shit comes down to your parenting fundamentals, you know, and how well you communicate with your kids. Because there's always that, I say 99.1 because there's always like that 9 to 10% chance, you know, that slim chance that you always have that renegade child that will do whatever the fuck they want, regardless of how much information and knowledge you put into their head. You know, there's always that one kid that just says, I don't give a fuck, you know?
Yeah.
But that being said, man, I think most of it comes down to your parenting fundamentals, man. I think
At the same time, like I know your daughter, so I she's like our daughter, so I don't think you'll have. I don't know. I don't think
that's
you'll
why we
have,
always say heaven forbid, you know. Heaven
Yeah.
forbid.
Yeah.
Knock on
But
wood.
at
Yeah.
the same time, to be honest, like once my daughters go to high school, I don't think I'll keep any of the guns loaded. Only because like you don't know, man. Like we're all guys, so like, dude, we've done girls wrong, so you don't know if they're gonna take.
That's what I'm saying. A person gets fueled with emotion.
Right.
You know,
right,
we're
right.
all
No,
we're
I
all
see what you're
we're
saying.
all human beings, bro. And you got to imagine the way I look at it is from the perspective of like a punk ass preteen.
No, but
You know,
no, not even that, man. Like you don't like how many times did we do stupid stuff in high school and we were teenagers? We weren't like just that little moment of just retardedness.
That's what I'm saying. That yeah,
Like it's not even punk. It's just like,
but it's
just-
like yeah. I didn't mean like that, but I'm just saying like basically the adolescent perspective of the mind not being fully developed. You know, your mind is not there. So
Right.
if you don't have that perspective of like, yes, we're all young. We're all talking like we're old heads here, but we're already well into our 30s. So it's like,
we're getting old.
you know what I mean? Like we already have that knowledge to where we can begin to comprehend like the severity of our actions, you know? And so that's what I'm saying. Like when you,
I got one, dude. Yeah,
that's,
I hear you.
that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta, you know, you have somebody's life in your hands, you know, so you gotta be able,
Yeah,
and like for me, my tool is always gonna be to chop it up with them, you know, like
yeah. For
to
sure.
me,
And
if
that's
you're
what
not,
I'm saying, though.
yeah,
It's
if you're
like-
not bumping your gums, then I feel like you ain't doing much. you
Yeah,
know?
see, and that's the difference though. Like, cause I've never been like exposed to it. You know what I mean? And I really never felt the need, even as a teenager. Like, I never got so pissed where I feel like I gotta,
Hello?
oh fuck, I gotta retaliate or some shit.
Back?
You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, every kid is different. And everybody goes to different.
Oh,
emotions and
dude,
whatnot.
so different. Because I mean, you brought up the perspective of looking at it from kids getting their knowledge from YouTube. You know,
Find anything.
not even that, dude. Like I'll see. So on the topic of YouTube, dude, I'll see like kids from like Chi-Town, you know, and I know this is a different area, Chicago, you know, but dude, I'll see like young men. They pull out like a Keltec with the foldable stock and everything, and I'm like, how the fuck do they get a hold
You
of
want to
this?
know what I
Do you-
learned on YouTube?
Well, you're in Chi-Town, you gotta.
But
fucking
you know what I mean,
Watch
though.
this.
Like
this shit's crazy.
I'm just saying, like, if
Yeah.
those young men are able to grasp that machinery, because that's what I look at it. I look at it as a piece of machinery.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like if you see like a 17-year-old, 16-year-old driving a fucking 18-wheeler, and you're going down the road, and you're like, the fuck is this guy doing? You know, I know damn well he's not licensed to drive that truck.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You're holding this fucking machinery, and he's over there unfolding it and fucking racking it back, fucking clearing the chamber, everything like a fucking solid. You would think he did like 3 tours, you know? Like, how the fuck does he know how to do this? You know? It's just we're all raised in different environments, you know.
Child
It's just
soldiers
it's
from Africa.
crazy, dog.
Yeah.
It's so crazy, bro.
You
we're
know-
all
Diamonds.
exposed to different shit.
Did you know a USB from like an iPhone can start a Kia?
I don't know about
Learn that
that.
shit from
Yeah,
YouTube.
you knew that, right?
Wait, what'd you say?
A
But
USB?
You didn't know?
You know the push to starts? You just gotta break the shroud and all that. Take the little pop it off. Put a USB in there. It'll start the Kia. It'll start any Kia.
Hey,
That's, that's how the Kia boys got started.
can you get into your house like
Damn.
that or what?
Oh,
I'm just fucking with you. I just took the shot.
Fuck
It was on the
that.
patch note.
I just
It was on the
fucking
patch
with you,
note.
BJ.
the patch
BJ.
note.
BJ.
God damn.
That's
BJ.
fucked up,
It's
dude.
all. Hey, BJ, give me a.
It's
hug,
getting
dude.
flamed.
Hey, you know that, right?
And
Hey,
I'll take a
so I need
shot.
another shot.
All right, let's change it up a little bit. Let's
No,
go
but
to
I'm
the-
just saying though, just
Yeah,
for
yeah.
future
No,
perspective.
like
come
I
on.
said,
Yeah,
and
It's not.
I thought we
Yeah, let's change it up.
I
Let's change it up.
got it.
Carmelo, you see that? He
Nah,
his
but real
bong got
quick,
reduced.
another thing on that topic.
His
Yeah.
bong got reduced.
Wow.
Shit, crazy.
That's
So,
crazy, bro.
What do y'all
Mr.
think about
Victim
that?
No, hold up. But let's brighten the mood. Like I said, eventually we're going to the property. You know,
Oh yeah, tell us
Oh,
the
we're
good
gonna need
news.
that.
Wait,
The good
wait,
news.
wait.
What's the good
Let's do that after the halftime. So we take a
What?
shot.
We just did a halftime.
no, what,
It's
we're gonna-
138.
Boy, I can't take another shot.
Well, we
I'll take your shot.
Yeah,
for
me
you.
neither. Fuck all
Got
that.
you.
I'll do a
it.
shot.
You give me a beer, I'll take your shot for you.
Let's take a halftime. Let's take a halftime break. We'll come back.
No, I was just getting started.
Halftime, shot time.
Boy,
No.
I feel like the podcast is just getting rolling. Jeez.
That's a good little subject.
Having another baby.
What? The first one ain't even. Second one ain't even out yet. And shit.
What pictures you see?
No. Oh, I already on pause. I thought you said on pause.
Cam now.
That's good.
Hold on, it's not working. Come on. It's not working.
You know the deal. You know the deal. Shot time, half time.
It's Mr. Easy Water.
Like that shit?
Nah, we got a small little
Hey, go
cheers
ahead and
here.
hire me.
With the music in the background.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. So we got some good news. We got clear to close on Wednesday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good shit.
Cheers, my guys.
Damn, dude. Hey, build me a guest house.
I got you, bro.
No, I asked for it first.
Just build me a fucking little place where I can go piss all the time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
Hey, that's gonna be the place
Hey.
to shoot, bro.
When the
games over
restroom's
there?
full, I can just go out. This is Joey's spot right here.
Hey, just
Daniel,
make
proud of
one
you,
of the
Daniel.
porta potties.
I'm proud of you.
Hey, for Daniel, man. For Daniel, guys.
For Daniel.
D-boy. It's only gonna get better from here.
Yeah, so we anticipate being there mid-August, hopefully early.
Dude, that's
Early
raw,
August.
dude.
Fatty egg.
Sir.
Oh, I hate drinking.
That was sweet.
But
That's
to
not
go
good.
back to the UFC.
Yeah.
No, no.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
No, that was it. That was it.
what else you
I don't
got?
like spotlight.
No,
Were
my
you-
bad.
What else I got?
I was
No,
just trying to lock in.
were you nervous? Like
No,
during
so some of the
whole-
problems-
you
what's
were-
going on?
So we're clear to close. On Wednesday, we go up there.
No, but that's pretty much done.
It's
Oh,
done.
yeah, definitely
Yeah.
fucking nervous.
I remember when I
Definitely.
closed.
When's it coming
Yeah.
in?
Because we're usually
No,
like,
you were nervous?
I was.
Boy.
Dude, this is how I was. Look.
No,
No,
why?
no, no,
Let-
no,
let-
no,
let
no,
Daniel
this-
tell the
this
fuck-
is
All right,
why
go ahead. I'll tell
This
my
is
story.
why I was nervous, bro. Because since 2023, we've been trying to build.
About a fist away from Primo.
Yeah, just
All
get
right.
it closer. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, no,
right,
we've been trying to
What?
build. We've been
Perfect.
trying to build
Cock
since
out?
2023,
Yeah.
and it's been tough, but we finally made it. You know,
Boy.
a lot of hard work.
Baby steps, baby.
Got it, baby.
Yeah.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
No, dude, honestly, bro, you did, man, bro. Everything works out perfectly, dude.
Yeah,
I know.
And, you know, Good Friday, but, you know, it's God's plan, bro.
It's cool how it lined
Yeah.
up, though. You know, we got
Chill,
It's
Drake.
baby
perfect,
Benjamin.
dude. I'm telling you.
We got baby Benjamin coming in June. And
Boy, Benjamin.
yeah, June, July, then August we're moving. So,
Yeah, baby Benjamin.
yeah,
Can I
Wait,
call
so-
him that?
Benji.
When's the due date?
June 19th.
Boy.
But Juneteenth.
Boy,
so
Juneteenth?
I told her,
I said
hey,
it's
you
gonna
gotta
be.
hold that shit
No,
in.
no, no. I already called it.
No, we gonna hold that. We gonna hold that shit in. I'm gonna
Hey, I called it already. It's gonna be on June 17th.
When's BJ's birthday?
July 22nd.
Yeah, July 22nd. Remember?
Boy,
Way
July.
What
do you mean? I know
Another month.
He's way off. A whole nother year later.
Oh, what is
You
that?
talking about
Who's it, Lewis?
trip of the first one?
Yeah,
When's Lewis's birthday?
17th. That's what I said. June 17th. It's gonna be on
Boy.
June 17th.
Boy.
Daniel,
He just
No,
drinks.
no.
No, I'm
He's
still
gonna
trying to
look.
comprehend.
He's gonna have Lewis's
Lewis
swag
is July.
Man, no.
Too. Just how Nico
He's 2 weeks
has
before me, or a
Daniel's
week.
swag. Boy,
Shout
Nico
out-
since birth had this fucking dude's swag.
Shout out
You ain't
Nico.
lying. He's just like,
Shout out Nico.
when he walks,
He's like, man, let me get us in.
dude,
Nah, so back
your
then,
baby boy
Nah,
is
dude,
so
Nico's-
fucking
Nick-
cute.
dude,
Nico's
he's a
a beast,
savage,
dude, it's
dog.
crazy because back then,
I'm gonna say. I think Nico's my favorite.
wait, nah, he's badass.
No,
I like
I-
that.
Wait,
no, so-
is he your favorite?
I can't say that.
No,
bro.
don't say that. Don't say.
Talk about.
Mute your mic and tell us.
I'm.
Come on. No.
Mute your mic and tell us.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you one thing.
No,
I already know. I already know.
Wait.
Nah, I already know with this little dude. I'm not gonna have to worry about him. I know he's gonna hold his own.
Wait.
For real, dude. Bro, he be
So-
fucking up these. Bro, he be fucking up my older kids.
We're gonna-
I'm not even playing,
a
bro.
bouncy jump.
He
No,
be
wait.
fucking them up, dude.
We're gonna get into UFC, but we gotta get into a little kind of deep. When you have more than one kid, like, how do I say without being
Biased?
not even biased? Dude. I
Just
don't
say it,
wanna-
because I don't give a fuck.
No, just
like,
say it.
Is it
No, there's always a
hard-
favorite. There's
like,
always a favorite.
How do
No.
y'all show love to
Yeah.
both
First
kids
of
and
all,
not
my
make it
sister-
seem like
So-
favorite?
So for me,
We'll start with Joy.
it's badass because I'm not gonna lie. When our second was born, our youngest, it was crazy, man. Because as an infant, like she wanted nothing to do with me. Like every time she felt my fucking hands, just crying. And then when I handed her back to my wife, she was chill. And it sucked because at the time, like my wife had to go to work, and luckily at that time I was still in town a lot, so I was taking care of her. And it's just like every time she came to me, it was just nothing. But dude, it's so crazy because my oldest and I, we've always had this bond. Like, I fuck with you, dog. Like you my dog. But dude, it's so crazy because my youngest now, she shows like my fucking like my spirit. Like she has that dog in her. When you say that fucking pit bull, that picture,
yeah.
that pit bull inside of you.
Oh yeah.
That's her, dude. She has that fucking dog in her. And it's so crazy because I always tell my wife now, because like I'll look at, and it's funny because I'll crack jokes, like, and I know this is on the internet because I want them to see this as they get older. Like if they ever happen to look back on YouTube and just see, let me look at my dad back in the day talking shit. It's so funny because like I look at my oldest and I'll be like, dude, you know what's up. But I'll look at my youngest, like when my oldest one walks away, and I'm like, dude, you're dangerous. You have no idea you're dangerous, but you're fucking deadly, dude.
No, but how do you
Yeesh.
keep it from being like favoritism?
Oh, that it's non-existent
You know what I was gonna
because there's only one time that my oldest was like, there was something that happened. We'll just use like a piece of candy as an example, and let's just say that day I was like, well, she can get it because you always fucking get it. And it may be because maybe she always wins paper, rock, scissors. I don't fucking know. But that day I was like, let her get it. She gets it today. And then I think at that moment, I'm just using that as an example, but I remember whatever the situation was, she gave me that look like you like her more, basically. And I remember at that moment, I was like, no, don't get this fucked up. I don't like either one of you motherfuckers. Y'all are both my kids. I don't like either one of you motherfuckers. Y'all made my life hell, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I have to deal with y'all for the rest of my life. Don't get this fucked up. But I equally love y'all so much. But there's no favorites. Fuck both of you.
Look
you
at
know?
the camera
So,
and just say you're my
that's-
favorite.
that-
When they
dude,
come
that-
back to this, they be
No,
like,
I won't.
"That
I won't,
was
dude.
me."
Because to this day, I tell them like, look, and it's so crazy, man. I may sound like a fucking retard because I don't know if this is how I'm supposed to handle the situation or not. But till this day, I always look at both of them like, look, when y'all are fighting, I don't know if y'all realize this or not, but mom and dad will not be here one day. And at the end of the day, all y'all have left is each other. So if y'all can't hold it together now, y'all never be able to do this shit when we're gone. So just remember, at the end of the day, y'all are all y'all have, because I won't be here forever. I tell them that all the time, dude. And I know I look at them in the eyes and I know it fucks them up.
That's the shit my mom would do to me. I'd be
Dude,
like, God damn, mom, why you gotta do that shit?
Dude, I do that all the time, man, because I'm like, look, girls, I love y'all with all my heart and I want the best for y'all. But at the end of the day, whatever situation y'all are left in, all y'all have is each other. I'm not here, baby. Both of them. I'm not here, baby. I can't be here all the time. But just know that when daddy and mama's gone, fuck, man, we
You're
love
about
y'all.
to make me cry.
That's what- dude, I tell them all the time, man, and that's all I can do. And even B's like, why are you telling them that? And I'm like, dude,
Truth.
they have to hear this shit, man, because it's just like me. Like my sister and I are not close, bro. My sister and I are not close. But I know at the end of the day, when my mom is gone, my dad's not here, and her dad's fucking not there either. But when our mom is gone, which is what glued us together, dude, I'm not gonna fucking disown she's my sister, she's my rock. So it's the same thing with my girls. Like I want them to just fucking lock in. That's it.
But I'm here, but I bet.
But
Hello.
So
My name is Saul.
Saul's a little different because he has more than.
Yeah, you got multiple. You got.
It's really hard, bro. It gets hard once you have like 3, because like when I had 2.
But what's your
So,
like
alright.
trick?
So when I had 2, I don't know. I just kind of make it like
That equal? Like you try to just like.
I
keep 'em-
try, but it's hard. I mean, you kind of can't. Once you get to 3, it's hard, dude. So it's like, all right. When I had 2, I would always make the older share, and then he would fucking cry and shit, and then the middle one would be all happy, and then you know what I mean. And it's just like, I'm like, dude, you have to help your little brother out, man. You're the oldest, bro. Like you're gonna be the oldest one. So this is just how it's gonna be, like pretty much for the rest of your life, dude. Like I'm always just straight up with my oldest.
No, it's good. It's good to not sugarcoat
I have to
shit.
let him know, because
You can't-
honestly, I've always heard about this shit where like the oldest child suffers the most,
Yeah,
and it's kind of true, bro.
it is
because,
true.
I
It is
have,
true.
I
It
have,
is true. It's
I have
100%
I have
true.
like a way higher expectation to my oldest, you know.
Yeah.
But I hook him up more though. I hook him up the most. So now
So
that
he-
I have the
So he's your favorite.
with the oldest.
Yeah.
Man, I like them all, dude. So then, like,
Gotta have them
That boy said, I
all.
plead
Nah.
the fifth.
Hey, meet your
yeah.
mic
I
and tell
plead
the
the
truth.
fifth. plead the fifth.
Nah,
So
don't
now,
say
now
it.
that I have the youngest,
There's no
one,
favorite.
Now I make the middle one suffer.
Mute your mic and tell me.
So goddamn. So now when the youngest one wants a toy, I make the middle one be like, "Hey, that's your little brother, dude." And now the middle one be crying his ass off. I'm like, "Nah, you remember when
When
your
we made
oldest
the, yeah,
brother
we
would-
made him
would
do
hook you
it
up?
to you.
So now you hook
Yeah,
him
you
up.
gotta pass that shit on.
And,
Yeah, it's
you know,
beautiful. Yeah, dude.
but I mean,
It's a chain of command. We call it a
Nah.
chain of command.
pretty much. So my oldest gets it, bro. Like the oldest one gets it, and now it's kind of hard for the middle one to like knock that little.
He's trying to
attitude off.
adapt to it. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was always weird. Once the middle one saw the baby, he didn't know how to be friendly. It was weird, bro.
Yeah.
Like he would be like, "Hi, how you doing?" But
I'm
like
fucked up.
with the little fucking, but with like a, I don't know how to be nice to you, fucking attitude, bro.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
But
about.
like now it's kind of like now it's like the little one just wants to be like. So the little one is he's more favorable to the oldest one.
That's awesome.
So he wants to be like the 7-year-old. So the middle one and him always clashing and shit.
yeah, because they're trying to fight for that spot.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
since I'm always on the middle one's ass, like that's your little brother, chill out. The little one be fucking him up, dude.
Nah, it's
Kind of showing him like,
the ropes.
but at the same time,
Yeah.
my middle one, he's not so athletic. He's not so, he's more
Gifted.
nerdy. He's more
Gifted.
nerdy.
Yeah, he's
He's
gifted
more,
in different ways.
He's smart as fuck.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I'm allowing the little one to fuck him up, to like
Yeah.
teach him. You need to fucking put him down as well. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like you have to. I don't know.
Humble yourself.
No,
It's
but
a little-
I think you're doing it
humility.
right. I think you're doing it right there because
So it's a little
yeah.
mind game I'm trying to play with these kids right
You
now.
have to. You have
No,
to.
but I think you're doing it right, dude. Because
Yeah,
like
for sure.
I think what you're doing is you're making the youngest like look up to the oldest,
Mhm.
and then even looking up. to
Yeah,
the middle, so it's
because
like, I want to be like him.
and then
Humble,
honestly,
humble, humility.
at all times I have my 7-year-old putting these kids on check. Like honestly, bro, like if my little one is fucking up, the little 2-year-old, I go to the 7-year-old. I'm like, hey, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like,
Yeah.
you're supposed to be there to fucking guide these. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and I'm hard on them, dude. But at the end of the day, I hope they realize it's for a good reason because, like, that's what it's all about, dude. They're brothers, bro. Like, they have to grow up and live together. And when shit goes bad, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there to correct that shit because.
But they have to be there for each other as a
Hell
unit.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I
But it's
saw-
a badass thing, though,
dude.
dude.
It's a fucking pack,
Dude,
dog.
it's
We're in a
badass.
fucking. I always tell B, I'm like,
I love that
we're-
shit.
We're in a fucking wolf pack, dog.
I just can't wait. But honestly, bro, I can't. Like, I don't know, like me having kids, like Mary always tells me, like with Daniel and his brothers, because fucking Daniel has nothing but fucking dudes.
Yeah.
That's
So,
what I
like-
was trying to ask.
Boy.
That's what I was trying to ask.
That's why you're always
with
hard.
Daniel. With Daniel.
no, but
So-
Daniel.
so my
he's a
situation
boy or a
here-
girl.
But-
So
that's
how's that
what I'm
gonna
saying.
work?
So like,
So-
But hold on, time out.
Okay, yeah.
So
Hey,
look, Daniel. I grew up with Daniel,
Yeah.
and I knew the fucking shit this motherfucker went through because he had older brothers that whooped his ass and shit.
All the time.
So he fucking was just a stone, dude. Like growing up as a kid.
Boy, Stone.
No, I'm not even playing, dude. As
No,
a
for real.
5-year-old,
They made me that way.
no, dude. As a
Boy, I had
dude,
to.
as a 5-year-old, I was fucking. I knew this dude was a man at 5 years old and shit. He was a stone because
Boy,
he
that's
always
what's so dope.
he always wanted to be
I
like his
bet.
older brothers and shit. They taught him.
But that means his parents did it right, dude. Because I'm pretty
Dude,
sure
they
like you looked up
fucking-
to your brothers, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. But so like me and Joey, I wouldn't say like we're like on the same thing because we both have 2 girls. You have all boys, but Daniel's gonna have
All
a
right,
boy
yeah, so-
and a girl.
Yeah,
That's
so this
weird.
one I'm gonna try to speak in, I guess, more in the future because, like, I think showing favoritism to a boy and a girl. I mean, the boy is always gonna think I'm showing favoritism to
Yeah.
the little girl. One, because I gotta show this girl what she, should expect in a man,
Yeah.
how he treats her, whatnot.
Yeah.
That's what she's gonna look for.
I'll take
Right.
the shade off for this one.
You know what I mean? That's hey,
See,
there
I
you
never
go.
had-
You
I
can-
never
and you
had
can
that
attest- y'all can
privilege.
attest it.
No, I
Y'all can
never had
attest
that
to this
privilege of having a
because-
girl, dude. I don't
Yeah,
even know
so
what
when
the
you got
fuck
the girl,
that feels
man,
like.
What? I
You
had a
gotta
brother.
show her. You
Yeah.
gotta show her like what to look for in a man,
Yeah.
how to be treated, and just be the mold. Because she's gonna find somebody that's probably identical to you
Yeah.
because how you raised her. But for the boy, I mean, they're gonna see a difference on how I treat them because I
Yeah.
can talk sweet to her,
Yeah.
but Benjamin, I'm gonna have to tell him like, hey, this is the way.
Benjamin, Benji.
This is the way you gotta like. This is the way
My
you
boy
gotta do it.
counting
Because
Benjamins.
now I gotta switch roles from
So-
like look for this guy, but here like I gotta train a man here. So
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be. I mean, there's like mom was a daddy's girl, mama's boy. They always say it like that. When
Yeah,
you got
Dude,
one at once.
you know-
Daniel,
You
you're
know-
gonna have so much fun, dude.
Oh, I know.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro.
They're gonna be
Like,
the same apart.
I
as
wish
me and my
boys
sister.
on all of y'all.
Wait.
I wish boys on all of y'all. This shit's so funny, bro. Like the kids would come up to me with the football in their hand. Like, come on, let's play real quick. Man, I'll juke the fuck out of them and shit, bro. It's the funniest shit ever, though,
Fly
dude.
canceling shit.
Like baseball, like we're playing baseball and shit. I'm curving that motherfucker. Like,
95.
you're
and
right,
shit.
you suck. I know, dude. Like,
Well, I
it's
do
so,
this to the girls now.
dude, I
Nah, but I do try to be tough on Elena as well.
Man,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so funny,
Dude.
dude.
Try to, because she's so sweet, dude. And I'm just trying to like make her like defend herself in school.
That's
Like,
what I'm
I wanna-
afraid of.
I want to
Yeah.
put her in like fucking martial arts and shit like that.
I think my girl's gonna come back with another
Boxing is
girl.
badass.
I think my girl's gonna come back with another girl.
So BJ,
Dude.
even though he doesn't have kids, he's still like, dude, it was BJ and his sister.
Yeah, we're
How-
5 years apart.
Yeah. So like, what
Same
did
with
you
my sister and I.
like? Oh, I guess I could ask
That's
this
how
question.
my kid's gonna be.
5 years exact.
So I guess I could ask the question to both of y'all. Like, what do you think your parents did good? Like showing both of y'all like love, because it's different for a girl and a boy.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think they did like the best?
I'll let you go first.
Mm,
Go ahead, Mr. BJ. Anytime now.
For this one, I'll put my shades back up.
No pressure.
Yeah, me too.
what they did best?
Yeah, like what do you think? Like how they kept it like equal? Like how you didn't feel like
Shit, we both got our ass beat no matter what. we really did.
That's how.
That's
That's a real
good.
kid.
That's good, dude. That's good.
There was no favoritism in that one.
Yeah.
Nah, but
About a fist away from your mouth.
huh?
Bring the mic up.
Right here.
No, get a little closer.
Yeah, bring it up. Yeah.
It's just a fist.
There you go, my fault.
Mm.
I don't know. I mean, both my parents love me, so I don't know. So it's just,
but that means they did it right.
they-
So Joey,
yeah,
or,
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, yeah, my sister's older than me, so they gave her a little bit more privilege than me. But I mean, like as a younger person, like younger than her, I understood that already. Like they would tell me, like I understood.
So who's
Okay, yeah,
responsible?
she's older, so she's gonna have these privileges more than me. But once I got older and shit, then I have those privileges. Like they got her a car. I was like, okay, cool. Like I'm fucking 15.
I mean, I can't wait for my car.
Then when I got
Do it.
older,
Exactly.
when I started
Thank
driving,
you.
was. I'd
Thank
be
you.
like, it's
I
my
Thank
was
you.
when,
I was
when
that
I got
little
to my
shit.
driver's license, they gave me the expedition. Like, oh, my mom did.
They didn't give me shit.
Boy,
So I already
Nah, I
I
didn't
knew
get
all
that
that. Like,
motherfucking thing.
yeah, they
My
love
dad
me.
told
for
me to
that.
get a job.
It,
Yeah, but you-
it
but
came to
You also
tag
didn't
me
lose
in.
your keys.
Hey, tag me in.
it came to ages like that.
Yeah.
So my sister did something at some age. Okay, then they go past that, and I get to that age, they'll do it for me. That's how it was. But
Yeah.
in a day, discipline wise, we both got our ass disciplined.
Okay.
We was in trouble.
So for me, first and foremost, I got to shout out BJ because your intuity and your fucking comprehension at that age was next level because at that age, I didn't see none of that shit. So at that age, my sister and I are 5 years apart. However, I saw it as like she gets everything and I don't. So I was like super immature at that age. And that actually caused me to rebel because I would sneak out the house. Like I took the screws out of my fucking window screen to sneak out. I fucking
God damn.
I knew it.
I couldn't really sneak out. I had woods next to me.
I knew exactly like what time my parents would fall asleep so I can get their car. I would like take it out. I would fill up the car exactly the way it was, park it. I would leave like a stick exactly where it was at to park it exactly in the same spot and everything, dude. Because,
dude, I would do the same shit. Come home and that bitch locked. I'm like, they know I fucking left. Then I had to sleep outside and shit.
No, I'm not gonna shit you. I knew, and eventually it was crazy because later years passed.
Yeah, we knew you were doing that.
And they said exact same shit. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
just saying, dude, like shout out to you, man, because your perspective at that age, like you knew the breakdown already. Like she's older, so she's gonna get these things. However, you follow, and then eventually you'll get these things. But that goes back to me when I was talking about chopping it up with your kids, dog. Yeah. And this is what I took into perspective now, and I'm trying to incorporate with my kids. It just talks to them, you know, like, look, I understand that she's this old, and I understand I'm giving her these things, but you'll get it eventually, baby. Just give it time. You're not there yet. You know, she's already there. She got it.
Yeah.
You'll get there, and then you'll get these things. Nobody ever did that for me, so I took it and I acted out in rebellion. And I'm not saying that, well, in my perspective, I look at it now and I'm like, somebody should have just smacked me and been like, bitch, listen, look. But all I needed was somebody to just talk to me. And that's why I take it into perspective now, just chop it up with them, you know, like just talk to them because.
See, for me.
And maybe just as simple as just like not letting them know because the animosity might build up and they might think, you know, you're giving them more than them. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's all it was for me. And eventually I outgrew it, you know, and then later on in years, my stepdad and my mom were like, boy, you weren't hiding for nobody. We knew exactly what the fuck you were doing. Yeah, we knew exactly what the fuck.
But also, I think there's a way you got to go about it, especially if you have like a daughter and a son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's completely different. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Like, because you see, like, okay, you're rebellious because you think that you're not getting
right.
She's getting whatnot. But I mean, I think if you're having a boy as well, I mean, girl, you got to spend that time with, you know, her, do her thing.
Right.
Spend the time with the boy, you know, put him in sports, whatever the fuck it is. I mean, just trying to balance it out is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because if you're waiting and you're going to have a kid that's
so like for me, like, I don't know, I don't have a girl, but if I did, I would treat her like a princess and I would make my boys treat her like a princess as well.
Exactly.
So it's like, you know, get on their ass when they're fucking with her, you know, like.
I don't know, man, because I would say the same thing. Like because at the beginning, so for my oldest, I was like that until we had our second daughter. And then I realized, like, when she started going to school, like, just little things were being said. And then I had to take it into account, like, yes, this is a girl, but this is still a human being. And she's got to understand the consequences of life.
Oh, for sure.
She can't be, I wouldn't say babied, but she can't be like.
It's baby to an
But it's like this.
It's like idolized her. She can't have that ideology.
Let me say one thing.
Here's look, hold on, tomorrow. This is what made me realize this shit. It's with my wife, you know. So like she's never been yelled at. Her dad never yelled at her, nothing like that. So when I first got with her and I would like raise my voice to her, man, she would check me so fucking fast, dude, that it made me like realize she understands how the fuck she needs to be treated.
Exactly.
Right.
And I never understood how to treat because with my sister, man, I was fucking mean. Like we were mean to each other. We would always fucking be fighting and shit, both getting our ass whooped and you know whatever.
But what was the age difference?
3 years apart. So it's like we both got our ass whooped, the same shit, but like I don't think she ever knew how to get treated because I always fucking treated her wrong. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like I feel like I need to teach my kids to treat their little sister if it happens, you know.
That's awesome.
Badass. That way she never knows what it is to be treated fucked up by a man.
No,
so it's like, you know what I mean? Like even
even
if it's just like raising your voice because dude, I'm telling you, my girl's always like, like my dad never even talked to me like bad ever.
Right.
So it's like, don't you ever fucking talk to me
No.
bad like that too. So it's just like,
So
okay, I get
so
it.
that's
Like, I get it.
beautiful. No, that's
so
awesome.
it's like, you know,
Yep, because I've had that before, to where my oldest, like my wife and I had got into a confrontation, and it got a little heated. Like we're exchanging words, and then I remember my daughter looked at me like, for the first time ever, she kind of looked at me with that disgust. You know, like she thought of me like, what the fuck? You know, like
Mike.
you never fucking said nothing like that. And I remember, obviously, like B and I, like before, like we never used to talk much, and then I pretty much told her like, look, we can't just continue to just be mad. Like we had to talk about it, you know. And so we moved forward with that, and that was awesome. Our relationship grew, and I felt like we fell more deeper in love through that, you know, just communicating. So rewinding it back, like I took it back to my daughter, and I remember asking my oldest, like, how did you feel, you know, when you saw me raising my voice or just talking to your mom like that? She's like, well, you scared me, and you never talked to her like that. And I said, look, it's not right for me to do that. However, she was out of line, I was out of line, and I took it even more out of line because I should have been more of an adult to stop myself and separate myself from that situation. However, I told her at the end of the day, I said, we're all human beings here, and we all have errors. I said, you're going to encounter somebody one day with an error. However, you're going to know whether that error is genuine or whether it's toxic. You know, like it's just a fucking, like it's a repeating error. Like if it happens every other weekend, like that's a disgusting error. Like you cannot continue on with that. But we're all human beings, you know? So this is just shit that I talk to her all the time about, because there's times like where I noticed in my like my youngest one, she'll get like, my oldest daughter will tell her like, no, you can't do that with my toys, or no, stop doing that with my toys. You know, I'm like, girl, just, you know, just chill. Like y'all just play together, you know, like why can't you just
That's
just
like
chill?
kids
You know,
are, though,
you know what I mean? But I'll just
so-
tell her, and then but it's funny because she'll notice that, because if I don't stop it there, I notice in school she'll carry those traits with her. And then next thing you know, she meets a friend in school, and now she's trying to like control the friend in school. You know, like that, those characteristics and those behaviors, they carry on in your everyday life. And it's crazy, dude, because like they pick up on that shit instantaneously. Yeah.
I think I
Hey.
can't hear you.
If it's
I think so. For me and my brother are 10
Hey,
years
dick
apart.
size away from you.
Boy, 10 years? Yo, 10 years?
Yeah, so we're 10 years apart.
Ooh,
God damn.
Shit, that's the
You're pretty
biggest
much a dad.
So
Boy, that's crazy. I didn't know
The
it was
way-
that big of a gap.
like I know y'all are saying like favoritism, or it wasn't like BJ said like you felt like it was favoritism to your daughter.
That's how I was with my sister.
I
BJ
never
BJ
thought about it
understood-
like that.
but
BJ didn't understand the assignment.
I'm 11
let me
years
say
older
one
than my
thing.
sister.
the
I didn't just grow up with my parents too. I grew up with my grandparents. A lot of people can't say that.
Hey,
I grew
dick
up-
size
they
away
were
from
in
your
the
mouth,
same
please.
house, so the fuck. All right, my fault. I like they grew up on the end of the trailer where we lived, so
Okay.
they told me shit too. Like I grew up with them too.
Yep.
So I mean, grandparents teach you different too. So you have that in your life too. So it's just yeah.
I think for me the way I saw it is like, dude, I don't know about y'all. I don't know what
Dude, I have the same thing with you, bro. I was always like, why the fuck aren't they treating this kid like the
No.
way they treated my ass, dude?
So the way I see it is like, I don't know what age like your mom had. My parents were like I think 19 when they had me. So like the way I saw it growing up, and then when my brother was born, to be honest, I felt like I was like the trial.
oh, it's night and day, bro.
So I think it wasn't favoritism. It was more like, hey, we're trying to learn
Yes.
with you. So then
yeah,
like,
but you didn't see that shit growing up.
Well, no,
No.
yeah, because you're
so like
you're,
when my
you're teaching them how to be parents.
so like when my brother's born, I'm 10, and then like I went through like, dude, my parents were poor.
Your dad told me, bro.
Yeah,
Your
like
dad told me the
my
story.
parents were, dude, we used to live in a house with just straight like rats and everything, dude. Like we were poor, and then like I grew up, and then right when my brother was born, my dad and mom, they finally like came in. They started making like more money, and then so then like when my brother was born, he saw a whole different side. It was like way different, but at the same time, like even my dad, like my dad was doing all kind of crazy stuff, and my mom like locked them down. But at the same time, they were learning how to raise a kid. So then when my brother's born, all the stupid stuff I did, and even through high school, like y'all know I wrecked my truck and everything like that. Like, boy, they clamp my brother down.
For real?
And I know it's not favoritism, but at the same time, like they put him on the track because of all the stupid stuff I did. I never took it as like favoritism or anything like that, but I saw like because all the stupid stuff I did, they corrected it with my brother.
Like learning
course, of
situations
Boy,
and stuff.
it's because at the end of the day, there's no parenting manual on how to
exactly.
raise kids.
And
there's no like it doesn't like when you get a kid that first day in the hospital. I'll never forget when I held Penelope in my fucking hands, dude. I cried like a fucking little bitch because I knew.
Nah, I haven't cried.
No, it was so crazy because it's so
That's because
crazy.
I have a girl, so I don't know.
I brought a machete.
No, it's not even
not.
it's not even that, dude. Like when I held it, when I
held
held her in my hand, I knew from that day that I couldn't continue being the careless piece of shit that I was. Like it was either her or me.
Yep.
And of course, at the end of the day, it's her. Like this is all for her. It's not me anymore. It's not about me in this life anymore. It's about what I can give to her and then leave her with it. And there is no parenting manual for this shit. Yeah. You got to learn as you go. And that's why that old school that I was talking about, he always said, just if there's anything you can do for your kid, just talk to him, man. Because at the end of the day, all that's left with them is just your words. That's it. That's all, just the memory and your words. Because you can't leave. You can leave money. Yeah, you can leave money, all the amounts of money you want. But that shit don't mean nothing at the end of the day.
No, but like
It's just beautiful.
The old school, he learned it, and that's what I'm saying. Like my parents, they didn't at the time. Like
Dude,
they
it's
weren't.
so beautiful, man.
They weren't doing that. Ow.
Oh.
So,
Here we go.
so like,
I'm out.
not like.
Dude. Now I don't mean to
That's a-
interject, but
Yeah,
Thank you, man. That's what.
no. My mother-in-law, she'll always ask me, it's like, "You gonna love Benjamin more than Elena?" I was like, "Probably not," because no. I'm be honest.
No, I'm
I'm
glad
gonna be
you- I'm
honest
glad you said
because
it.
I had.
you're gonna love them differently,
we had
though.
Elena. We had Elena, and during COVID and whatnot, she was a 2020 baby, and not only that, she taught me how to be a parent.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? How to be a parent, how to
but
raise one.
still,
It's different.
because
But
even like okay, so Elena just turned 5.
right.
So they're gonna be 5 years apart. So even that's gonna carry on.
That's gonna be hard.
No, that's gonna carry on. So like you still haven't went through like me and Joey haven't went through either like junior high. You're gonna
Right,
still,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You're gonna
absolutely.
you're gonna
see the phases,
We're,
bro.
we're,
Yeah, for
we're
sure.
at junior high right now.
Yeah.
We're at
Oh,
junior
fuck.
high.
Well, if
But
you
But
guys
for me,
need
it's
notes-
kind of hard because you're
Just
kind of
know,
like
When all
juggle
your
all
kids
these
go to choir and
phases.
shit, I'm be there. But
Dude.
Woo!
Dude, that was the best.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I wasn't even here. Like I went to piss, obviously, but it's like I knew what he was gonna say because there is no fucking like you get a new car
Everybody's
and
learning.
there's like an owner's
Yeah, you
manual.
can't
there,
go to
right?
fucking
There's-
YouTube and fucking
no.
how to do
There's
this.
there's nothing.
you know that,
learn
right?
it
You know
on the
what's
fly.
crazy?
You learn it
Hey,
on the fly.
you know what? You know what I've been
Yeah,
thinking.
it ain't BJ. I can't
No, but
YouTube everything.
like
I'm like,
we
damn.
no, like we think that we're done with the whole
put my
parenting
brakes backwards
shit.
and shit.
It never ends.
No. But I'm saying
do.
like
Hey,
our
off my
parents
caliper,
are
don't
still
matter.
parenting,
Yeah.
Exactly.
dude. But our parents are still parenting.
Yes, dude. It's so crazy because
it's like it never ends.
And
It
I bet your
like
brother
we are still a phase to them,
Dude, it's
like you know
still-
what I mean.
and your parents are still learning off your older brother. So
Yes.
then they come
And
to you.
they're still going, and
But-
it's like you know,
The biggest
it's
thing.
all history repeats itself type shit.
Dude.
The biggest thing I tell you, Daniel, this is personally, I don't, not to Joey or to Saul or anybody. Like, I've told it to y'all, like when anybody comes to me and they tell me like, "Don't you want a boy?" I will never say yes. And it's not because like, of course, yeah, I'd want a boy, but at the same time, like, I think that's kind of like disrespecting my girls
Exactly.
because I don't
Not
want
to, dude.
I,
sure.
I don't want them to be there with me not knowing or not even like still like they're not even there. I'm still not gonna say yes because then it kind of like for them it's kind of like okay then
That's how I feel about when they say, "Do I want a girl?"
same
like,
dude
man, my
same
boys-
same
Nah, like
same,
you know.
same
No, for
it's-
sure.
it's
Nah.
the same
But it's like
the
I
same.
do want a girl though. But I mean, it's like
I ain't gonna lie,
I'm
bro.
good with what I have.
There's a lot of pressure like on me because my oldest brother Raul, the one y'all met
yeah.
last weekend, so he has like fucking 5 boys.
Yeah.
Right. The other 2 younger than him, Junior and Tony, they got 3 girls and 2 girls. Then I had Elena. So Raul likes to say that I broke the curse having a boy, but that was not the case because I love Elena. I love the girls, and they made me fucking, like a softie or whatnot. Yeah. It puts your mind in a different perspective on how to treat a woman opposed to when we grew up, you know what I mean? Doing all some kind of dumb shit or whatnot. It's totally different because it just puts your point of view so fucking different, dude.
Yeah, and that's the thing I have. Like, I don't ever want them to be like, well, remember that one time you said you wanted a boy, and boy, like I remember stuff my dad said. He was probably drunk or whatever, and I still remember it. I'm like, you'll never be able to come to me and be.
But I don't think they look at. I don't think they view it that way.
No,
though.
it's so fun. It's so
you think
funny.
they view it that way?
No, but it's so
What?
funny because going back to what y'all are saying now, I've always fucked with the girls like that. Like I can't sit here and say I haven't. And Penny, and it's so funny because I've always said like, just fucking with my girls. But like at the end of the day, like I use Penny because she's the older one as an example, and I've always told her like, baby, I'd never change anything about you. I love you. But it's so funny because we have the opportunity now, and B and I have been talking like to have a third. And dude, in my heart, in my deep heart, I know it's gonna be a boy. But I even told B because the other no, I know it's gonna be a boy. I know it, and because the reason why I say that is because my mom said she knew that I was gonna be and she felt it, and then I was, and dude, I know, like I just know it, man. And it's so crazy because B even told me, she's like, well, we're okay. Like, we're okay. We can do it. And I told her, I was like, no, I don't want to. I said, I don't feel like it's necessary because I feel like at this point in my life, me wanting a boy is just for my own, like
selfish.
My own selfish reason because I want to
Right.
carry on my last name, whatever it may be, and I don't think it's necessary. I said, I even told her,
Dude, just have a boy.
no, because we
say one.
no, because we had the conversation.
Dang.
We even had the
Before you go.
I got next.
No, I'm gonna say one thing.
No, I got next.
I'm 30. I'm 30 already. So
God
either
damn.
Bitch, you're older than me.
I know, I turned 33.
I'm either gonna have a kid in the next 5 years or I'm not.
Yeah, you ain't.
Yeah,
But-
probably not.
Oh,
But let me say,
God damn.
What I'm gonna say.
Okay.
my sister, I got nephews and nieces, so I'm already happy now. So
Bro, you're
I see them. Yeah.
You're an uncle to Gabriel's kids, to her kids.
Yeah.
What? To my kids?
Time out.
You gotta go to my kids?
Time out because what Joey has said.
No. I'm
I'm fucking next.
I'm gonna get
Because
I'm gonna
what
get real.
Joey had said.
I'm gonna get next. So
Well, I was trying to say I was cut
You're not
off.
uncle to him.
I know
for
I was
me-
all cut
Hey,
off.
well,
and
You
shit.
cut me off.
Hold on.
Nah,
You
nah,
gotta
nah.
say,
My uncle to your
I don't mean to
kids?
interject, but
for me, I mean,
I bet.
y'all can take it how y'all want to take it.
And
but
that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying,
That was good. That was a good interjection.
for me,
What
for
you
me,
got?
at the end of the day,
Yeah,
dude,
Daddy.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm selfish. I love.
Hey, can you fix your mic a little bit?
There you go.
I love to be the.
There
Boy,
we go.
there it
I
is.
Bro,
love.
have we fucked him up the whole night, dude?
No, it's because
No.
nobody
Okay, I
really
hope
corrects
not,
him.
dude.
Nobody
Disease.
corrects you that much.
For me,
Go ahead,
for
go
me,
It's
it's
because I don't want to get taken down.
I'm gonna say it. I'm selfish. I'm selfish. So
But it's P&B.
I love to be the only man in the house.
I hate it, dude.
I hate that shit.
I
man.
hate it.
I love it.
I
I
hate
hate
that shit.
it.
I hate
Nah,
that shit.
fuck
man.
that. I hate
I
it.
hate
You're
that
tripping.
shit. You're crazy, dude.
You're
love it.
tripping.
And that-
Imagine playing video games with your son.
No. Check
Fuck
that.
that.
No.
Why can't you do the same thing you do with your daughter?
No, it's not even about that
But you
sort of
don't
shit.
have-
But there's
But
more
no.
you could do with your
But-
boy.
No, you
No.
can't.
Yeah.
No.
I take my daughter
Yeah, there
fishing. I
is.
take them camping.
No,
You can
it's
do
not.
everything.
Nah,
There's
it's not even about that.
more.
No.
Why?
You know what?
More.
You know what it's
Why?
Hold on.
Why?
More.
Hold on. Time out.
Penny's better at PUBG than you.
Because it's
That's fine
literally
with
a
me.
male.
That's no. You know
it's not
what it's
even
about?
that.
You know what it's about? It's funny because I'll come in. Let's just say I have a little chip on my shoulder from work because somebody pissed me off. I come into the house, and let's just say I pop off on some smart ass shit. Like I'll just, and you know what'll happen is my oldest will say something back, and I'll be like, "What? Like what did you say?" And then it's so funny because like I'll no, not even because like I'll start with that. I'll be like, what did you say? And she'll be like, well, maybe you shouldn't have done that and you should have done this. And dude,
That checks you.
that shit. And it's so funny because in a boy, in my perspective, in my mind, I thought that's what I needed a boy for, was for to check me. I don't need it, bro, because I have my girl
Yes.
there, dude, and she fucking like this, dude. And it's so funny
That's what I'm
because
saying.
my
Girls
wife,
are more sassy.
no,
dude.
but it's so funny
No, they're
because
not.
Guys
it's,
don't do that.
No, not even
yeah,
because
Guys do not check.
no, because B will even look at me and she'll look at me and she'll be like,
Well, I
like, where did that come from?
That's the
we
difference.
check
Like,
we
dude.
check each other.
But your sons won't.
Dude.
Do you
No.
check
Yeah,
your
no,
dad?
you're-
Do you
you're-
check your dad?
Hell yes, I'll check.
When you were growing up, you checked your dad.
Hell yeah.
You see
Guess
this?
what?
No,
We
you
haven't
don't,
done it.
bro. You do not. But I know all of my nieces.
Ask my dad.
No, all of my nieces and all of
but I check my
no. All
I
of my
check my dad.
nieces
I almost
and
got
check
fired.
your dad?
I'm telling you,
But I bet.
all of my nieces and all of my cousins' fucking daughters, bro, they are all sassy and they all check them, bro.
But you know why?
Bro,
But
boys
I
don't
think-
do that.
So I have two daughters,
Okay.
dude. I raise them, however you want to
Are
say,
those
it, like
eights? Are those
like,
eights?
I raise them just like
wintergreen.
boys, and the only reason I say like boys because
Oh,
if I had a boy, I'd raise them
like me.
the same way.
Dude,
Like-
but you're but it's dude, it's different. It's night and day.
Well, yeah, I don't.
It
have
is at
boys,
the end of the
but
day, it's different, bro.
I don't know.
You know what?
man.
I just
And
wanna-
I hope I have
Hey,
a girl to
hold on.
understand, and I hope you have a boy to
hold on,
understand.
hold on. Time out.
Same.
It's
so
gonna
like,
be different.
like
So you're
me-
telling me in the future you're not gonna have your future
Guys,
sons coming
guys,
to
guys,
Garage
guys.
League?
Guys,
No, for me, no. I hope my daughters are sitting right there where y'all are at.
But
and
they
then-
won't.
Guys,
Why not? Why not?
Probability will probably not.
guys,
Yeah, because
guys,
I'll
guys.
be dead already.
I
But
think-
what I'm saying is like, dude, like I take them, like me and Joey do. Like I've showed my oldest
Yeah, I
to
know.
shoot.
Yeah.
I take them to fishing. I take them to camp. There's no
That's
reason.
like the girl. That's like the girl from high school that I used to talk to. I don't want to talk about her, but it's the same thing. I know.
but that's what I'm saying.
But she's still feminine.
no.
There's
Okay, but
there's a femininity in it, bro.
okay, because
If
you
I
see
said
it
it
like
right.
that. No,
Yeah, you did.
for me, I raise them the way I raise them because I want them to find somebody better than me. So whenever they get to that point, they're like, "No, not even, dude." So
Yeah, but
I
I get that. I understand, but it's just
I think we're comparing. I think
no.
we're-
I'm
we-
saying I'm just saying that
Yeah.
like a boy will be more attached to you in life, as
Yeah.
in like your friend,
Yeah.
like as in like you could go to the bar with this dude. Like
Look, guys.
that's the way that I see it.
Look,
No, see, I
look,
see it different. I
guys,
see it
guys,
different.
guys.
I don't,
we-
I don't think if I have a
it's different.
daughter, I
Yeah.
don't think my daughter would come to the bar with me
Guys.
and like fucking.
I'd rather have my daughter.
I don't
come
think
to
I'll
the
be
bar.
able
If I
to
had a
talk
kid,
to
I'd
my
rather have
daughter
come to
about
the bar with
fucking
me.
a dude.
Like,
or
fuck
whatever.
Gents,
Well, I
Gents,
won't ever
fuck
talk to
that
my.
dude.
If I had a son,
Gents, we're
But
getting
if I had
too
a son, I would.
no, but
Gents,
I
we're
wouldn't.
getting too out of hand. We're
I
getting
would-
too out of hand.
Okay, but you know why? You know why? Because my dad never took me to a bar.
But my dad did.
Okay,
And
but
that's
hold on,
just the
but-
difference.
but,
No.
but that's what I'm saying. Like
We're
I
getting too out of hand.
I will never, even if I had a son, I would drink. I'll drink with my daughters. Like I just said, I'll have
Dude,
them in
honestly,
here.
bro, my kids are my best friends, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You have to
They're
raise
like-
them, girl, boy. You have to.
No,
raise
I
them the
fucked them
same
up,
way.
of course, but no, yeah,
You
for
didn't,
sure.
dude. You didn't, dude. The
My
way
I grew up
kids-
at a bar.
No, the way you're if you raise
My
them messed
kids,
up, okay, if you're saying you mess them up, there's no reason.
dude,
why-
of
why-
course
no,
I messed them
listen,
up.
there, if you
We
did,
always messed them up.
No,
We
but
always-
of
course, I fucked them up.
If you
Yes,
did,
I do.
No, if you did, there would be no reason why your youngest looks up to your oldest
Why?
because you raised them right.
So if
Guys,
exactly,
that's
Guys, this is
I'm-
hold on,
but
hold on.
that's what I'm saying. Like, no, it's
So,
cool. Like,
no. It's a sensitive topic, and it
no,
belongs.
I'm not
to
sensitive
each-
at all to it.
No. I'm saying,
Like,
so I'm
we
saying,
got
like,
shades on. It's all good.
no, it's all different because no, this is perfect. This is perfect.
No, like
because-
for real. Like, I'm not even.
No,
like-
this is perfect because you have boys. You see it one way. I don't see it.
I
like
see
that.
it, and I wish I saw it your way. Like, I understand what you're
Exactly.
saying,
Exactly.
but like, I don't see it that way because I wish I had a girl. I'm not gonna lie, dude. If I had a girl, bro, it would change me. I know it would,
I don't think it would.
but
change
it would only change me towards the girl. Like,
shouldn't.
my
It
dudes are
shouldn't.
gonna be my dudes, bro. Like, for real.
To me,
it shouldn't. It
that's
shouldn't.
why I said
Yes, dude.
no. To me, like if I had a boy, it would change my whole perspective on everything.
But it's because
And I don't
also,
want it to. I don't want it
but-
to. I feel like where I'm locked in now, it's perfect where it's at, and that's why It's so
but
crazy.
you don't
because-
know. You don't
Okay.
know until what God gives you.
So why
I
would
don't know
it?
yet, bro.
But why would it change you? If
No,
you're
it-
raised,
I wouldn't say it would-
Because no, it wouldn't
wouldn't
change me. But it's
change
just
me.
like I would have to have another soft heart now,
No,
like
you
a
wouldn't.
softer hearted. Yeah,
Okay.
bro. I'm not gonna, dude. Look,
I do.
look. I'm doing. Look,
I do UFC moves after I see, like when I saw the choke out that Gene.
Oh,
I was over there trying to do it on Lonnie.
dude,
And
I
was
do
like,
it
"Boy,
on
how did
Penny.
he get- how did
I
he
did
do
it on-
that?"
I did it on Penny.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
I did it on Penny. I did it on Penny. I was
okay,
like,
okay, but so does Lonnie try doing it to you?
yes, she'll have me
Dude.
choked out, and I'll be like, I tap. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you should raise your
dude,
girls just like boys.
That's
and
what
the
I'm
same
saying.
with you. You should raise them all the same. So
Right.
like when it comes to the day, like your boy or your daughter
But-
should come up to you and just choke you out because
Okay,
you
you
have
gotta,
that
you gotta, you gotta
get
accept it humbly.
I
yeah.
understand,
Yeah.
but it's not equal at all. There's no
It should
equality
be.
to that.
It should be. It should
There's
be.
no equality to that.
Why
How you gonna
not?
tell me? Okay,
Why?
how about
Why?
Lewis?
Why?
How about Lewis and his dad, bro? And they always hanging out. They always going out, drinking and shit, chilling together.
Exactly.
That's how I was raised with my tios and my dad, bro. That's how I was raised.
Okay,
bro.
well maybe I was
they
raised
always,
different because
they
my
always brought me into their clique, and I was always part of their group, bro.
Right.
And that's just how I see it, bro. That's how it's gonna be like a friendship for life, bro.
Okay.
That's the way that I see it.
I understand that. So y'all know my dad. My dad's crazy, dude. Right?
Yeah, you
Dude,
want to put the
Right?
mic on?
that knuckle was insane.
My dad's crazy.
What's the fucking
At the end of the day,
Joey, I'm trying to talk to
no
you.
comment?
no, but that's what I'm saying. My dad's crazy. Y'all all know that. So for me, at the end of the day, I think I was raised different because my dad. I only remember one time he took me out with him, and it was with all his friends. And then at the end of the day, he was like, "Go away." And the only reason he took me because my mom was like, "You gotta take him."
Mm.
So I went with him. He never had that like
Yeah,
friendship with me. It was more of
I
a
get
parent.
it, bro. And I haven't had that friendship with a girl either because I would get my ass whooped for pretending to even fight with my sister. I would
Right.
fucking get my ass.
See?
So if I have a daughter, I wouldn't even
No,
be
Joey, you ever
able
fight your sister?
to do something
Fuck
like
yeah,
that.
Bro, we
dude.
used to box every time.
Dude,
You
my
watch
sister
this-
and
I would fuck
Nah.
her up.
No,
but
it's
it's
so-
like
no,
I got
no,
caught,
we
bitch.
used to
I would get
No, it's so crazy because
fucked up.
I remember my mom. So like I said, our fathers were never because. So check it out. Just a little backstory, real fast.
I'm taking a piss.
It's my sister. However, we had the same mom, different dads.
Mhm.
So people would say that's my half sister. That's my blood sister, man. Like I say blood sister.
Don't move it, bitch. I like
But I'll never forget that one time we were like fucking arguing, and I wanted to like fucking beat her up. And it's so funny, dude, because my sister actually was fucking me up, dude. It was so funny because she was like fucking me up, and I was I was so like you would never
You
believe
lost
it.
my cushion.
Looking at it now, like I was a scrawny little fucker, dude.
Hey,
Like,
fool.
like he said, "Hey, fool." But like growing up, I was a scrawny little fuck, and I'll never forget that I was fighting with my sister, and my mom. Well, my stepdad stepped in and was like, "Hey, stop!" And then he handed it off to my. That's one thing that I respect about my stepdad. The one's fucking going, but he stepped in and then he handed it off to my mom, and my mom was like, "What the fuck is going on with you two?" You know, like what the fuck? Like what is going on? Like stop! What the fuck? You know, like why do you have to act so goddamn stupid? And it was so funny
But
because
it's not even like that though.
no,
That's the
no,
problem.
no, but it was funny because my sister said something, then I said something, and then once again, my mom just stepped in and was like, "Look, I don't know what the fuck is going on between y'all, but stop fighting. Y'all are brother
Yeah.
and sister. You know, like just knock it
it's
the
like-
fuck off."
It's like that,
And
but it's
it-
not like that. Yeah.
But it was funny because I never forget. But you can ask my sister.
I have a story
I
that
laugh.
I'll never forget
Dude, I'll
either.
laugh to this day because you can see my sister because he's seen my sister before,
You see my sister
and
before.
it's funny because my
Well, you look
sister,
just like her.
my sister,
no.
my sister will say to this day like
just kidding. Might have gone down.
she'll say like and be like, I was fucking him up, you know, like I almost had him, you know, and I'll be like, you almost had me, motherfucker. You know?
Right,
yeah.
You know, I was like Michael Chandler all fucked up.
I
And she was patty the baddie.
I
That
remember
was Herb Dean.
I remember this one day. 'Cause like I said, my
Dude.
grandparents lived with us on the other side of the trailer. I remember me and my sister talking
What?
shit.
Whoa, what'd you say?
The
My
fuck is that?
sister, we were talking shit to each other.
That big clip.
Something that we're gonna fight.
You'll see that tomorrow.
Oh, she'll see. I'm showing
No,
her. She know
I'm
what I'm
saying-
talking about.
You messing up.
But hold on. Oh shit. Hold on.
All right, to
You
the
know what I'm
UFC.
saying? We're talking shit.
No,
Then-
let BJ
Yeah,
finish.
okay,
Let
okay,
BJ
okay.
Then my
finish,
grandpa
let
was
BJ.
like, "Bro, you're bigger than her. Like I've always been bigger than my sister,
Jeez.
No way.
but I was always scared of her because she's a fucking asshole.
Not
Like
for the
she's
chest up.
mean. Like she's really mean. Like she got diagnosed with bipolar.
She got what?
Like, she bipolar.
No, what was that word you used?
Bipolar.
No, what did she?
Diagnosed.
Yeah.
Real quick, I got something.
Said,
Like I was
Hey,
saying,
wait.
she got
Said
diagnosed with
dick and nose?
bipolar.
I'm next.
There's one time we're all eating at the table right here.
Dude,
Like,
this is tight, dude.
There's a living room and the kitchen. So we're all at the table. Our grandpa's like, "You're fucking bigger than her. Slam her down." I was like, "You're fucking right." Like,
he just laughs.
I fucking look at him like, "You right." So he's sitting at the table, parents and everything. I got my food from the little stove, came around,
What?
It sounds
slammed her ass down.
What?
Like,
The way he
like
grabbed
she's
her?
in the- I went like that behind her back, just slammed her in the choke and just slammed her down, ran to the room.
I do it
I was
next.
out of there.
Call next.
But yeah, I was like,
Well, BJ would have been a great wrestler.
Yeah.
like she,
You
it was-
fucking
it was
up.
so
You wasted
scary, like,
talent.
she-
And wasted talent.
but then I
Talking
regretted it
next.
after that because
Saddest thing in life.
my ass after that.
Wasted talent.
I blame my
Shit,
grandpa
it really
for that
is,
one.
though.
It is, dude. On God.
Getting her ass
How do you
whooped by
say
her
it?
parents.
D-boy? On God.
Oh God.
I think you mute it.
Hey, I'm a mama.
I'm a mama. I said it, I'm a mama. Chill,
Hey, what's the
chill out,
topic?
Tupac?
That's good.
Hey, what's the topic?
Tupac.
Do it.
Is it leave it
What's
at
the
it?
topic? Hey, no, Gabriel.
I don't want to.
Hey, so while I was taking a piss,
You realize
Boy, you pissed quick.
I realized something.
what you
No,
got?
because you know why?
I can't reset.
What is it? What is it? What is it? Hold on. What is it? What is it? What did you realize?
You know why I piss fast?
What is it?
That's
You
it.
pissed. You pissed standing up.
Yes.
Blackbird.
Nah, Gabriel. What I pretty much
Trick
that
question.
whole conversation
Boy,
is
you would
well,
look at me
from
like
what I'm
that.
saying is that
God, this is so hard, dude.
Oh fuck!
well, I
I
heard
remember
someone
the last time you
fart.
told me that.
Boy.
Hey, no, that whole conversation that me and Gabriel
Little
had.
dingleberry in the toilet.
The
We're at
reason
the
why
hotel when he told
the
me that.
reason why I'm saying it's not equal is because I don't think I will ever love my sons the way I would love my future daughter.
No, you
No,
have to. You
yeah,
have to.
you
I
need a
wouldn't.
daughter.
I
Dude,
wouldn't.
there's
You need
no.
a daughter,
That's
bro.
so stupid,
Yeah.
dude.
You need
I
a little
wouldn't.
girl.
I
Hey,
don't
try
have
again.
Kids,
How
I
is
don't
that
think
so
you'll love your daughter
dumb?
more.
I don't mean the utmost disrespect.
You're
when I said
telling me
this.
that your sons are gonna take care of you the same way your two daughters.
Not, dude, it's not even
Nah.
about
Never
dude.
that.
Never.
It's not even about that, bro.
Never.
It's like,
Exactly.
And I
I
would
agree with
love my
No,
my daughter
I don't. No.
way more than
Hold on,
my
hold on,
sons.
hold on,
And I don't
hold-
give a fuck.
Hold on,
about
let me correct
even
myself.
telling my
So,
sons.
That's what I'm saying.
so let me correct
Yeah.
myself because the way I
Let him
said that was disgusting. The way I said that's so
mute him.
stupid. I didn't mean it in the utmost disrespect.
What I'm saying is,
I just wouldn't. I could never bring it to myself to say anything like that.
I
because-
would.
Nah, dude. Because that's the. No, so that. No, bro. That's
Your son is gonna dip out. The daughters, they're gonna take care of you.
Nah,
that's
yeah,
yeah,
bro.
for sure.
real.
My
That's
sons
not
ain't
even-
gonna give a
not
fuck
even-
I
about
can't
me.
even lie about that.
They get
So-
fucked by my parent.
My mama.
No. So we
no,
said,
but you, dude,
Sorry,
me and
sorry.
you, Daniel, we,
dude.
I
are
know,
you-
I know, dude, like I know, me and you, Daniel, were not the closest.
Hold on, your mic, bro.
We were friends a lot, like later.
Right.
But dude, we've had a conversation. And it's like, dude, if my parents had daughters, I would still
dude.
care for them as much as my
Not even
sister
that.
would.
So not even
Yeah,
that.
yeah, for sure,
so
for sure.
so we'll put it into today perspective. So everybody said that like once the boy goes off and gets married, like he just and the daughter always comes back. That's always been the folklore. I don't know if it's just Mexican heritage or just all in general heritage. I can't speak on that. I don't know, but I know from
I'm Hawaiian.
Hispanic heritage, it's always been the folklore. Dude, it's so crazy because like till this day, like I'll go, my parents or my grandparents are the first ones. Thank God I still have them in my life, but they'll be the first ones to call me and be like, Mijo, you know, your grandpa fell today. Can you help me come pick him up? You know, it's shit like that, dude, that goes on in my life. And like I'll rush over there, you know, and like it's not my sister that's around, you know, like she's there she's closer than I am. But they'll call me, and it's the boy that's there, you know. Like so, you can't say it's whether it be the boy or the girl that's there. It's just like
Faggot.
it's just whoever,
Yeah,
you
my
know.
man.
Like I can't I can't say it's the boy or the girl. You know, it's just like whoever's there is there. You know.
You know what? End of the day,
At the end of the day, we don't know until we have it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But
There's
all
no.
y'all kids are
That's
my
just
niece
what
and
I
I'm
said,
nephew.
predicting.
Like I said,
Fuck
there's no
that.
fucking owner's manual to this shit. You
As
just
long
live
as I
here.
live,
That's
no.
true.
Hey, Daniel, I'm gonna ask you in 3 years.
And,
though.
and that's another thing.
yeah.
I'm not expecting my daughter to come back and fucking save me. You know what I mean?
Gents, all I gotta say is just
raised in the right way.
all
When
I
I'm at
say.
a party, I'm gonna be like, "That's my drunk uncle." over there."
All I gotta say is just love your
That's
kids
him.
and chop it up with them, because the moment that we have to chop it up with our kids is minuscule. Even though it may seem like, oh my God, I'm 70 now, and I see my kids, you know, we're having a get together Easter, for example. Let's say this holiday coming up. I'm 70 and
now
we have
for
our
real,
dude.
but
Just
look,
chop it up with your
don't let
kids.
this distract you though. That
What's up, man?
Hector is gonna be running 3 Honda Civics
Boy, chill.
With a spool engine.
with the spool engines.
What about
I mean,
Monica?
that.
What's
He just went
Monica?
into Harry's.
No, but you know what I'm
He
saying though.
Coyote V8. He's slow.
I say we change the subject up from that. I think
On
that's-
that
Hey,
note,
no, go back
Chrono,
to UFC.
you-
We're
what do
gonna
y'all-
go to UFC.
What do y'all think about?
I
Alex
think
winning?
that's
hold on.
I think that's the podcast there. All right,
I
let's
just
go.
hold on.
Yeah.
I just want to say. I think.
Yeah, one more hour.
I think.
Well, we got
all,
we got
hold
10
on. I just want to
minutes.
say all of you
10
boys
minutes or an
are
hour?
beautiful
It's already
dads.
12:30.
That's all I gotta
Oh,
say.
is
You trying to go to sleep or what?
You boys are beautiful dads.
We just got started.
No, so what do
What'd
y'all
you say,
think
bro? I'm
about?
sorry. What'd you say?
But we only got 10 minutes.
What do you mean?
What'd you say?
An hour.
I just wanted to say to get off the whole parenting subject, because that's
It's
not
like
up to
on
us.
I couldn't help with
that's,
that
That's
Right,
not up to.
right.
I just want to say y'all are all beautiful parents, and
But you're sexy.
all,
Aw,
hold on. All I would say is
bitch.
my kids,
My
I would
beautiful
feel
step
safe without me with all of y'all, man.
Same,
Like
brother.
I love all of y'all, man. For real.
At the end of the day, it's just a learning experience. We don't fucking know.
No, I'm just saying I
Yeah,
would
no,
leave my
this-
girls
this
with
is
all of y'all,
our
man.
opinion, so
Yeah,
I
no,
love- I
this
love-
is just
I
all
love
shit
you.
taken
What
a
you
day.
doing what you're doing.
BJ,
Niece and nephew.
BJ, I would call you
I'm there.
first.
No,
BJ,
this
I would call
fucking-
you first to come babysit.
This is the
Immediately.
ultimate unk right here, bro.
Dude,
Hey, Alpha, you
now you look at my girls,
So
dude. They
comfortable,
love,
yes.
dude. BJ, I don't know if you know. BJ,
wait, we're still talking about parenting?
I don't know. This is just for you. Something told me to tell you this. But at night, so they always tell Theo Gabriel, they're like, my two of my girls, they're like, hey, tell Theo Gabriel if you're online with him, because I'll be online playing UFC or PUBG by myself. And they'll say, I don't know if Theo Gabriel's online.
No, they say
But-
go ahead and subscribe to Kick Christ.
No, but they'll say, I don't know if Theo Gabriel's online, but tell him I said good night. And I'm like, okay, baby, go to sleep. You know, you gotta go to school tomorrow. And then they'll say, if Peter's online, please tell him I said good night too. Boy, that is beautiful, man. Because they both think, even Ellie's the first one. I'm like, bitch, you always cried when you saw him.
No, when I came in, when I went inside, she was like, "Hi."
Once they said that, all right, you're sleepwalking.
Dude,
back to
Ellie's
bed.
the first one. Boy, I'm like, you
Okay, so what
lying,
do y'all-
you fucking crybaby ass.
What do y'all think about Alex being champ?
Who's Alex?
Alex Volkanovski.
Trash.
When I fucked your boy
You
up,
think so?
Diego should have won.
No way.
No, dude.
Hey, I ain't
Alex
gonna lie,
won
bro.
that fight.
I'm crying.
I fucking passed out the night. I didn't see the full fight.
boy,
Damn, you were.
boy, you
gone.
sent me.
Boy,
You
I
sent,
so fucked up.
Look, all I know is Ilya whooped.
Bro, I
Ilya beat
remember
Volk.
going
So
home.
fucked up, boy.
That
So-
was
Hey,
So-
all I want to say is Ilya beat Volk.
No, he did. So what do you?
That's
But,
it. Oh yeah,
My boy
You know-
Ilya.
but you know what I love about Ilya, and I have to say it.
Because he's fucking
I-
beautiful.
Diego Lopez
I
is
hate-
better.
I hate
He's
Ilya.
beautiful.
because What he did to my boy.
I hate
Matt.
his fucking smile though. He's like, "Hey,
This
come
motherfucker
on,
finna
yeah,
lose.
man."
No. So what I love about Ilya that he said in the Joe Rogan podcast was,
Your mic, dude.
I bet what he said about Ilya was, Joe.
Hey, I got you.
I felt like he was trying to start something, and Joe asked him like, "What do you think about Alex being champ?" And Ilya's response was,
No,
like,
no.
"I'm proud of him." Like he could have just like dogged him and been like, "Look."
He didn't say nothing.
That's a smart answer right there, bro.
No,
He left that
no.
division.
But he could have been. There's so
but
many
that's a
champions.
smart-
Ilya nice.
Humble.
No, he was just being honest.
That's humble.
No,
That's humble.
exactly.
Yeah.
He could have went on and been like, the only reason he was champion because I gave up the belt.
Well, yeah, no, but he ain't that fucking cocky dude that you thought he was.
Exactly. It's all going back to our last podcast where we say like build up this character. He does that for the media, but at the same time, like, dude, he gave
Nah, he a real
flowers.
one, bro.
He gave flowers to Alex. He gave flowers to Max. He said those two fighters were
Hey,
the best fighters he ever
Jamie,
fought.
pull up his wife.
But
Pull up his wife.
oh, we gotta pull up his wife.
Hey, can we go to the 155-pound division though?
Ilya's wife.
Well, you think it's washed up? Ilya said it was
I hope
washed up.
O'Malley loses.
Ooh.
What?
Ilya said the
O'Malley
155.
trash?
No,
Yeah, let's look at it. Let's look at it though.
O'Malley gonna lose.
O'Malley is trash.
wait.
He
Let's
got
go.
Fought in like
He
2
got
years.
striking.
He's not trash.
He's garbage.
He's
Nah,
not trash.
let's be
He's
honest
successful.
about it. He's
Bro,
not
O'Malley
trash.
is garbage.
You don't have the wrestling
Compared
that
to these
he's going-
champs,
He's
he's
going
trash.
against
Shades
Marab.
off. Shades off.
He's going against Marab again.
Who?
So the 145 or the 155?
155.
Where's
He's
O'Malley
going against
fighting?
Marab, bro.
Trash.
Look at this fucking
He's not
animal.
gonna beat him.
So
No,
the
he's not
rankings.
whooping his ass.
O'Malley's not winning this one.
Where's Ilya? I thought Ilya was on there.
No, he
just went
defended
up.
his belt.
Over
He's
there.
at 55.
Right here.
He's
So
going against this right here.
it's Islam.
Yeah.
It's Amen, which he's
But
raw.
He ain't there.
Charles, no, because he just went up.
Charles,
Charles,
my boy, the Bronx.
So they don't
Justin,
have him on the list at all.
Max. No, because he hasn't fought.
But even his last fucking.
Dude,
Well,
so look. He talks shit about Justin. What if he fights Justin and Justin?
He won't.
whoops his
He's
ass?
gonna fight Max.
You think so?
Mac-
Yeah.
Oh.
Ilya?
Who said that?
How do you
I
know?
said
He's
it.
fighting
Joe,
Max.
wait. Let's wait to Joe.
Time out.
No, it's DP versus Max.
It's DP versus Max.
What
Plus
if
he-
it's Ilya versus Arman?
No, I think it should be Ilya versus Islam.
No.
It
Somebody
should
said
be.
that.
It should be. But it's not
No,
going to be.
Yeah, no. Ariel Hawani already confirmed that it was Islam versus Ilya. Yeah, they kind of give it a little sneak on.
Yeah,
that.
but
It's 100% going to be. You know why? Because Joe Rogan said it's going to be.
Yep.
Do you think it's going to be the 4th of July card?
No, too soon.
Too soon?
Too soon.
When
So-
do you think it'll be?
Dustin,
Memorial
Dustin's
Day?
gonna,
June, July.
Dustin
September?
and
Dustin
Max,
and Max
is
yeah, Dustin and Max
18th,
gonna fight.
18th or 17th, one of the two.
Dustin and Max are gonna fight. Which
I'm
I'm
not
really
about
sad.
Oliveira though.
Justin, he probably fight Armand because Armand had to
bet.
come back
Yeah.
because of the injury.
Right.
So the only one that leads it up is Charles.
That's my boy.
I would love to see Charles versus Islam,
Ilya.
Taporia,
Yeah.
but I think Taporia
You don't.
deserves.
You don't
Islam.
relinquish to go for like a number one contender. You go for the title.
And he said that they
That's what I'm
promised
saying.
him. They promised him
Title versus
fight.
title.
Right.
Yeah.
And okay, cool.
Yeah. And he said that on the podcast. And then Joey even said, because Ilya asked Rogan, he said,
Dana
Who-
White
who do-
promised.
yeah, he said that in the contract. And then he also said, I don't see it any
Question.
other way. If you leave a champion, you should be able to leave your division and fight the next
Yes,
champion.
yes.
How
That's
many
it.
of those
That's it.
boys are Khabib's boys? Islam, I know
and,
that.
and then
What
in the
about
light in the
Makarov?
lightweight
yeah,
no.
he's there.
no, in the lightweight or Bilal too.
Is it
technically?
Yeah, Bilal?
But did you see what Joe Rogan said about them? He wants
What?
Dana wants
Bilal to fight
Islam.
Makachev.
Why?
What about the boy on the right?
That's so boring.
lightweight?
I don't want to see that
Heavyweight.
shit.
That's not his boy.
It depends. I
Khabib's
would love
boy?
to see that fight.
Well,
I don't like Bilal.
Well, we
bro.
can't
It's
get too ahead of ourselves.
boring.
We can't get too ahead of ourselves because Jack Della's gonna fight him already. It's
Yeah,
already
yeah,
in the
exactly.
contract.
He's good at
I-
knocking people out, knocking me out. Just
I think-
when he fights,
I
He's not
think
good at knocking people. He's good at taking people down.
I think Ilya should
taking
fight
me
Islam.
down when he fights because he's boring.
That's what I'm saying.
I think
Ilya
Ilya
versus Islam? No.
Ilya should fight
Too
Islam.
soon. Too soon.
No, but Arman should fight Charles.
Yep.
Because
that fight never happened. Remember, Armin got hurt.
Nah, but we need to do something with Dustin.
No,
though.
wait,
Where's
wait,
Dustin
wait,
going?
wait. No,
That's
Dustin's
trash.
fighting Max.
Hey,
Who's
Max.
Dustin?
They haven't
Hey,
announced
who's
it.
Fighting Max.
No, but wait. So I think
Dustin trash.
Islam versus Taporia, Armand versus Charles, Max versus DP, and then Dan Hooker versus
Like Dustin.
Gaethje because that was supposed
No,
to
no,
happen.
hold on. You still got Patty though. What's
Yeah,
Patty?
no,
doing?
Patty's going to get Dan.
Patty the Batty.
Hey, where's your keys at?
It depends if Dan can come
Where's
back
your
because
keys at?
I think Patty against Dustin.
I think Patty gets Dan Hooker, bro.
Patty's
No,
gonna
that's-
go against
but-
Dustin.
but-
It's gonna be Dan
top
Hooker.
five.
It's-
no
it's-
wait, but
Dustin's
did y'all?
going against
But
Max.
supposedly
Is that for sure?
the injury that Dan had was
think.
so bad that
He broke his hand. He broke.
might
His
have-
So
hand.
is
he might have to
Dustin
retire.
fighting Max for sure?
Yes.
No,
yes.
It's not. It's not.
Dude, it's not, but it's going to be.
unofficially
You don't think
official.
Patty's gonna come up and interfere?
I honestly,
Too
I hope.
soon.
I hope. You know who I,
I
hope?
think Patty's best.
I think
You
Patty
know,
versus
3.
Armand.
I say Dustin versus Justin Gaethje 3.
No, I don't.
No,
I think so.
No.
I
I
think
think
so.
Patty versus Charles.
Boy, no.
That
Look at
should've
it.
happened.
No. Look at it like this.
Patty versus
Dust-
Charles.
Dustin versus Max for the BMF, and then Dustin
That's
wins.
not even a real
Wait,
belt.
I know, but Dustin win. He finally get a belt, and then he dips out.
He's had that belt before.
And I caught it right here. See, you didn't say jinx, so now Dustin's gonna win.
I don't see if
I think it's
I
Patty
say
against
Patty
Max.
versus Charles.
Nah, Patty against Max.
Patty versus Charles is way
No,
better.
I think
No, what you mean? No,
Patty-
it's gonna be Patty versus
No.
Max.
Patty versus Charles will be raw, dude.
That would be raw, but it's not gonna happen.
But Armin,
Patty
so
should
the-
be.
it's gonna
top
be.
5
It's gonna
for
be.
sure.
It's gonna be Ilya versus Charles.
it shouldn't be. Ilya's a
But it's
champ.
going to.
He should fight
garbage.
Islam.
Yeah, no, Islam is gonna. He don't relinquish to go for a number 1 contender. You go
There's-
for the title.
You think that's gonna happen?
I
though?
say Islam
Yeah.
versus
You think
Charles.
Dana's gonna let like?
Yes, they on
He need
according to the
money.
Joe Rogan podcast. He said that he promised that.
Wait, like I
It's
said,
gonna have to be the
how many
title.
guys are in Khabib's corner? It's Islam.
Why are you so infatuated with Khabib?
I know.
He's
why
a
you
fucking
doing-
Nah.
monster, dude.
Hey, nah, but you heard Kobe Covington.
I bet.
What, Covington?
Covington.
What?
Not Kobe,
Suck his
he
dick.
leaked,
Hey, you go to the mic.
Duplessis. Nah, he leaked the Duplessis versus.
Nah, hell no.
Okay.
He get
Hold on,
worked.
time out,
No,
time
he
out,
leaked
time out, time out,
he
time
leaked
out.
Duplessis
Who
versus
let-
Count Shot.
I thought they were
Come
going
to
to
this.
it. I thought they announced it.
So Ilya said 155 is
Oh,
washed.
What?
He said 155 is washed.
He said everybody.
That's what I'm saying. He's kind of cocky because it ain't fucking that washed.
I don't think it's cocky.
It ain't that washed.
Justin's ass.
It's pretty washed. Besides
Max is
Armand,
okay.
I mean, sorta, but like
Charles okay. I love Charles, but he's okay.
as
Okay.
much as the
Look,
145
now, Ilya's-
pound
Ilya's
weight
Same how
class.
he's was.
Ilya's deadly.
Okay,
Oh.
go back to the 145
Okay,
pound.
okay.
weight.
No, no, no,
That fucking
I'm
weight
not-
class
I'm
is
not-
washed.
I'm not going to be biased. I'm not going to be biased.
That weight class is washed in the
Okay,
motherfucker,
wait.
dude.
Armand's raw. Charles is
Okay.
Can I
he's
interject?
okay. Justin Jackson.
Okay. He's okay.
Justin's washed. I'm
Justin?
sorry. Justin's washed.
How is it all of a sudden
Hold on, hold on.
washed?
Max.
Hold on.
No, wait. Max,
Max
is my
is
boy.
okay.
Max is my boy. Washed.
He's okay.
I'm sorry.
How is he
Hey.
washed?
He's not
Hey.
washed. What?
Somebody
I'm-
pick me.
No.
Hey,
but
pick
you're
me.
saying Ilya is a fucking monster. That's what
Ilya's
you're saying.
not.
Ilya
Ilya's
knocked
not.
out.
Ilya's a beast.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what we're talking
So
the
about.
weight class ain't washed though.
Hey, pick me.
It ain't fucking
No.
washed.
Compared to
Joey, what do you got to say about
No,
it?
wait. Compared to Ilya, it's washed.
I can do much.
Come on, come on.
Ilya's
Go,
just
hold on,
a
hold on.
beast, dude.
Joey, what you
I
got to
want
say?
Justin's. I'm Justin. I want Joey's opinion.
This is what I'm gonna say before the break. Remember when we were talking about Ilya?
Yeah.
Remember when I said that?
Nope.
Okay, so Rogan asked him, "Do you train MMA totally?" He said, "No, I break it down." He said, "You
That's
know
how
who
it should be.
So you know who he used to watch all the time? You know who his like one of his favorite fighters is to watch?
Oh,
Tell me, just guess. Boxer. Come on,
hold up.
just come on, because you're a boxing champ. Like you know boxing, crazy. Come on, guys.
You point too much.
I'm gonna throw out Canelo.
His style, I don't know. Nah,
Close.
it ain't Canelo.
He's one of the guys.
It
He's
ain't
one of the guys.
Canelo.
So his number one guy was Julio Cesar Chavez.
He don't fight like him though.
No, but he said
Yeah.
that he studied his boxing all the time.
He don't
And-
fight like him.
No,
though.
no. Stop. So Joe Rogan asked, he said, when you train in the gym, do you train like MMA? He goes, no. I break it up. I do boxing, I do grappling,
That's how it should be.
jiu-jitsu. And then
That's what I've been saying,
But he even
because-
said, he even
That's
asked,
what
like
they're
Rogan
supposed to
asked,
do.
he picked his brain because he's like,
I love you.
you don't think that you should incorporate all of them? He goes, no, because I'm good at all of them. He goes, so why not increase my technique in
That's
each
what I've
one
been
of those?
saying. Look.
Well rounded.
You know how there's always like that MMA versus boxing shit.
Dude,
If a real boxer knew wrestling,
bro.
that boxer would fuck
Boxing
these
is
people
Bro,
up,
why?
dude.
Hell no.
Yes,
But
Boxing is
no,
Bro, the
garbage.
way
Hold on,
Ilya
hold on.
fights,
Hold on,
he
hold on.
sets shit
No,
up.
no,
dude.
hold on.
Strickland against
Yes.
Did y'all-
Strickland
did y'all-
against
And
everybody.
y'all need to
No,
watch
trash.
boxing to see this.
Stop. Do you know what made me
All
respect?
boxing is
do you,
running.
Do you know
No,
what?
it's not, bro. It
Do you-
ain't.
do you-
They don't throw
I
fights.
bet.
They don't throw punches unless the feet are fucking
guys,
parallel.
you know what?
Boxing is
you know
They're
what?
literally like,
I've seen a lot of boxing
Boy.
where I'm like,
nah.
No,
bro.
do you
I
know
don't
what?
like boxing.
Do you know what made me respect Ilya the most? Do you know what his fundamental ground is based in, like what his first martial arts was.
Judo, wrestling.
No, it was judo, but then he went into
Chavez.
no, he
Julio
went into
Chavez, a
he
real
went
boxer?
into Greco-Roman wrestling. That was his shit.
But he don't even do
Bro.
that. He fucking
No, are you
boxes,
kidding
bro.
me?
No,
When he does the
boxes.
takedowns, he's so
Boxing is
nasty in the
garbage.
takedowns.
No, but he
Is he not
used-
nasty in the
no.
takedowns?
He's nasty.
Boy.
But I know he's a beast. But he uses
Who's
boxing.
the best boxer?
What do you mean?
Max
Boxer?
Holloway. Max Holloway. I'm about to
Shout
mute
out
my
Malik.
mic. I'm about to
Hey.
mute everybody else.
Sean O'Malley.
About to mute everybody.
Boxer? What?
Yes,
in
BJ.
in UFC? Ilya.
The best boxer is Max. Anybody want to say anything about that? No, nobody. I bet. Yeah, Max is the best.
Said Ilya.
Hey, thank you for your unmuting. But,
But I would
bet.
say no, honestly. Hey, honestly, May 4th, Teofimo, that's my boy right there.
hold up. What's the fight card next weekend?
That's a
We got the baby
No.
shower. We got the baby shower, but
That's
it's
a
5
boxer
to
for
9.
sure.
And obviously,
Oh shit!
motherfucking.
We're in the
What?
after party.
Oh, we.
No, so
Oh,
next
Gary?
week,
No,
yeah,
next weekend.
yeah, Gary Allen.
Yes,
Gary
August
Allen.
So
26th.
next week you got
It's August
Canelo
26th.
fighting.
Hold on, time out.
Right.
We got party next
No,
week.
no, that's May 1st.
Well,
The third.
Anthony
Exactly.
Smith?
No.
That's
So
not next weekend.
on Friday.
This
No.
is the fight card
That's
next
that
weekend.
weekend
Boy, May 1st, my birthday.
Boy.
Yeah.
What's up?
You ready to get fucked up or what?
Who fights?
That shit next weekend already?
That's him.
Yeah, next weekend,
up.
baby shower.
Nah.
Oh,
It's next weekend,
shit.
April 22nd.
I
Boy,
thought Anthony
hey.
Smith fought already.
Yeah,
Look
but
at
your birthday's on the 1st.
No, he said
The baby shower.
Baby shower.
No,
no,
I know, but you said your birthday.
no, but he said
We're talking about Canelo.
yeah, the
And
Canelo
the
fight.
Mm.
fight.
Trash.
No, it's not on May 1st. But
Yeah, I'm actually
I think,
having a party at my house that day.
No, Teofimo. May 1st?
Yeah, I got a quinceañera at my fucking house, and then I got
I bet.
Mary's
Fuck.
brother at my house.
I bet.
I
So
don't give a fuck.
Saul's not getting fucked up with me.
Oh, so you're not gonna get on my podcast?
But that's on Saturday.
Hey,
So I'm guessing I'm coming
this
next
fight card's
weekend.
early or what?
Third, I
Or
think,
is this
on
at
the
9
third.
o'clock?
Hey, Gabe, put me on the podcast.
My birthday's the 1st, which is Thursday,
Yeah.
but I'm celebrating
That's
it
7.
7
It's,
second, third, and
Central.
fourth.
That's us.
That's my dad's birthday.
Chatter.
So the main card is 7?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be
And
watching.
he was a G.
We'll be watching at the fucking
Thank you.
Supposed to get
Thank
fucked
you.
up.
baby shower.
I did something right?
They got TVs there, so I'm gonna fucking be.
Wait,
sitting.
where's
Hey.
it at?
It's right here. It's by my house.
Who's that? Who's Jacqueline?
No.
Boy, she
No, the other
fights
one. Go up.
Edwards with that big old thing.
Bitch, your head already
Big old-
fucked
she got big old
up.
tang?
What we are doing?
Your fucking forehead's already fucked up,
They didn't
No,
hear
dude.
that though.
You just hear from the back.
boy. Hey, but what the fuck they
Oh,
cheering?
Jacqueline.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Let that one
that's
till
so
the,
good.
What
the
happened?
blonde or
I got Jacqueline. That's my.
God
Or
damn.
Jocelyn.
That Saul just fucking.
Yeah, what'd you call
I'm
her?
like this.
He
I
called
just want to fucking.
talking about Jacqueline.
You're talking about
Hey,
Jacqueline.
Bitch.
Honestly,
Give me
if I
some
would
more.
put this shit on your dick, bro.
What is going on?
Hey, continue the conversation.
What are they doing over there?
Continue the fucking conversation.
What's happening next weekend?
You know what? Put it on me.
Put it on them.
We're gonna
I'd go to
party
sleep like
next
this. I'd go to sleep like this.
We need views, so let's see it live.
So we got Andrew's baby shower next weekend, right?
Tune in the pay per view for that.
Right. All right. All right, bet you looked at me like I was fucked up.
I don't even know. What to say.
What
I
black
said,
shirt
we got
fights?
your baby
I don't
shower
even
next
know.
week, right?
Yes.
Baby shower next
Whoa.
weekend. What are we doing?
Man, this dude look
Get
all
fucked
fucked
up.
up.
Baby
Getting
shower.
fucked up? What the fuck is the
The fuck?
question?
And watching UFC.
Wait,
So
wait.
plan.
Are you coming down?
For
You
sure,
gotta
I
be
already
there.
peed.
So you're gonna be on a podcast?
I
next
wasn't
weekend?
coming this weekend, but
He'll
y'all
be here next Friday.
Here next
Boy.
BJ, if you're not here, you're fucking gay.
Oh wait,
He said,
Hey, that Magomedov,
Hey, when's
bro,
the
that's
baby
Khabib's boy or
shower?
what?
he said Mong
Next
Magomedov.
weekend.
Boy.
hey
Magomedov?
Daniel.
Jackhamedov?
Oh, he's on Saturday, right?
Nah,
Jack
he's from
me up, though.
Germany. He's from Germany.
What'd you say?
So no.
He was on Saturday, right?
He's actually from
The baby
France.
shower's on Saturday.
Yeah, because my boy turned
Hey,
7,
Like this.
What the fuck y'all doing now?
but I think we're doing it on
I don't
Friday
know. I don't know
because
what
of
the
your
fuck I'm
baby
doing
shower.
tomorrow.
Wait,
Fuck
Boy,
it.
wait.
yeah, we changed the whole party because
So you're not gonna come here on podcast?
Next
yeah,
Friday.
Next
because
Friday?
he's having a baby shower Saturday, so we had to make our party Friday.
Bitch, you didn't have to, dude.
We had to. So then,
So just tell me Monday.
yeah, I'll let you know Thursday.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Wow. So we never been without you.
Hey, cut this shit real quick.
Nah, hell no. That's stupid.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. Okay, we'll remove you from next week.
Hey, I'm actually get the Minecraft movie bootleg because
I'm just glad I've never missed one yet. I'm just gonna Set it out there.
Yeah, same.
Actually, we did miss one for Saul's wedding, and then
All right,
we
so
got-
But we missed one together.
I completely missed all this shit.
See that?
Who's gonna win? Ian, Gary, or Prate?
Gary, boy.
No,
fuck is-
Prates.
Gary.
Prates all day.
Gary?
Prates.
Why is this even a fight? Number 7
Boy,
against
no,
number
he-
13?
No, he-
Prates.
Number
That's a
13.
nerd squad. That's a nerd squad. He's fucking gonna win.
He ain't
they're
even top
undefeated?
10.
No, you know the Nerd Squad's undefeated?
He ain't even
Prates.
top 10.
Prates. Okay, he's
But
gonna be. He's gonna be.
I still go Gary because that's my boy.
That's not. Nah, it's not realistic.
That's my boy.
You know
Well,
what?
he hasn't fought in a while, though.
No. So
Yeah, he
what's-
has.
no. So
Yeah.
check it out. Check it out. I'm gonna predict what happens. The day before the fight, he's
Oh,
gonna
shit.
get a herpes outbreak, and he's gonna have to back out, and then
No, but
Prates is gonna win.
No, but he always fights with herpes.
Boy.
He's gonna back out because he has a huge herpes outbreak on his lip.
Boy,
And
he's
gonna-
about to whoop his ass.
No, he's not. Prates gonna win. Like a
Nah,
motherfucker.
I got my boy Gary.
Nah, Prates all day.
I got my boy Gary.
I got Prates all day. I'll put money on that bitch.
What the
I got Prates all day, dude.
Anthony Smith, I thought he retired already.
Dude.
I think his
Anthony
last
Smith's
fight-
actually coming back, dude.
Yeah, boy.
Out
yeah.
of nowhere.
What,
38 and
Dude,
21.
he lost
No.
his last fight?
Yeah, yeah.
38 and
That motherfucker
21.
almost 500.
No, I thought he won.
He
He has a
lost.
fucked
Wow.
up KD.
Like yours.
Ay.
I bet.
I get it. I get it.
Daniel's like this.
Oh, he lost against Reyes.
Oh, Dominique. Yeah.
Hey, boy,
He did.
Reyes look good, though.
Boy,
Reyes
Dominique.
look too good. I'm so proud of him.
dude.
Good. I was
Boy,
fucked up.
same.
All right, what
fucked
about
up.
this Brainiac looking?
Oh,
No,
he's
he's
a
gonna win.
raw.
He's gonna win.
Yeah,
He's gonna
yeah,
win.
this
He's gonna
guy,
win.
this guy.
I don't know, but that black ass nigga's good too.
No, he's good too, though, dude.
Yeah, Onama.
No,
Nah.
no, this guy. This guy.
No, Onama. Onama's good too, though.
Is he?
Yeah,
From
he
Uganda?
is good.
Nah, that
No,
one's
Onama.
Oh,
Onama
nah,
crazy.
I got Giga.
He's from Wakanda?
Nah, that
I
one's
bet.
that one's. Oh,
No,
nah.
he's not from Wakanda, but he has Black Panther in him.
All right. So Gary Prates, who you
Hey,
got?
we
I
can't
got
do
Gary.
this shit.
I
dude.
got
Gary.
Prates.
We can't do this shit right now.
Who you
dude.
got?
We got.
Ian
Come on.
Gary.
Okay.
Daniel.
Why are you
I
even
gotta go
asking?
Gary.
BJ.
Who we talking about?
Main event.
It's
Gary
gonna
or
be Gary.
Prates?
I'm Mexican, so Carlos.
But he's
But he's fucking
Brazilian.
Brazilian, bitch.
Just say it. Just say it. What do you got? What do you got?
Yeah.
Number 13.
Wrong answer.
All right, so he
We
got
got-
Prates. He got
That's
Prates.
why you lost your keys.
Fire.
All right, Anthony Smith versus.
fuck
I bet you just skipped us.
No, you said Prates.
I know, but I
Oh,
want to hear it
Ming
again.
I
Gang?
got Gary. You got
I'm
Prates.
gonna go
I
with
got
Zang.
I wanted
go
the
with-
chat to know. Hey, the
I'm gonna
chat.
go with the
Prates.
Ming Gang twin.
I'm gonna go with Zen.
Boy, look at him.
I'm gonna go with
I got
Zing.
Anthony Smith.
Zing,
I'm
yang,
gonna
yang.
go Smith. I'm gonna go
Anthony,
Smith.
yeah,
If he
Smith
loses, he
winning that
loses
one.
his rank.
I'm gonna go Smith. I'm gonna go
Smith's winning that one.
Nah, I'm
gonna
going
go
with
Smith.
Zang
Ming
Ming
Yang,
Yang.
bro.
I'm going
I
with
got the-
Zang Ming
All
Yang.
right, let's go down. I
Smith.
got
I'm going
Dark
Smith.
Nigga.
I'm gonna go
Look at the
Smith.
fucking odds.
Dude, let's go.
I'm going
Look at the
Smith.
odds.
Smith. No,
Smith.
fuck
Look at the
that.
fucking
Smith.
odds.
Never
Oh,
mind.
that's
Smith.
crazy.
I got Minging.
Negative
I got-
500.
Yeah,
Dude, you
well,
said
I
you
we're
said
going
the
Ming
same.
Gang.
You said the same thing last week on that card, and that dude won.
It wasn't no negative 500 though. Negative 500
Dude,
is big.
Hey, Joey,
Look,
Smith?
look at the odds.
That's
Smith.
big. That's
Joey,
big.
Smith?
Smith. I'm going Smith.
Smith.
Hold on, click it, click it.
Smith.
Wait, to make it official, who you got?
I got Zing Yang Ming.
Daniel.
The Ming Yang twin.
I got Smith.
Because of odds, I go Minging.
I
Hold on, but
Smith.
click it. Let me see what's going on.
USA.
Click it.
You
click it.
USA.
Like click the fight. Yeah.
No, I got
Let's see it
Smith.
on.
I got Smith.
Ah, man, they both
Bro.
suck.
He looks like that one fucking dude we were sharing. He's like,
Ooh.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know. Remember we were
know.
watching the
It's,
video? and like he pulled a towel. He's like, you don't remember?
Yeah. The short guy.
Yes, dude.
He still does that.
Bro, I forgot what's his name, bro.
How much longer are we doing this shit?
I don't know. It's been like
All
5
right.
hours and shit.
Chadaski or Onama?
I'm going Chikatse.
Yeah,
Brainiac.
Chikatse.
Chikatse. I'm going Chikatse. Chikatse.
So who you
Pinky in
got?
The brain looking at.
Brainiac.
Daniel.
Beetlejuice looking.
Dude, what are the odds, bro? I guess Onama, bro.
Wait, they have him
Too
losing.
damn, he too
I
damn
got,
dark.
I got Chikatse.
Bro, he is too damn dark. bro.
Onama's
got-
good, dude. I told
I
you,
know,
Onama's
but-
good.
yeah.
But why did they have him plus 150?
I got Chikatse.
It's close. It ain't too bad.
No, but still, that's bad. I got Chikatse too. I got Pereira.
And he's from Georgia.
Yeah,
I got Magomedov.
Hey, Gabe, you didn't.
Yeah,
I
I'll
got-
go Magomedov.
I got
I don't
Magomedov.
ever go
I got-
against Magomedov.
I got
Never
Magomedov.
mind.
Only because
got
his
Magomedov.
face. Only because his face looked like it's made of wood.
Let's see grappling.
I want this
Bro, look at
dude.
this fuck.
Nope, I got left. The one on the right looked like Johnny Walker.
Takedown defense 100%.
All right, wait. Who you got?
This fucking dude, 100% takedown defense.
What's his name? Who you got?
Fucking Magomedov.
Daniel.
Magomedov.
Boy,
Magomedov,
Jack him out.
Magomedov.
BJ.
Left side.
Jack off my
Bruh.
nigga off.
I have to go
Jack
Oh,
Magomedov.
hell no. Look at his takedown defense. Look at his defense. Look at
I got
his defense.
Magomedov.
He's a
Yeah,
Jack
Can you not
Magomedov.
look at his defense? 76%?
Oh, this is a fight right here.
Hey, Gabriel. I got Jack off my nigga off.
Nah, I thought it was Jack and Dick off.
That's the first time I saw said that on pod. For that one, I put my glasses back on.
Holy shit. Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Dude, this is a
alright.
fight right here.
Randy Brown versus Nicholas
Oh.
Nicola Dolls.
No, this is a good fight, dude.
I got Randy Brown.
Yeah, I got Randy
I
Brown.
got Randy Brown.
Oh,
Nah, I
dude.
don't know. This dude's like, I'll fuck you
Let
up.
me see the odds. Let me see the
His
odds.
kicks are nasty. Brown's kicks are nasty.
19-6.
Rich, why you put the mouse on his penis?
How much? I'm gonna go on this.
He's like,
Yeah,
nah,
that's
this-
good.
this-
That's why he did this.
Fucking.
Nah,
He's
fuck
on
that.
like this guy right here.
I'm fucking chasing
Oh, wait.
Trace's penis.
We'll just look at each other.
Fuck.
Both on loss.
I got Nicholas.
Nah, this
He's
dude
a
looks like
white
he's from
power type
Invincible
shit.
and shit. So I
Boy.
go that guy.
Yeah,
This guy right here.
I'm going Randy Brown.
Wait, so who you got?
Hold on, huh? Scroll down.
Let's look at grappling.
Damn, what's with that weight difference?
So they both don't really grapple.
Nah, this stand up right here, boy.
All right, I got Randy.
I got Randy.
I got the
I
black
like
dude.
Randy.
Yeah, black dude.
BJ.
I got a white boy.
Excuse
I
my
got
language. Randy.
He's just racist.
No,
Hey,
I am.
fuck.
Yeah,
I got
for sure.
Randy. I got
I
Randy.
fuck these black people.
This one?
So I got
I got
Muniz.
Alice
I
You gotta go with the
Skarov.
Russian.
I got
Gotta go with the
Muniz.
Russian.
No,
I got
so
Alice
Robert
Skarov.
Whitaker fucked him up. So
What,
he's coming off a
15-2?
loss. He's coming off a loss.
I got Alice Skarov. I got Alice
Robert
Skarov.
Whitaker.
Well, he fucked him up.
He's
Wait.
a monster.
He trains with Khabib, man.
I got Alice
Exactly. You're talking
Skarov.
about
Motherfucker look
Robert
like Khabib.
Whitaker, who's a monster.
I got Muniz.
He's looking for something now.
Boy, the takedown is on this guy, though.
But he can.
But Muniz gasses out really quick.
Mm.
I will say
Well, hold
that.
up, but why is this fucking takedown defense at 0?
Boy. 'Cause
Boy,
you
I'm
don't
going
get taken
Andre.
down.
He learned from Khabib.
This dude looks like a sleepy fucking Khabib.
No, that means
Alright.
trash.
Sorry, who you got?
I got Alice Skarov.
I'll go Andre.
He's the only one that beat Kamzat.
BJ?
So
Ikram.
I got Ikram.
I got Muniz.
Ah,
who the fuck is Flick?
I got Matt
I
Schnell.
got
I
Saul.
got Schnell. I got Schnell.
Who's
I
that?
got Snell because of the.
Who is that Winstone looking motherfucker right there, bro? Winstone cigarette.
I got Snell.
Nah, we're going
You said
Matt.
Winston.
I got
It's
Schnell.
Winston.
Daniel, you got
Oh, you're sure right. Yeah, Matt.
Matt. BJ.
Dude with tattoos.
Winston.
Winston.
I'm not a real smoker, my bad.
BJ, who you got?
Matt.
I got Matt. Joy, who you got?
I got Winston.
I'll take Winston.
This next one, I already know
That's
what I'm
Schnell.
going for.
I got
Who you
Schnell.
got?
Schnell.
Man, I'm going with this crazy eyed
Exactly. That's what I'm
motherfucker.
going for, too.
I don't know any of these guys right here.
Fucking you look at me, motherfucker.
Boy, that motherfucker
nigga
looks like a
tan.
vampire over there.
One fight?
Oh, hey, he got
One
the
to
farm,
one?
hey, he got the farmer stand.
They got a fucking.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Little
That boy,
basketball
got
shorts?
that boy got the
Boy,
underworld
out there,
10.
bro.
What the
Fucking
fuck?
vampire.
This is my shorts.
No country?
Oh, it's his debut. Debut.
Oh, I'm down for him. He's
Debut.
fighting for a reason.
That's why debut.
Basketball shorts
Oh,
with no
look, his
under
high
breech.
bows.
He got
0-0.
zero leg reach and zero reach.
Bro, he's this tall, dude.
His fucking toe, his
No.
toes
He
are
got
all
no
fucked
reach.
up.
He's debut. It's his
Hey,
debut.
I'm down for him.
It's his debut. I'll go his
He's fighting for a
debut.
reason.
So who you got?
I'm going with this guy. He looks like he was
Exactly.
about to fuck the camera guy up.
Exactly.
Daniel, who you got, Daniel?
I go with Ahmad.
I got Ahmad too.
I got Evan.
Man, this
Hell
guy,
no.
man, look
I
at him. He's like, I fucking lost.
I got
They
debut.
don't even look
I got
happy
Ahmad.
either.
too.
All right, man. I'm the only one that wanted Evan.
Man, look at this shit.
I got John Cena. Oh wait,
Same. Same.
You don't even let me kill this one.
Actually, I got Gutierrez. He's a good kicker.
They're both Americans.
Oh, yeah,
I'll go Gutierrez.
I got
I took most
Gutierrez.
tattoos.
He's a good
Daniel?
kicker. He's a good kicker.
I guess Gutierrez, bro. I don't know any of this fuck.
Me either.
I call
BJ?
right side John.
I got
I'm going
I
off
got
of
Gutierrez.
looks.
I got
I'm
Gutierrez.
going off of looks based off this one.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
left
going.
one.
I got old
I got
dirty
black shirt.
bastard.
I got
Old
black
dirty
shirt.
bastard. I'm
Black
This
down
dude
shirt.
look
for.
all fucked up. So
Nah,
I'm going.
Damon has been in the game for a minute now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Damon.
Go Damon.
I'll call the
God
guy with
damn,
one
look at
name.
his
boy,
fucking
17
body.
and 9, though. God, what?
Look at this shit. The fuck
Boy,
is it?
the height difference. Okay.
5'5" to what?
Pretty
I should
even,
read
dude.
that.
Yeah.
You read it? I
Motherfucker
read
ripped.
it.
This one.
Bitch, Fiona? I don't give a fuck
No,
about
we're
that.
Fiona.
Oh, Simon.
Man, who
He's
the
from
fuck
South
is this
Africa.
dude?
I go Simon.
What, like DPP or DDP?
Boy, his debut too. The other guy.
I call a nigga from Chicago.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he trains with
Boy, look
DDP.
like I
so-
taking shit.
he trains with Dukeless.
Dukeless.
right?
Yeah, Dukeless.
He looks like he's like, you know where the
The one
restroom's
on the
at?
right fucking
Yeah.
holding that shit in, dude.
Nah, this dude is like, hey, you know where I can use the restroom?
All right, so
You know where
yeah.
calculus is?
We got so
So yeah.
I'm gonna go with
Boy, what a
fucking this guy. Hey, I ain't never been here before.
Say his
you
name.
know?
Say there.
I'll
His name
say
is
Wellmaker.
Malcolm Wellmaker.
Wellmaker.
You got Malcolm
Same.
too. BJ?
Malcolm Willmaker.
I got Cameron.
He's
I got Simon too. I got Cameron Simon.
Hell nah, that nigga black from Chicago.
Dang, all fucking ring girls and shit.
Shit,
Fuck
I got
them.
the
Shit,
world.
fuck
I got
them.
Jacqueline.
I got her too.
I ain't even looking at
we
it.
gotta go with her.
I got
She-
Jacqueline.
She's thick.
Wait. Let me see
Yeah, I got
What,
Jacqueline.
hairy legs?
Let me see. Let me
What's
see.
up? It's pixelated.
Yeah.
I got
Well, her toes are fucked up. Her
Yana
toes,
got some fucking.
her toes are fucked up.
And look at the bitch on the right. What are you talking about?
She got an
I got
Audi belly
Rihanna.
button on.
Her toes are fucked up.
She got a belly button though.
Come on, go to her toes. Go to her
Hey,
toes.
no. Let me
Zoom
see the
into
ear.
her toes.
Let me see the
Let's
ear.
see.
Let me see the
Zoom
ear.
in. Zoom into her toes.
It don't let me once I go
I didn't see
more.
that color.
Do it.
Her
Yana
toes
got
are
a very
fucked up.
fucking.
Oh, shit. Man, look at that toe.
Nah, I picked Jacqueline. Jack me off.
Jack me. I'm just gonna say that.
So who do you got,
No,
John?
that was you this time. Hey, time out.
Love it.
Check the.
I'll fuck her probably mañana.
No, time. Yeah, they're off.
No, just
What happened? Damn. That shit must be long.
It's huge.
They have a
Yeah,
big
it's
fucking dick to be
His
holding
nuts.
that.
His nutsack is thick.
That shit all fucking swollen.
Boy, I got a gallon.
How's your shit going? Yeah, I think I drank too much.
Are you
what
kidding
the
me?
fuck is this dude?
You.
I got Timmy.
Fucked up.
Fucked
Yeah,
up
Timmy.
hairline.
You got Timmy. We
I'll
got
go
this
with the
again
ugly
tomorrow.
guy. You got nothing to lose.
I got R&R.
God, damn.
Boy,
I got R&R.
Romero.
He ain't even got his hairline to lose.
That
It's
shit,
already
like,
gone.
what the fuck?
I got Timmy, boy. That boy look fresh.
I got R&R.
Yeah, he's all like, this fool. Look at that shit. Look at this big fucking Wiz Khalifa
Oh
looking.
no, that's my girl Edwards. Boy,
Oh,
from
dude,
the
she's
back.
fucking caked
From
up.
the
So I'll
back.
go with Wiz.
I go Edwards.
That's my boy Wiz right there.
She's caked up like a bitch.
I guess we'll wait till everybody comes back to win it. Just so you know, we didn't share any of that. 'Cause I-
Thanks. Why did we just do that at the very fucking end? Like that's just ridiculous.
Let's
Hey, can
redo
we
it.
go to the boxing fights, please?
boxing?
Yeah, I want to see what's going on boxing May in May.
There's no more.
What do I put?
I don't know. Boxing in May. I don't know. Is that where you look? I usually look on Bovada. The fighting odds.
Boxing what?
I know Joey has like a bunch of beers.
Boxing what?
Boxing
That's how it was. Last
May 5th weekend.
Boy, bro. Dude, I fell asleep on the couch.
Hey, you want to sit the fuck down already, please? Hey, you want an alpha? You want an alpha? Hey, you want an alpha?
Go to bed.
I bet.
May?
I got neurogum.
Hey, who's fighting in May? Keep on, keep on.
That's it.
Nah, so the May 1st through May 3rd.
It's gonna be a lot of fights,
Oh,
back to back to
Cinco de Mayo?
dude. It's gonna be.
that whole weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I get the mic.
All right, but
Look, so we got May 2nd up.
What,
Ryan
Ryan Garcia's back?
Garcia
yes, that card is gonna be so
and
far.
Rolly Romero.
Well, and-
Devin Haney.
Bro, Teofimo.
What?
Oh, so
That's
they're
on
running-
that fucking fight card?
That's a Friday.
Holy fuck.
That's a podcast.
right.
We should do a fight.
good
Our
one,
first fight
dude.
night
I don't even
podcast.
want to do a. That's gonna
No,
be a good
fight
one,
night
dude.
podcast, dude. You down?
Yes,
or
that's
what?
a Friday,
I'm gonna be
bro.
horny, dude.
I'm down.
Fight night podcast. Oh, that's Joey's birthday.
Yes. May
That's gonna
1st,
be
right?
so good, bro. I'm telling you,
May
dude.
1st.
That's gonna be so good. Joey,
look.
look at this, Joey.
What?
It's
Boxing.
your birthday though.
Ryan
On a
Garcia.
Friday. On a Friday.
We're gonna do a podcast. A podcast.
Oh boy.
It's boxing and podcast mixed together. We got
Look
a
who's
podcast.
fighting on
On
the
your
boxing.
birthday.
I know you don't watch boxing, but look, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney,
Why does it say Romeo though?
Rolly Romero. He's fighting against Ryan.
I thought he was supposed to face Devin.
No.
No,
I
so
thought they're running it
Ryan. No, yeah. This is like a tune-up, and then they're gonna fight it after this.
Devin Haney
Who's this,
versus
though?
Jose Ramirez. I don't know
Is
who
he
that
good?
is. I don't know.
I
have to see his face.
Teofimo's like one of the
Yeah, this is gonna be a good ass fight.
But who's
Teofimo-
this?
They're both champions. Arnold
What?
is a champion as well.
But is he good?
He's good. He might actually beat him,
But Teofimo is the main attraction here.
but he might actually beat him though. I think they're both undefeated.
So is this a pre-card? Ryan is like the second.
It's
Ryan,
all on the
okay,
main card,
Rolly-
so it's like co-main events.
Rolly's that dude that's like, yeah, motherfucker, he fucking sucks.
You probably saw him on Bradley Martin.
He's the one
Devin-
that fought a tank and he got
Who?
like Rolly Romero. You don't know who Rolly Romero is?
I gotta look him up.
Dude, just type him in. Look, you'll know who it is.
Like,
man, this motherfucker, he trash.
Yeah, Roll looks like trash. He looks like
He ain't lying, bro. Oh, you got a beard?
Well, I got nothing left.
No
Bro,
way.
We finished everything, dude.
Oh, okay. No,
I
no,
brought
okay.
14 too.
Beige?
About
This
14.
I don't know how many I had. I think I
Yeah.
had like 20 something.
he does not look good.
I brought.
But
There's
dude,
no way
this
he
is like a
brought
picture when he's
20-something.
like fucking debuting and shit.
We gotta look like Marcus and shit.
Retarded.
Well, what happened to him?
Who? Ryan?
Marcus. Forgot
Marcus
about this. He said
Luttrell?
that.
What are you talking about? Marcus who?
Where his
Marcus
mom was like a
Luttrell?
teacher, or like a.
Yeah, my
what happened to
cousin.
him? Oh, I forgot that was his cousin.
He's still out there. I don't know where the fuck. He's like in El Campo or some shit.
Boy.
Got like
But-
5 kids with one baby mama. They
That's good.
separated.
But that's not good.
Anybody got a cigarette?
I'm right here.
Yeah, cigar might as well just light it up.
I think I'm gonna just inhale that bitch.
Right there.
That's what
Like
we've been
this?
doing.
Pass the.
I got 2 right here. Just locked in.
Tell me one.
Yeah.
Boy,
2 of them hoes right here.
Let me get this in.
we gotta be
All right.
right tomorrow and shit.
That made
Bro.
3 hours. Daniel,
Who's
BJ.
streaming?
I
4 hours, 3
Wait.
hours.
Daniel,
we leaving
BJ.
right now or?
No, we keep going. Daniel, BJ, I really appreciate y'all coming through, dude. 'Cause-
Dude, y'all came in clutch,
yeah,
dog.
dude, man. I appreciate
Bro,
I bet. So you're saying it would have been good with just us three?
you're the one that
No.
said that.
it.
Technically,
Yeah.
you're the one that said that.
Saul-
You-
He's the guy.
Dude.
I was the one that was telling them.
Slide cancel.
I was
No,
like, dude,
no,
it's gonna be good with just us
No,
three.
from the
I-
big-
I- no, wait.
From the
dude.
beginning, Saul was the one that was being a Debbie Downer.
No, but Saul, dude.
Me?
No, but
How was I Debbie Downer?
Time
You
out.
said-
I'm about to mute.
You said, I'm just going to look at y'all two being gay.
Saul, I just want you to know that I appreciate you coming through. It's been me, you, and Joey this whole time. Daniel, BJ, I appreciate y'all, dude, coming through. And this is the end. So
All right, guys.
No, we're not muted.
No.
this is just the beginning.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Sir.
Yeah, take it easy.
Hey, I'm fucked up.
I wish I was.
It just cleared me out.